Yo, what's going on guys? Specs here, and today I got early access to Universal Tower Defense. Let me tell you something, fellas. This game is fire. I am for sure going to be playing it in the foreseeable future, for hopefully months to come. The quality of this game is like actually on Anime Vanguard's level, which I didn't even think was possible. It's been in development for like 2 years, I think. Not sure about that. It's been in development for a very long time, but please enjoy my journey into getting started into this game, man. I got a ton of evoed units, a bunch of really good traits on them. Please enjoy. Oh yeah, also guys, we're like, 400 subscribers away from hitting 5,000, so please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It helps the video a lot, and I want to hit 5,000 subscribers before New Year's. Thank you guys. Enjoy the video. All right guys, we have a brand new anime tower defense game. As of recording this video, this game's not out yet, but you guys can go to the AFK chamber, get a bunch of stuff before the game actually launches in 2 days, I think. There's also like an early access thing. I don't think you can get that now, but regardless, go to the AFK chamber, get those rewards. They're very good. Now, let's pick a character to start our journey. Out of these three, I'm going with Goku, man. I just am, and I get a bunch of stuff. This is all the rewards you can get from the AFK chamber right now. So once again, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. You get a ton of stuff, man, including a shiny Obito. Really cool. But yeah, you guys can see, man, this game looks super like modern, I guess is the way you would describe it. This game has been in development for, I believe, 2 years. I could be wrong about that. I tried to do a little bit of research, and it definitely shows that this game was under development for a long time, man. All the menus look super nice, very modern. Even the lobby, dude, just like look at this lobby. This is super different as far as lobbies go for anime tower defense games. It's just crazy. Looks super good. Let's go ahead and claim this. Some coins, some gems from liking and joining the group. I mean, I've got 19,000 gems right now. I think I want to go summon. Where is the, where do I summon at? Oh, here we go, summoning. Okay. Dude, I can't believe the door's open. That's so sick. Who do we have on banner? Kirito, Sasuke, and then Genos. And then we do have a Sungjin Woo secret unit as well. Oh, and it's like AV. So there's featured units as well as you can summon units that aren't featured. Nice. That's really good. I guess we can go ahead and summon, right? Whoa, look at this. What was that? Is there an animation every single time? Dude, that's so cool. It's like Anime World Tower Defense, dude. That's pretty sick. We haven't gotten anything so far. Just getting a bunch of rares. Oh, wait, the banner just switched because it just turned to 11 o'clock. So now we have Sasuke, Ace, and Kirito. Come on, man. Let me get Sasuke. Oh, wait, we got Sasuke. Nice, dude. Let's go. Okay, cool. That's fire. And we also got a speed cart. So one thing I do want to showcase that's kind of unique about this game that I haven't seen very often in other anime tower defense games, other than like AV. If we go over here, you see we have Zoro, for example. We can hit Etherealize, and then I think we just put the star on Zoro, right? We just click on him. We hit confirm. We're gonna get this like kind of sleek animation. Looks really cool. It reminds me of a little bit like a Pokemon evolution. Like I think it's very inspired. So now we have Zoro at 1 star, which I'm not really sure what that means. Like, I don't know what etherealizing does, but I think it increases stats, maybe? Something like that. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah. So get plus 10 stat points. So now we can increase the stat points on, like, Zoro. So let me just do, like, SBA or whatever. I don't really plan on using Zoro, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, wow. So the star, it's unique to each unit, dude. Because I'd imagine other units wouldn't have, like, plus 15% range and damage when another member of the pirate crew is within range. Like, that makes no sense for any other unit. So I think it's unique per unit, dude. That's crazy, dude. This game has a lot of detail, man. Oh my. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we have some codes as well that I kind of want to put in. Okay, so I tried going to the Discord for the codes, but I think the Discord's just down right now. Whatever, I'll put in the codes later. You guys can also see they have like daily login rewards. I'm not sure if you don't have early access. I don't think you'll be able to get this Obito, unfortunately, but maybe they'll add it away in the future or something like that. But yeah, I believe in the Battle Pass we also have Law, which is pretty sick, man. Very cool. I do have some rerolls, so I kind of want to roll a trade on like Sasuke and Obito. Because, I mean, Obito only has a 500 placement, bro. Like, he's got to be crazy early game. Let's take a look at these traits, fellas. We have Fortunate, which is basically, what would it be, like golden or like entrepreneur from ALS, essentially. Just more money. Artist first? Artificer? I don't know how to say this. Increases stats gained from relics by 15%. So yeah, I assume they have like kind of a similar system to like Anime Guardians maybe. Wizard, 30% more damage over time damage. Classic. This is like Avatar before it got reworked on ALS. This one's unique. Astral, 20% affliction duration, 20% cooldown, 50% range. Damage over time can stack. Whoa, Astral's good, dude. This is going to be like super solid on damage over time units. Sacred, just like a classic, cooldown damage, minus 15% cost. Yo, these traits are strong, dude. Eternal, 20% cooldown, 2% range, and 1% range per wave. Dude, these are some unique traits, man. And then Fission, 15% damage, 15% cooldown, 25% range, and then adds radiation damage over time. Okay, cool. And then Ruler, which is like Monarch or Glitched, right? The 0.1% trait, 200% damage, 20% cooldown, 30% range, and then it limits your unit to 1 placement. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I kind of want to get a double trait of Fission and Astral. That would be insane. So let's roll. Come on, man. I mean, that's a really good double trait that I just got, but I'm gonna roll off of it. That's pretty sick. Come on, man. Oh, we got Sacred. What is that again? 25% damage, 10% cooldown, 25% range. Oh, dude, I'm keeping that. That's nuts. That's so good. Okay, Sasuke time. Come on, give me something good on Sasuke. Come on, man. Ooh, okay, we're gonna keep Agile. Screw it. That's not bad, right? And then I guess we'll just try to get something on Speed Card. We don't get anything. That's fine, dude. Hey, I take that, dude. It's time to play, man. I'm excited to see these units in game. Oh, wait, I forgot to show off, like, the level milestones and stuff. It's not really that big of a deal, but it maxed out at 50. I think they should up this, by the way. I don't know how fast you get levels, but like 50 seems really low, dude. Like that seems low. Keep in mind, it is like update 1, right? But still. Oh, dude, we can kind of like, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to spoil the units, but that is pretty cool. You can see every single unit in the game. That's pretty neat. Gold Merchant. It's the ramen guy from Naruto. That's pretty sick. We can get 5 Troy rerolls. Go ahead and pick those up. I'm going to buy all of these. I don't know when it refreshes. It doesn't say. So typically in these games, you just got to buy them. All right, guys. Now we can finally load in and actually check out the story. This lobby looks really good, by the way. Very anime Vanguardsy. And we have a difficulty meter. Okay. That's pretty unique. Should I max it out? Do I have the courage to max out the difficulty meter? And it seems like we can get like Naruto's clothing. That's pretty sick. You'll probably need that to evolve Sasuke, I'd imagine, perhaps. Or maybe just evolve Naruto. I'm just going to put the difficulty meter at 100%. Screw it. Let's load in here. All right, guys. Here we are in game, man. Look at this map. For some reason, they had to go into maintenance. So I was kind of scared of my units getting rolled back. But we're good. We're here. I'm ready to play, man. Let's go ahead, place down Obito. Look at that range, man. And these like animations and stuff look so good, dude. As well as the models. Like, it almost makes me nervous, because how long are they going to take between updates, dude? If the models and animations look this good. We also have 1.5 times speed, which is amazing. I think this is a very good middle ground between making a game like ALS, where it's just like pure brain rot, and then a game like AV, where to me, I don't really enjoy playing AV. Oh my gosh, look at that animation. But I don't really enjoy playing AV consistently, because I think it just plays a little bit too slow, man. But that animation is ridiculous on this Obito, man. Make sure you guys go to the AFK chamber, like I said in the beginning of the video. They actually like lowered the time it takes to get the units. So you guys can get Obito, I think, from like just sitting in the AFK chamber for like 20 hours. And then you can get early access, like 2 days early access for waiting 24 hours. So I mean, not too bad. The game officially comes out on Sunday though. Let's go ahead and upgrade Sasuke here. Dude, look at that. Can I like zoom in? Is there a... Okay, I don't think I can look at the units, but I'll try to zoom in as best as I can here. Sasuke has his Susanoo thing. I wonder if I use this. It's kidding, though. It's not a... I don't think it's a Susanoo. Let's activate the active ability. Is it playing animation? Oh, shoot! It was just like a short little lightning bolt thing. That was sick. And Speed Cart only has 1 placement as well. That's kind of low. But even with 100% extra difficulty modifier, this is still very easy. We get a ton of stuff, some pants. We get 2 pairs of pants. Oh man, let's go, dude. Nice. Oh, we also have a UI scaler. That's kind of cool, dude. Let's shrink this down. Let's go with like a nice 40%. I think that's good. So Sasuke is 2 placement as well. Can I place more than 1 Obito? I can. What about 3? No. Obito maxed out at 2 as well. So Sasuke has a 50-50 chance to stun every single time he attacks. That's pretty good. And then Obito inflicts burn to enemies for 80% damage over 5 seconds. So he's a damage over time unit. Oh wait, that's only for attacking 6 enemies. And when this unit inflicts burns, gains 2% range per enemy inflicted. Obito seems really solid. And he becomes full AoE whenever you fully upgrade him. Pretty good. Oh, let's go. We got a Minato's coat. That's cool. Wait, you can even see what exactly is being buffed with each passive. That's insane. There's just like a whole page here. Oh, yo, look at that. We got a global announcement, man. I got to use both those codes. Let's go, man. I believe that was the final stage. Yep, stage 6. I want to go back to the lobby to check the banner, though, because there's a certain character who I want to summon for specifically. First things first, got to put in these codes real quick. 40 rerolls, nice. Okay. And then 60 rerolls. Oh my gosh, okay. We got so many gems, bro. And we leveled up the battle pass a little bit. Claim that. Okay. Now, the person who we want is on the left side of the banner there. We want Mob. Mob Psych 100 is my favorite anime of all time. So, y'all already know. We got to get Mob. Now, I'm going to turn the summon animation off because it is really good, but I just want to get Mob, man. Oh, we got him already. Nice, dude. Well, that was easy. Second summon, man. Hey, this game loves me. I love to see it. Thank you. Okay, now that we have Mob, there's got to be a way to, like, evolve him. Is evolution a thing in this game? Yeah, evolve. Let's teleport to this area. Who is this, man? Okay, yeah, we can evolve Mob. Let's see. What do I need to evolve him? So to evolve Mob, we need 1,000 takedowns. That's easy in this game. 4 petal fragments, 1 universal fragment, 1 sky fragment, and then 1 flower bouquet. And then it's similar to AV, where to craft like the universal fragment, this would be like the rainbow star, I think it's called in AV, something like that. We just need 1 of every single of the legendary fragments. And then to get the flower bouquet, I need a various amount of these legendary fragments. How do I get those? How do I farm for those? So if we come over here to the story mode, we have legend stages, which have these evil materials that we need. I'm gonna load in here and we'll see if we can't beat this. Let's do 300 difficulty meter. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Okay, so already the Zetsus have way more HP, man. Like so much more. This might be a little bit rough. We'll see, though. We just upgraded speed card all the way, put down our Sasuke's, and then hopefully get our Obito to upgrade 5, which turns them full AoE. Full AoE units are disgusting. Usually, whenever a tower defense game first drops, they dominate the meta for good reason. Attacking every single enemy on the map pretty much is very good, right? That's very strong. We seem to be doing all right, man, even though I'm only using level 8 units. I really do like the star system they set up as well. If they, like, keep that up with each unit being super unique with the stars, I'm telling y'all, this game can be something seriously special. Like, that is a very unique idea that, like AV kind of has a similar thing, but it's just a stat boost. Like, these are full-on passives, and unique passives at that benefit using, like, similar characters relating to that character. I should have probably looked. I want to look at Mobs, because what would his upgrades be, man? I don't think Reagan exists in this game, or like Dimple or anything like that. Anybody from Mob Psycho 100, I don't think they're in this game other than Mob himself. So I got to make sure after this to go look at what his star requirements is and maybe get some dupes on him. But we seem to be smooth sailing. I mean, this is also on 300 times difficulty, or 300% rather. Really what's going to matter is the boss, man. Whenever the boss spawns in, that's when we're going to be able to see if I can actually beat the stage. Ooh, 146k HP. That is a ton, dude. Let's use Sasuke's ability. That should help just a little bit. And we're really just going to need to rely on Sasuke's stuns here, which don't seem to be activating. There we go. I'm about to say, dude, it's a coin flip, man. It's a 50-50. There's no way I'm getting this unlucky. Let's sell Obito. I think we just lose because I don't have enough money to keep on placing and replacing. I'm just gonna like go back to lobby real quick because I do want to look at Mob's star abilities. Oh, okay, so Mob's is just upgraded stats. So he doesn't have any unique ones. Interesting. I do actually want to summon just a little bit more, just to try my luck at getting like Sun Jin-woo or something. Also, I can use the leftover units that I'm getting to fuse them into Obito, right? Yep, I can. That's fire. Okay. This is going to help a bunch. I don't know what the max level is in this game. Okay, so we got Obito to level 51 after doing all that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Summon a little bit more? Come on, man. Bless me with an Obito. Or not an Obito, a Sun Jin-woo. Oh, no way. They got Zoro from Black Clover, dude. That's sick. I've never seen an anime tower defense with this character before, I don't think. That's actually fire. Okay, so it seems like the max level is 70. Hopefully, I can get close to that after fusing all these into Obito. Because I'm telling y'all, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. Like, super easy whenever I get him to level 70. I mean, he was doing good at level 8. Him at level 70, he's gonna go crazy. We got another mob. Okay, that's good. We can get him actually, like, 1 star. I'm actually happy with getting dupes. Ooh, we got Ace. Okay. And we got Genos. He's off-featured as well. Come on, man. The last 2,000 gems. No Sunjin Woo. Unlucky. I mean, regardless, we got a dupe mob, which is very good. Does that etherealize him? Hopefully this like transfers whenever I evolve him. There's no way it doesn't, right? And same goes like if you have a evolved version of mob, hopefully you can etherealize it with an unevolved version, because otherwise you're gonna have to evolve a ton of mobs, or I guess any other unit, and or I guess just don't evolve them. We'll see. Right, whenever I go to evolve mob, I'll try to get a dupe. Let's feed the last of these dupes in. Nice, level 70 Obito, but those stats are still really bad. Let me see how I can upgrade the stats a little bit, because Fs are crazy, man. Okay, so it's just like ALS or any other tower defense game. You just kind of roll. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think we keep that. That's pretty good. I don't know if there's like triple S in this game, but that's pretty nuts. Let's roll on mob as well. These have all been horrible. I mean, I guess I'll take the A damage, but those were terrible. Those were like really bad. I think I just got blessed with Obito. And now that he's level 70, I'm going to try to do that exact same level again. Let me actually feed some stuff into Sasuke as well, since he's going to be like the temporary helper for a little bit. May as well get him upgraded just a tiny bit. Oh wait, you know what I just realized? Leveling up gives you the points, and you can spec it into whatever you want. That's insane. So you can kind of pick and choose what your units want to do, or what you want to build them for. Dude, I'm going full SPA. Let me get into that 3-second SPA and then a ton more damage. 200 damage, 3.5-second SPA. This is the best Obito build, man. Easily. All right, now let's get into that legend stage. Itachi does not stand a chance. Come on, man. Itachi's here. Dude, Sasuke still is not winning the coin flip, man. Please, it's a 50-50 chance to stun. There we go. Stun him a little bit, man. We just got to get really lucky with the Sasuke stuns, and I think we win. It's close, but I'm fairly sure we have this right here. Let's see. One more hit should do it, or 2 more hits, rather. Yes, sir. He's out of there, man. And I didn't get anything for that. Wow. Unlucky. Well, I'm going to go ahead and farm this as best as I can. I'll be back whenever I have evil materials. Okay, fellas, so I've done like 4 or 5 clears of the legend stage. I've gotten literally nothing, even though it's 10% drop rate. So instead of just farming the same legend stage over and over again, I want to do the daily challenge. Now, in order to get this unlocked, I think I need to get to the Marine base story level. So how far away is that? That's my only question. Oh, it's like right here. Okay. Dude, okay. I just have to get to Act 6 probably then. Nice. That's easy peasy. But yeah, fellas, that legend stage is no joke, man. Like, my team is just not strong enough yet. I also swapped out Goku for Shikamaru just because I figured he'd be like a slow character. And he actually is. Let me pull up the passive here. He basically just has to Shadow Possession Jutsu, which slows down the enemy. Very good. Very, very, very good passive here. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten him to the point of the active ability. I don't know what the complete Shadow Possession thing is, but I mean, he does his job very well on my team. Him combined with the 50-50 coin flip of Sasuke's stun, very good, very solid. Nice, easy clear. And I guess I'm just going to go ahead and beat all this until I can do the daily challenge. I'll be back when that's done, fellas. So I have some bad news, fellas. We go over here to the daily challenge. We have a brand new one, the Bleach story event, which I don't even think I can complete. I loaded in there, and you need hybrid units in order to even beat that stage. I didn't even know there were hybrid units in this game, or flying enemies rather. I didn't realize there was flying enemies in this game. However, we can do this half-hour challenge, and we get a ton of like different fragments. So let's load in here. Let's knock this challenge out. Hopefully get some of these evil materials. I assume this challenge won't be too bad. Everything I've done in this game has been pretty easy so far, except for the Bleach story event, which that's only difficult because there's flying enemies, and I don't think I have a hybrid unit. Let me pay attention here. Is Sasuke hybrid on one of his upgrades, maybe? No, he just stays ground. I just don't know, man. I don't know who would be hybrid. I mean, hopefully Mob is whenever he's fully evoed, or even off placement. That'd be like super nice. I mean, Sasuke also has an evolution. That's where he probably becomes hybrid. I don't know. I have no idea. But this challenge is super duper easy. Pretty much the exact same as just the story stage itself. Here's the final boss, and he only has 3.8k HP. Or I guess 7k whenever you break his shield. Very easy stuff here though, man. Come on, give me some good Evo materials. Nice, we got a rainbow fragment. I think it's actually just like guaranteed. I think it's like AV where, you know, it shows the percentages, but it's not really a percentage based thing. It's just kind of guaranteed. Nice, good stuff. Also, since it's a new day, I went ahead and bought out the entirety of the shop again. So I've got a ton of fragments, man. If I don't have enough to evolve Mob, that'd be some crazy work, man. So we got to craft the flower bouquet first. Boom, crafted. There we are. And do we have enough to evolve Mob? We actually don't. I need 6 more petal fragments. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, man, that took a while. Did a couple of like the 30-minute challenges, like the half-hour challenges, and we can finally evolve Mob. I don't have any like stat reroll cubes, so like unfortunately we're just gotta keep the AC and D for range. It's really bad, but whatever. Let's go ahead. Evolve mob. I didn't even think about the takedowns, bro. Oh my gosh. I'll be back when I have the takedowns, man. Jeez. All right, now it's time to evolve mob. Also, I tried to roll off the A, and I just got a worse stat anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna evolve him. Dude, this is insane. Man, what? Hey, it's no wonder why this game took 2 years to come out, man. That was sick. Oh, his stats didn't even go up. Great. So it doesn't matter anyway. Let's check the blessing, man. Let's equip all. That looks pretty sick, man. Not bad. So now that we have mob, I've got 11,000 gems. Nice. Okay, so we got Berserker. That's cool. We got a duplicate of Sasuke. That's awesome. That's actually an insane pull. Any dupes, bro. I will take any dupes because I kind of like the squad that I'm slowly building up here. We got Genos again. Not bad. Okay. I couldn't get another dupe of mob, so I'm not going to be able to test that theory I have. And I just realized I don't have a trait on mob. Whoops. Let's roll a trait on him, man. That's my bad. We have 171 rerolls, man. I've got to get something good. I mean, that's not bad. 15% range, 15% damage, but I mean, this is mob, bro. Come on, man. I'll even take like one of the lesser traits, like wizard. Hey, does mob do damage over time damage though? I mean, that definitely. I think Winter is damage over time, but I think I want to roll on something better. The range is nice, and so is the SBA though. Yeah, we'll roll off of it. I'm hoping for something maybe just a little bit better. Duelist. Okay, what is that? Crit rate, range, and then boss damage. Nah. Roll off that as well. We have 100. Come on. Duelist again. Dude, do I just keep it? I'm at 68. I'll keep it for now. There is still some stuff like Sasuke. I want to roll on Sasuke. Wizard for Sasuke. I'm pretty sure he is a damage over time unit. I'm pretty sure that's like his main intrigue. Actually, no. Sasuke doesn't do any damage over time, I don't think. So we're just going to roll off that. That literally does nothing except give him more range. Please, man. What's Astral? What is that? Affliction duration and then SBA range. DOT can now stack. That would be so good on anybody other than Sasuke, I think. I gotta roll off it. I don't think I'm getting anything in these last ones. That sucks, dude. That really sucks. Okay, so to end this video, I think I want to evolve Sasuke. To evolve him, I need the curse mark from the first legend stage I think this is from. Yep, and then I need to craft the curse sword. So let's see how to craft that. I need another curse mark. Okay, easy enough. Let's go load into there and we can see what mob is doing whenever he's fully evolved. Also, this is like the skill tree I went with, like a ton of SPA, some damage. I think that's just going to be like my bread and butter, unless a unit gets really good with range, but damage and SPA is just too good, man. All right, mob, let's see what you got, man. So pretty disappointing damage off placement, but he starts cooking when you upgrade him. Okay, I mean, he's already at 1k, and then once you get him to upgrade 5, he becomes full AoE, just like his unevolved counterpart. But the unevolved counterpart doesn't have 4 extra upgrades after upgrade 5. He maxes out at upgrade 5. He also slows enemies 30% within his range. Not bad. Maybe I should have taken the damage over time one for mob, man. He probably would have feasted with that. Whoops, I'll get that trait again if that's like the meta trait. He seems to be super strong, man. I was struggling in this legend stage without mob. Now that we have him, cooking. And this is just one mob. I can place him twice. Dang, so he maxes out at 2.4k damage. With a 4.3 second SBA, okay. And I didn't film it, but I looked into the armor system, or I guess the artifact system. Basically, like, oh, I guess you can't see it in legend stages, but the pants, the clothes, everything you get for beating the actual stages boost the unit in one way or another. Whether it be like lowering SBA or anything like that. So you could throw that onto mob and he'll be even better. I'm very curious to see whenever Itachi spawns in. Also, I wonder if the slow stacks, because I have both my mobs here. We'll see once Itachi spawns in if he's walking like super slow. Dude, Itachi's getting melted, man. Look at the damage whenever mob attacks. He's taking off 5k every single time he attacks. Put down both my Sasuke's though, that way Itachi can get stunned. It didn't seem like Itachi was like slowed even a little bit, but maybe he just moves really fast. All right, we get the clear here, I think. Mob seems pretty good, dude. I definitely need to get armor on him though, or artifacts on him. All right, fellas, I was able to get 2 of the curse marks, which I think is all we need, right? Because we go over here, talk to this guy, craft the cursed sword, very cheap evolution item, and then evolve Sasuke. And I forgot to do the takedowns again, dude. Oh my gosh, man. All right, fellas, I'm back. I got all of the required takedowns. Let's go ahead and evolve Sasuke. By the way, this like picture of Sasuke looks crazy, dude. He looks more like Gaara right here, man. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this animation, dude. It looks so good, man. Nice. So we got Sasuke now. I guess I'll load into like an infinite or something just to kind of see what he does. before I end the video, because I'm kind of curious. But first, let me go ahead and just roll the best trade in the game on him. That is not the best trade in the game. All right, guys, here we are in game, and I got Sasuke to like past his normal default upgrade amount. Usually he maxed out at upgrade 6, I think, or maybe upgrade 8. No way, not upgrade 8. But he does have a chakra meter here. I don't know what this is for, but it doesn't say anything about it in his passives. All he has in his passive is black flames, and this is basically he generates black flames whenever he stuns an enemy, and then whenever he reaches 30, he does a damage over time attack that does 85% damage over 7 seconds. Really good. Once we fully upgrade Sasuke, he actually gets the Susanoo all around him. That's so cool, dude. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Hold on. Let me turn on the actual attack effects. I completely forgot. Oh my gosh, dude, that is so cool, man. Like, this is my concern with this game. Like, how are they gonna make units this quality? Even monthly, dude, I feel like it'd be pretty difficult. Like, this is AV levels, in my opinion. Especially with, like, Obito. Obitos look so good. And these are just units you could sub from a banner, bro. Like, I'm sure there's other, like, secret units in the game that look even better than this. There's no way there isn't. But yeah, Sasuke seems super duper duper good. He also can dodge enemy attacks. I think he did that pre-evo, but I didn't mention it. It's also really good. Yeah, I'm very happy with my progress so far, though, fellas. The game comes out on Sunday for everybody, or you can get early access if you go to the AFK chamber. Go do it, man. Hop in that AFK chamber. Get Obito. All right, guys. Time to make the team a little bit better. First things first, we're evolving Idol. I've got everything for her already. I double-checked, made sure, got the Evo item, got the universal fragments, and then all 4 of the holy fragments required. Let's go ahead, evolve Idol. This unit is very good, by the way. One of the best supports in the game, if not the best support. There we go, virtual Idol, Hatsune Miku. Let's go, man. Okay, so now that I have Idol, the next person I kind of want to try and go for, fellas, is the secret hidden unit, Lelouch. Now, to begin the quest, you have to be level 30. So as you guys can see, I actually grinded up to level 30. All I did was like legend stages and stuff. There's probably faster ways, but I just grinded like some Evo items that I was already planning on getting for future characters. The next part of the quest is to talk to a distressed subject. Now, I'm pretty sure it can literally be any single character. Like, I gotta like just like walk around and look for somebody, I think, or maybe do I just, no, I don't talk to her yet. Let's see, I gotta find a distressed person in the lobby, and I think it's random. Where is this NPC at, dude? I have a very vague understanding of what I have to do, so I didn't want to spoil the entire quest. Okay, so I just talked to Rukia, and it completed the quest. She didn't even have like anything signifying that. I literally just went around the entire lobby just talking to every NPC, and for some reason Rukia completed it. I don't know, whatever. We can progress the quest though. Let's see. This distressed subject is talking nonsense and needs your help. Perhaps going to the place they're familiar with may let you help them find a certain board game. Okay, so I probably gotta load into like a Bleach stage, I would assume, right? That's a place Rukia is familiar with. Here we are in the Bleach stage, fellas. I'm not sure if I have to beat the stage, so I'm just gonna start it and put down all my units. This is just like an easy stage anyway. I'm gonna look around though, because it said I have to find a board game piece, something like that, or find a board game itself. I'm getting flashbacks to AV, man, when I had to look for Patara earrings for Vegito. I'm trying to get to like the highest point in the map, so that way I can kind of maybe see if I can see a board game or like a game piece or whatever it said. Oh wait, is this it? There's just a chessboard. There's another subject you must aid. Huh? Do I gotta find a piece? Dude, it can be anywhere. It's probably like super small, man. Hopefully it's just on the outskirts, like the actual board game itself, or a game board. Wait, I found another game piece, or another game board. What do I do, man? How do I progress this? Oh, wait. Okay, so I just walked into one and it's doing this. I'm not gonna lie, fellas. Hey, I'm terrible at chess. Let's move the king, man. Let's move the king. Let's go on the yeah, let's go on the offense, man. I lost. Oh my gosh, dude. I gotta be good at chess in order to complete this, man. Oh man, okay, here we go again. So let's do king to 7-3. Let's do rook to 8-1. This is where it gets difficult, man. What do I do? I don't think the goal is to take anything. I think both of these are the wrong answer. Let's do pawn to 1-3. I lost. Like, oh my gosh, man. Am I this stupid? Like, am I this bad at chess? Yo. Okay, let's go again, man. So we know the king to 7-3 works every time, so we can just put that there. Let's do rook to 8-1. We know that one works. Pawn to 2-3. Okay, you know what? If I can't get this unit, dude, it's just a skill issue, man. I don't know, dude. Like, this is really bad. I thought I was like semi-okay at chess. It makes it like even more difficult because it starts mid-game, dude. This isn't even a fresh board. Like, can I at least get a fresh game? Like, I didn't make these moves. At least I know. Okay, I got like a formula, right? Rook to 8-1 works. We know the formula. Okay, pawn takes queen. That was the right move. Hold on. Queen to AA, right? This is the move, right? Like for sure. Okay, checkmate. Let's go. Nice. Okay. I mean, that was way more difficult than it needed to be. I didn't realize it was gonna be that easy, but yeah, I guess I'm just really bad at chess. What do I do now? Okay, so now that we've completed that, what do we got next? Find and talk to the mysterious woman who I was gonna talk to at the beginning, because right when I loaded into this game, I like walked over here and saw her, and I assumed that this would be part of a quest later on. Congratulations, he trusts you enough to join you. His trust is yours. Huh? Complete 80 waves in a single game mode. Well, that's pretty easy. I can do that. Real quick though, there are some amazing units on banner. Berserker is one of the best units on the game, and so is Kirito. So I want to quickly roll and hopefully maybe get Sun Jin Woo while we're at it. I already do have Berserker, but I want dupes for him for sure. Can I at least get Kirito, man? Or Berserker? Oh, nice. Okay, so we got Berserker. That's a great dupe. We get another Berserker. Nice. Nice. We get another Berserker, bro. I might just want to Evo him. That's what, 3 dupes? Not bad at all, man. So the 80 waves is going to be pretty easy. I'm just going to load into like an infinite on easy. Set this to the minimum difficulty. This will probably take about 20 to 30 minutes, but just got to do it once. Also, I brought Berserker in here because I have all of the required items to evolve him. All I need is the takedowns. But yeah, I forgot to mention, I got the merchant enchant on speed cart. So that's good. He's going to be generating a little bit more money. He's a 1 placement unit. Oh, this is going to take forever to get these 5,000 takedowns. Oh no. Hopefully I can just get them all in this one match. Otherwise, we are in a very bad spot. We're finally on wave 79. It took about 30 minutes. Not too bad. The 1.5 speed definitely helps, and Berserker here is at 1.8 thousand kills so far, so not too bad. Hopefully there's like more stuff like this, so that way I can also evolve Berserker by the end of this. That'd be really sick. Adding him to the squad as well as Lelouch would be super nice. Now, I have heard reports of having to complete the wave or letting the Itachi basically win. So hold on, let's kill Itachi here. Not letting Itachi win, but letting just like the timer out. But let me just make sure that Itachi perishes right here. Okay, there we go. And now we go ahead and sell everybody, and we're just gonna let time run out. We don't want to reset anything. We don't want to go back to lobby. We're going to sit here and let the Zetsus get to the end of the line here. So I do not want to wait another 29 minutes to get to wave 80. And we had 800 gems, 122 coins, and I think we can just go back to lobby. Hopefully we'll have the challenge completed. Let's go ahead, see if it completed the challenge. Yep, it did. There we go. Let's claim this. Now we have to kill 15 boss enemies. This is another pretty easy one, actually. What's the fast way to do this? Probably just infinite again, right? I mean, the unfortunate part is this is just gonna take a lot of time, right? There's like no like real quick way of getting this done. Do I have any like Evo items I need to get? It's like this would be the time. No, I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna farm infinite for a little bit, fellas. I'll be back whenever I have 15 boss kills. All right, 15 bosses eliminated. Let's go ahead, claim this. What's next? Upgrade any relic 75 times. This one should be easy. I want to see something. Is it cheaper to level up the blue rarity ones? I think it is. I think it's like much cheaper. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna waste a bunch of gold here. Actually, I don't know if it's cheaper. I mean, it probably is. Like if I do like +6, yeah. Oh no, it's about the same. It's just that it scales with every level, and these only max at level 6, I think. No, level 5. I don't know, man. I'm doing it this way. Wait a minute. Oh no, I've been doing this wrong, dude. I forgot. So if you guys didn't know, I think this is a bug. Hopefully they fix this. They really need to. For some reason, if you're upgrading something multiple times, it only counts as once. So I've been upgrading all of my equipment like 6 times. Really what I should be doing is doing 1 at a time. So just doing this. So I think that I should be at 3 now, right? Or I guess 21%. Let's see. So if I do, we're at 21%. Let me upgrade this 5 times. Just click here. What am I at now? Yeah, 26. 20 out of 75. That's awful. They really do need to patch that. It actually seems like it's cheaper to upgrade 1 at a time as well. Interesting. I wasted like 20k gold, man. That sucks. Yeah, fellas, don't make the stupid mistake I just made. Make sure you do it 1 at a time. Hopefully by the time the game's like actually out, they do fix that. But just in case, if somehow y'all are seeing this vid before you go for Lelouch, I would, just to be safe, upgrade 1 at a time. It's not like it takes that much longer either. And this goes for any challenge in the game. I noticed this, I think with like one of my daily challenges maybe. I should have remembered. I just kind of forgot. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and claim this. We got some gems back. And now, fellas, I actually did get this one spoiled to me because I saw the screenshot on Discord. I have to place any unit 5,000 times. Now, this goes for anything. I'm pretty sure I don't have to just place like the same specific unit over and over again. Hopefully not, right? That would take way longer. I think the fastest way to do this, honestly, is setting up a macro to place speed cart. Or maybe if I can find like a cheaper unit, I can do that. But since I did get the 15 boss eliminations, I actually did get enough eliminations to evolve Berserker. Before I do that, though, I do want to roll a trade on him because I do know he's very solid. And we have 200 traits, man. Please give me my first... What's the best trait in the game called again? Ruler. Give me my first ruler, man. Please. Sacred. I mean, that's good. Sacred is very strong. Do we keep it? Nah, I'm rolling off. I'm rolling off. Astral. I don't really know what Berserker does. Maybe I should evolve him before I roll a trade on him because he could be damage over time and I would have no idea. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna roll on him, or I'm gonna evolve him real quick, and then do I though? I don't know, man. You know what? I am just gonna roll off Astral. I don't care. We get Wizard. Damage over time, damage, then cooldown. Nah. Okay, this one I actually might want to keep because this is really good. The stats gained from relics by 15% is actually super strong, depending on which relic you get. I'm going to keep this one. Let's get better stats on him real quick. Not bad. Yeah, I think we keep that. It's pretty good. Now we can go ahead and evolve Berserker here. Let's go, man. This is one of the best units in the game, I believe. From like all the tier lists and stuff I've seen, he's usually in like the top 5. There he is. So it seems like just judging from his passives, he doesn't have damage over time like at all. So maybe I should go for like... Here, I'm gonna roll for Sacred because he doesn't have any damage over time. Ooh, Fission. Okay, you know what? Let's keep that, man. Fission is good enough, I feel like, just for now. So the way I think I'm gonna do the 5,000 placements, like I said, is just by setting up a macro. So before I start that, I need to like obviously get the other units set up. This is going to take a long time, man. Placing 5,000 units. Hopefully it actually counts if I place it and sell. I'm gonna see once I load out of this game if it actually works like that. Okay, so it's wave 79, or I guess wave 80 now. And all I've been doing is macroing and placing speed cart, selling, place, sell. Just basically that. Super easy. I want to see if it's actually counting though. So hold on. Let me go back to lobby. Okay, yeah. So it is definitely counting. So I guess I'm just gonna have to do this 5,000 times or 4,700 more times. It's not that bad, but it'll for sure take some time. All right, fellas, I left the macro for like 3 hours, so hopefully it's completed. It is. Y'all can see we can claim Luch. Let's do it now, man. We have our hands on one of the best units in the game, I think. Definitely one of the best supports. From what I know, I don't even think he attacks, but maybe he does. I'm not sure. Also, by the time you guys are seeing this video, the game should be fully out for everyone, so let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about the game, man. There are a ton of bugs and issues they need to fix, so hopefully that's fixed by the time the game fully releases. But other than the bugs, man, it's a very fun game. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. So knowing that what I know about Lelouch, since he can't really attack, or he doesn't attack, I don't think we need the best trait in the game. I think we're just looking for one that increases a range. So we either want like Sacred. Sacred would be nice, actually, because it also minus cost. Yeah, no, we want Sacred. Like, Sacred would be perfect. Oh my gosh, am I gonna get any traits? Hey, let's go, dude. We got Sacred. Nice. Very good, man. And that lowers his placement to 765. That's huge, man. Really good. I really want to try and get Sun Jin Woo as well, man. I see so many people pulling him. I don't know how. Like, maybe I'm just super unlucky or something, because I always have the worst luck when it comes to these like super low rate units on banners. Like, I've been playing AV for 2 months, like consistently off camera, and I still don't have Alucard. Oh, nice. We got Kirito. That's really good. He's nice. Like, that's just ridiculous, dude. I still do not have my hands on Alucard. I don't think he exists on my account. Nope. Still no Sun Jin Woo. Unlucky. I think I'm gonna go with like an SBA / range build for Lelouch, since I don't think he can attack, right? He has like 0.0131 damage. I don't think this dude can attack at all. I also kind of want to load in here. I think this character's name is Ragnarok, right? I kind of want to load in here and see if I can't get this unit. I can also test out Lelouch. This is the like second hardest stage in the game, I think. So let's load in here. Let's see how this team does. See if we can't get our hands on Ragnarok. Okay, so the enemies have 2,000 HP. That is a ton, man. That is quite a bit. Let's go ahead and place down Lelouch. Let's see what he's doing, man. Instead of attacking, Lelouch issues orders. His cooldowns dictate how fast he can issue a new order. Okay, so basically he'll just tell the enemies to do stuff instead of just attacking regularly. That seems pretty good. Unfortunately, some of these enemies are just gonna have to leak. There's nothing I can do about that, man. I don't have any hybrid units, and for some reason Berserker only becomes hybrid on like this upgrade. But once he gets there, we should be good. And only 2 leaked, I believe. Nice. Now we're full AoE. We should be good to go here. Oh, so I can like pick and choose what I want the enemy to do. I didn't even notice this. And he's hybrid, so I guess I could have just done that with Lelouch. Dude, that seems really good, actually. And I assume his SPA is the cooldown. And then at upgrade 7, we get absolute control. Activates current order to every enemy on the map. Dude, this unit's gonna age like fine wine. You can't power creep this unit. Oh, and he actually can attack on the final upgrade. You guys can see that. 7.8k. And the boss spawns in here. Dang it, I kind of wanted to see what the fully upgraded Lelouch looks like. Wait, so can Lelouch not attack bosses? Because he did not mind control Frostbite Dragon at all, and not even a little bit. And to be honest, I think we just lose here. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. I have an idea how I can win this. Now that I know what Lelouch actually does, I think I have a plan. We got to get Miku fully upgraded for sure. That's one mistake I did, and I think I invested too much money into Lelouch. You know what I just realized as well? I don't have any equipment on Berserker, so he's just gonna be doing way less damage. Actually, you know what, dude? I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset because I may as well not even play the game if I don't have equips on Berserker. It's that important. Let's go with Minato's jacket on him because that gives him crit damage, I believe, and then just regular damage. Really insane equips I have like early on. I need to get more. I mean, there's no point in me leveling up Lelouch, right? Or I'm putting equips on Lelouch because I know he can do damage at the final upgrade, but it just costs too much, man. Way too much. Like, I'm just going to put it on Obito because it helps early game. Now that I put equips on everybody, we should be good. This is the wrong area. Whoops. There we go. This should be infinitely easier now that I have equips on Obito as well as Berserker. I might need to get even more equipment in order to beat this, but yeah, we should be good. I'm not sure. I think there is some equipment I can get that makes Lelouch a little bit stronger as well. Something with like status effects or something, but I'm not sure. There is still a bunch of stuff I need to learn about this game. Great, we have fully upgraded Berserker. Now we just need to upgrade Idol, and we'll see if this gets us the clear. Put this on auto, and I think we have a little bit leftover cash just to upgrade Lelouch. That damage is much better. Is that enough, though? That's the question. Wait, what? Oh, did more enemies leak? I thought, dang it. Whatever. I don't think I was going to get the clear anyway. I would have had to sell a bunch of units and hope and pray that I had enough money to fully upgrade them as well. I need to make some adjustments to this team, I think, as well as get some better equips. So I'll be back when this team is a little bit stronger. I don't think you guys really care about me farming equipment and stuff. So I just finished watching a video saying that you can beat the special challenge with Berserker plus Ace, and in banner featured is Ace as well as Berserker. This is the perfect banner. I have 27,000 gems. Let's roll, man. We are just hoping for Ace Sun Jin Woo. That'd be insane. I'd be so hyped. As well as duplicates for Ace and Berserker. So we get a copy of Berserker. That's really good. 2 more and I'm done. Nice. We get a copy of Ace as well. We get another copy of Ace. We actually had to go to Pity for that one, unfortunately, I think. Nice. We get another copy. Okay, so that's 3. That might be enough to allow us to beat this stage. Also, I want to see. So if we take Berserker, right, we go to Etherealize. Yes, I can still Etherealize a unit if it's an evolved unit. I was actually really worried that this wouldn't be the case, but we're good. This works. I'm going to Etherealize both of these units, and then we'll see if I can evolve Ace. Okay, so how do we evolve Ace? Okay, all we need is 1 universal fragment. Can I craft that real quick? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and craft that. And we can go ahead and evolve Ace. Let's go, man. Is Evo, it has Donut in the name? That's messed up, man. Or Ace. And we have 165 trait rerolls. Now, the one we're looking for, I believe it is Astral. I think this is the one we want. Hopefully, we can get that fairly fast. We get Duelist. We don't want Duelist on Ace. That's like substantially worse than Astral. Get Duelist out of here, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking off the double trait thing. Oh, wait, never mind. I have to keep that on. I can't just like auto skip double traits. Or is that a setting in here? Hold on. So I remember seeing that, I think. Yeah, skip double traits on. Very nice. Duelist again, dog. Can I please just get the 1 trait I'm looking for? Hey, nice. Yes, and you shall receive. And the question is, do I want to roll off Fission? Like, because I know Sacred is better, but it's not like substantially better. Like, I think I can just keep Fission with Berserker. It should still be fine. We got pretty good stats on Ace as well. So since I have so much gold, I guess I'll enhance this, even though I definitely do want other stuff. Like for Ace, I would imagine you want damage over time, right? Be the main perk. But I mean, 5% is still fine. And hyper armor damage is also like super good. Like I can use this on Berserker as well. This system reminds me so much of Dragon Ball Legends and how the equipments work on that game. And it drives me insane. I do not like how the equipment works in this game. Go ahead and equip that on Ace. All right, let's load in here. I keep on going to the wrong door. Whoops. All right, let's load in here. Let's see if this team can carry me to victory, man. Why did the map change? This isn't what the map was it? How weird. I loaded into the right thing, right? This isn't like the daily challenge. So Ace can actually carry Berserker throughout the entirety of the early game. That's what like Ace is here for. He's a very good hill unit. Tons of damage, also goes full AoE. Very good unit, man. Seriously, Ace is amazing. And fun fact about this boss, fellas, the reason why it wasn't working, like the Lelouch mind control earlier in the video, is it's just bugged, bro. Like it's just bugged on this boss. Whenever the full release is out, they said they'd fix that, I think. Unless they were talking about another issue. There's a lot of bugs in this game, so hopefully they fix a ton of it by the time the game is actually officially out. Now that we got Idol fully upgraded, we can evolve Berserker, and it should guarantee us the win. Unless, of course, I need more dupes on Ace. But we'll see, man. We shall see. Okay, so the Frostbite Dragon is here. I can't even fully upgrade Berserker, but look at that damage, dude. Ace plus Berserker. Crazy combo for this. Just absolutely shreds down that shield, and once the shield goes down, it's open season, I'm not gonna lie. They just start chunking off more HP off the boss, which I think this trait I have on him, Vision, I think it's called, the toxic one. Very good. Very super strong trait. Not too strong on Berserker because Berserker is already one placement. So let's say you have this on like a unit that's not one placement, right? You can place multiple of them down, get all the additional boosts and stuff. For someone like Berserker, you definitely want to get the 0.1% trait. I don't remember the name of it, but the crown. You want that for sure with him. But I'm fine with Vision. We get the clear. Let's go, man. Easy peasy. So the full game dropped yesterday, and that's great and all. One thing they did, however, is make the Ragna unit much harder to get, as well as make this event harder. I could load it and show you guys, but right now, if you load it in here, the boss now has like 300,000 health, which is, I think, almost double of what he had before. So I still can get clears with Ace and Kenpachi, but it's not consistent enough for me to like be confident in the clears. So one thing I definitely want to do is try and get Ruler or Sacred on Kenpachi. Vision is really good, but not that great on Kenpachi. We're getting so many mythic traits, man, but not anything we want, dude. Get Astral out here. Also, I've been summoning on the banner, bro, trying to get Sun Jin Woo. I haven't even been recording the clips because honestly, I don't even think there's an animation that plays. And if it does, I think the skip animation thing bugs it out, so it's not going to pop up. But I haven't gotten... Dude, are you serious? I get a double trait with Vision and then Prodigy? What a joke, bro. That is so troll, man. That is beyond a troll. But yeah, no luck with getting Sun Jin Woo. I've gotten stars for a lot of my units though, so like I can't even be that upset about it. But that unit's so rare, man. I don't know how so many people are getting them. This is tragic, bro. I'm really about to go 250 rolls without getting Sacred. Wow. But I get Fission before I get Sacred. Oh my gosh, man. What a sick joke. Wait, I finally got Ragna. That took so long, dude. Hopefully I got some of the animation. I wasn't even recording. I just, my screen flashed and the animation started playing. Let's go, dude. Nice. Sick. So here's the thing, fellas. I got Ragna, right? I've been just trying to get his elims done. While I've been trying to get those done, I think he needs like 7,500. I have been grinding the heck out of the virtual shop, man. And I finally have enough to get the Scarlet made. I don't have enough to get this unit's Evo item, but I've heard this unit is super good. Let's go ahead and get this unit. No animation or nothing. It just goes to my inventory, I guess. Okay. Interesting. And while I've been trying to go for the elims and like this unit in general, I have been using all of my gems, bro. And I haven't gotten a single dupe of Ace or Sun Jin Woo. Nothing. Nice, we do get a dupe of Ace. Maybe I just need to record this, man. Maybe just because I wasn't recording, they didn't want to give me Ace. But yeah, Ace is insane, dude. He's so good, like overly good. His like damage over time is insanely strong. It's very good, especially with the equipment that I have on him. I also haven't been using a single reroll, so I don't even know how many I have. I have to have a lot. I've also been trying to complete all of like my achievements and stuff. How many traits do I have, man? 393. Not bad. And I really wanted to get Sun Jin Woo, man. I really wanted to try to get every single unit in the game, and he's, now that I have Scarlet made, the last one I need, I'm pretty sure. We get Vision. Do I keep that? Yeah, probably. Vision's super nice. Very underrated in my opinion. And fellas, I've been trying to use Ragna, and I just like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this unit. There's this like weird thing that happens with him where like he just doesn't attack. It's weird. It's really weird. I'm gonna evolve him once we're done rolling on him so I can show you guys what I mean. But this is a strange unit, man. I feel like my trait luck in this game has been really bad, dude. I don't have a single ruler. I actually want to show you guys my like profile things so you guys can see just how many rerolls and stuff I've used, as well as gems, because I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I see everybody in the Discord like just getting super lucky or something, but I do not know how I don't have Sun Jin Woo yet. They say there's a pity, like you'll eventually get him, but I just don't know when that is. I don't know what the pity is for him. Oh my god. Woohoo! We got ruler. Let's go, dude. Our first rulers on Ragna? Dude, let's go, man. That's pretty wicked. From what I know, Ragna is pretty good, even though he kind of confuses me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Let's roll in Scarlet Maid then. Can you imagine we get two rulers? That'd be tough. Nope. That's all right. How many elims do I need? Did I get them all? No, I need 1,000 more. I'm gonna get 1,000 more elims. I'll be back. All right, guys. We should have just enough to go ahead and evolve Ragna here. Actually, I completely forgot. I need to craft his evo item. Whoops. I didn't even check this. Hopefully, I can just craft this lickety split. There we go. Let's go and craft one of these just for the road. And now we can evolve Ragna. Let's do it, man. I am so pumped that this is my first ruler, man. It has been so rough not having a ruler unit, dude. Like, nothing was going right in this video, man. I swear. I sat here. This video's taken me like 3 extra days because I had to grind for Ragna, which that alone, I did not express how long that took. Grinded for Ragna. Grinded for Scarlet Maid because, is this a shiny? Is this unit guaranteed to be shiny? I didn't even peep that. I'm gonna assume she is. But yeah, that grind for Scarlet Maid is no joke, man. You can't macro it. At least the macro I use Tiny Task. Dude, I don't think that was a guaranteed shiny. That's insane, dude. What? Why did I not notice that before? Oh, that's so fire. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay. But yeah, I didn't grind for Scarlet Maid's Evo item because I kind of wanted to show you guys my process in getting this unit and kind of show you maybe just like a guide almost. So first off, I just do Act 1 on easy. I think everybody does it this way unless you want to get like the specific gear pieces, which is nice, by the way. The gear pieces are for sure good, but we're not here for the gear pieces, right? They're kind of like a one and done, at least to me, right? You get them once, you don't have to get them again. Let's go ahead and load in here so I can show you guys the actual strategy to beating this stage consistently. So to do the method that I was doing, I always went with the Death Tarot card, and every single time that there was an option to go with the Death one, I would take the Death, and any other time I would take the which one was it? I think it's the Magic one, the Magic Manifest, just because Ace is so strong in this stage, man. Especially when you start getting the damage over time stuff up with him, he will literally be doing like 100,000 DPS, and that's with Astral 4-star as well. Oh, and anytime I didn't take Death, I would take Uncapped Wealth, like this one. This is the best card in the entire game that you can get because now it allows me to place down 2 Ragnas, 2 Aces, 2 speed cards. Like it changes the game, right? Super strong. Let's put down Scarlet Maid as well. Holy, what is this? An Anime Last Stand passive? So apparently to use Ragna in his evolved state, I have to hit this ability. He charges. While he charges, he's going to be gaining a ton of extra damage. But unfortunately, it says he deletes himself after 120 seconds. I'm not sure if I like that, man. That's kind of, I don't know. I'll have to see. Okay, so the special stopwatch is what I'm going to use for Scarlet Maid. I think just like forever because it's just a slow. Pretty good. Dude, I cannot believe that, man. Also, as more time has gone on, I'm really not liking how the dupe system works. I thought it worked kind of differently, but it doesn't. It doesn't work the way I thought it did. Luckily, they said on the Discord stage last night that they're going to add a way to exchange Celestial units for dupes. For like any unit, right? So like let's say I had like 5 Celestial units, I'd be able to exchange the 5 Celestial units to give Ragna a dupe, or like Scarlet Maid a dupe, stuff like that. At least that's the way they made it sound. So that's gonna be pretty rad once that's implemented. So we have Ragna here. One more resolve should put him to 100%. I want to see how much damage he's doing. I don't think I picked any cards that buffs his damage at all. So we'll see. How much damage are we talking here? Is that 100%? Wait, do I have to hit it again? And oh, okay, that's sick. I was kind of a little bit nervous about that. Like once you get him to 100%, is it just gonna auto activate? No. So you can just hold him at 100%. So now he's hybrid. He increases his damage. He attacks way slower though. So he has this ability, Shatter. Basically, if an enemy's frozen in his range, you can activate this. It has a 20-second cooldown. Jeez, dude, that is short, man. That is a short cooldown. As long as the enemies are frozen, he'll shatter them and he'll do a ton of damage. Removes all stuns and deals an attack for 35% damage. Do I use this whenever he's stunned? Like, is this the final while he's out of his mode here? Which his damage is all right. I mean, 20k is quite a bit for a non-duped, no gear or anything. He doesn't have any gear on, so I mean that's not bad, right? I'd actually argue that's insane, but I'll have to wait and see. Ragna seems like super good, and there he goes. He just sold. So can I like just like immediately replace him? You can. Okay. So this mode, the resolve mode, you're definitely gonna want to use it as like the last ditch effort, almost like the last thing you do, like activated in the last like probably 5 waves. Kind of like Escanor from AV, man. So Ragna and Scarlet Maid seem pretty good. I'm not going to show you all the whole rest of this run because honestly, this is going to take an extra like 15 minutes. I will be back when I have Scarlet Maid's Evo item. All right, guys, we finally have enough of the virtual tokens to get the made Evo item here. No animation or nothing. I will never do a grind like this again, bro. Like this, seriously, no exaggeration. I've grinded for every godly in Anime Last Stand, almost every Vanguard in AV, other than like Sun Jin Woo, which is like, I guess, the big Vanguard grind. So I guess really I haven't. But yeah, nothing will be as bad as that. That was actually awful. They need to change that. They need to change how you get this unit. That took so long, man. Like I kind of wanted to get this video out like 2 or 3 days ago, but I just kept on wanting to grind more and more units, man. And I checked. I now have every single unit in this game, other than like, you know, like the evolved versions of the units. Like I could always evolve Kirito and stuff. I don't really care. The Kirito doesn't really entice me. So for the maid, do I want to get probably not something like Wizard, because Wizard is damage over time. Don't really need that, right? Astral, same deal. Don't need any damage over time. Sacred, do we want to keep that? Yeah, probably. And I think the next ruler I want to kind of go for, oh, and Sun Jin Woo, I guess, right? I'm also missing Sun Jin Woo. That's the big one I'm missing. I want to get ruler on Kenpachi. He's insane. We're already like somewhat close, so it might happen right now, man. You never know. Can you imagine? That'd be elite. Also, if you guys are wondering how I'm getting so many like rerolls and stuff, man, shout out to the codes they've been giving out, dude. They've given out like 400 rerolls in codes the last couple of days. It's craziness. We don't get anything, but how close are we to pity? Okay, we're close to halfway. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it, right? 600 more rerolls doesn't sound too awful. I do kind of want to load in with Scarlet Maid to see exactly what her evolution counterpart is talking about, because her base form is already like really solid as a support. I was using her pretty solid. It reminds me a lot of like Lelouch, but better. Speaking of Lelouch, it's been a couple of days since I got him, and gotta say, one of the most underwhelming units ever. Really super not great. Yeah, just not a fan. So now the maid here has a brand new passive, Maiden's Time the World. When time gauge has been filled 10 times, enemies in a range take 15% of this unit's damage per second for 10 seconds. Then buff effect of enemies affected by shifting, paradigma, minus 10% speed up, and Luna Clock, a longer stun with time paradox, and then a plus 2 second slow and special stopwatch. Okay, hopefully she goes full AoE right here. She doesn't, but she does become hybrid, which isn't too bad. She also has an active ability called the World. Oh, okay, so this is just to activate the other passives. I see. Okay, so you need to get this meter filled 10 times in order to activate that. I'm not sure I'm the largest fan of that, but still a pretty solid support. I'm gonna wait until update 0.5 to get the dupes for her, because I won't be grinding any more of that mode unless it's for like equipment and stuff. You know, I gotta get the equipment one way or another, but and that's only gonna take like a couple of runs. I'm not gonna min-max the equipment, dude. I've been down that road with like Dragon Ball Legends. I hate it. That was my most hated system about Dragon Ball Legends, to be honest with you. And if you ever played that game, you know that game had a bunch of broken stuff in the system, and that was the worst in my opinion. The equipment system sucked in that game. In this game, it's basically the same thing. Trying to min-max it is just an awful idea to most players. But yeah, Scarlet Maid, pretty good support unit. Honestly, this unit is what Lelouch should be, but with maybe a little bit more support for Lelouch, because this unit has a ton of really solid support, but also has a lot of damage. Like with equipment and stuff, I'm sure this will get up to like 10k DPS with a 4.48 second SVA. That's like what Kenpachi gets up to pretty much, with the exact same trait, Sacred. So pretty solid, man. Not bad at all. All right, man. Finally, Universal Tower Defense updated its game, and it's a Bleach update. I mean, Yolkiora is already on banner, so I'm just gonna summon. Hopefully we can get him. That'd be a great start to the update. My apologies for the lack of updates, or uploads rather, recently, fellas. Oh, hey, we got Yolkiora. Nice. Oh, and Orihime's here. She's a rare? Yeah, man, all the games I cover, bro, were just delaying updates after delaying updates, and I couldn't come up with any video ideas, man. I tried filming an Anime Crusaders video, but my mic was on the wrong setting or something with OBS, so everything messed up, man. It was really awful. Like, it was unsalvageable, so I had to scrap it. That was like 5 days of recording gone, so it's just kind of unfortunate. I mean, we already got Yolkiora. I don't think I have to summon that much anymore. So he's a hill unit. Interesting. Okay. So apparently there's a new like boss rush or something. How do I get there? Oh, we have raids. We have Grimjaw in the actual raids shop itself, as well as a bunch of the Evo items. I assume this is how you get them, just for like all the characters. Units with the tag Peroxide get a 30% damage buff. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I see. Like Bleach, like because Bleach is a Peroxide. Okay. That's clever, man. So bleach characters get a 30% damage buff. Interesting. I'm just quickly checking how I evolve Yulkiora because he's going to be very good for this raid. And if I can evolve him without having to do the raid, great. But it looks like I'll have to actually do the raid. Yeah, right here is what I need. The Spear of Lightning, and I need 350 of these like ghost things. Okay. Let me go ahead and equip some units here, and then we can go ahead and load in here. But yeah, man, I don't know what's been going on with the tower defense games. All of them have had delayed updates except for like Anime Vanguards and Anime Crusaders. Okay, they made this theme seem like it was gonna be like the hardest stage of all time, bro. Granted, I am using a Kenpachi with a ruler, which if I'm not mistaken, wouldn't Kenpachi also have the peroxide tag? Actually, I didn't even think about that. This is a bleach character. Well, I'm glad I went to pity and got ruler on this guy, man, because he is gonna be insanely strong for this. Like, he might be the only character I need. Oh, nice. We're done. Why did it... Wait, it ended like quicker than it showed. Like a boss spawned in early. Did you get 1.2k gems for this? Is this for the first clear, or is this like every single clear? Because that is a lot of gems, man. Oh, okay. So you can get the Evo item from the stage itself, I think, but you can also buy it, so it's kind of like a pity. Cool. Interesting. Well, so I'm looking at the update log here, and the equipment is ridiculous, bro, that you get for clearing this, like, Ichigo's outfit. I guess that is insanely strong, man. It gives you a ton of buffs. But it seems like it's only for bleach characters, so that's how they kind of balance it. Like, the really strong buffs are only work on bleach characters. Yeah, Ruler Kenpachi, absolutely insane, man. Able to easily just destroy this stage, man. I'm so thankful this update is finally out, though, man. I had literally, like, done everything up to this point, man. Like, I had literally gotten everybody except for Sun Jin Woo, who I still don't have, by the way. I think I'm at, like, 530k gems spent, something like that. Still, nothing. No Sun Jin Woo. But I had done everything else, and at this point, I was just getting Ragnarok copies. Yeah, dude, like, look at his damage, dude. 56k with a 5-second SBA. Kenpachi is really good in here. Super strong unit. Global announcement, no. What? Why did that pop up? Yeah, look. So the wave, it says wave 17, but the boss is already spawned in, and then when we kill the boss, it just ends. See? How weird. I think that's a bug, but hey, it speeds up the it speeds up the stage, so let's not snitch that one out, man. Let's keep that one on the down low. Oh no, bro, they nerfed Astral as well. No, Ace is nerfed, man. It was a good run. He's probably still pretty good, but he was different. He was moving differently last patch. It was a needed change, man. Like, Astral was really ridiculous. Now we have flying enemies. Let's see. Ace, what do you do, man? Oh no, I mean, repatch Ace would have probably destroyed these guys in like seconds, but that still is solid. I mean, it's good enough for a hell unit. I hope Ichigo is easy to get, man. I really want to get him in this video, but I don't know how to get him. So hopefully he's just a drop from like the last legend stage, or the raid stage rather, and I get like super lucky and get him on like the third try. That would be nice. Dude, I love that the boss spawns in so early, man. There's no way that's on purpose, but I'm gonna take full advantage of that, man. Just speed running through these stages. We're already on stage 4, I think. Yeah, we're at the Yulkiora stage. It has a 5% drop chance of his Evo item. Come on, man. Just give me Yulkiora's Evo item immediately, bro. Oh wait, there's another set. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize there was 2 sets. I thought there was only 1. Yeah, Ace is still really strong. He's just not gonna be as strong as he used to be. Still good though. Oh, I see now. I was looking at the wrong one. I assume this is the Reaper Relic set. Okay, so this one is like the really good one, I assume. This red set. But I'm just gonna clear all these stages, man. I mean, I think I only have 2 more left anyway, so I'll be back whenever all these are cleared. Oh, nice. We got the Shadow Reaper shirt. Really good. I'm pretty sure that's the good equip. That's the one that gives you like the really good boost. Hold on, let me actually back out and take a look at that real quick. Look at this. Look at the boost. What is this? What the? Yo. So somebody like Kenpachi, right? Once I get the full set, he's part of the Bleach anime characters, of course. So he has Peroxide. He's got the Reaper tag and he's got the Rage tag, which means I assume that he'll get 10% armor penetration, 15% armor damage, and then minus 10% SPA, then 30% elemental damage, 12.5% cooldown, and minus 5% damage, which is it's not a downside because your SPA goes down so much more than 5% damage. And then he has Rage, and then that's 15% elemental damage, which I don't think Kenpachi does any elemental damage, but even more cooldown of the SPA and 10% buff potency. Dear God. Yeah, man. Hey, we're power creeping this early, bro. Oh my gosh. What is Ichigo gonna do, bro? Ichigo's gonna be on all those tags. It doesn't even matter what he does because he's gonna be good regardless, right? We can actually see Act 5 here. Ichigo is available for drops. He has an 85 pity, which is a lot, man. That is a ton, but it's less than Ragna, so I can't really complain that much, I feel like. And then he has a 0.5% drop chance, which is not great, but let's load in here, see if we can't get Ichigo on the very first try, bro. That 0.5% chance. That would be nice. Oh, wait, animation. Dude, I haven't seen the anime, man. Am I getting like spoiled right here, bro? Is this some like legendary fight? I thought Yulkioro was kind of like a bad guy turned good guy, like a Vegeta situation, you know? Am I wrong about that? Yo, Ichigo is ruthless. I want to see this fight in the anime, dude. Holy, that was sick. I don't know about watching that every single time I load into this stage, but hey, the first time was cool. Unfortunately, this stage doesn't drop any of the really good equipment. That sucks, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, devs. Y'all know what y'all were doing with that. That's messed up, man. Yeah, for some reason the boss just spawns in on wave 15. Hey, I am not complaining at all, especially for this stage, man. 0.5 drop chance. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Do I at least get some of like the souls to drop? Yeah, the spirit souls. I do. Okay, cool. I can at least farm for Yulkioro's evo item from this stage. Very good. Easy clear here, and we actually get the evo item. Oh snap! Nice. What the heck? 2.5% drop chance. Hey, let's go, man. That's the rarer one too. Knowing this game though, you're gonna need like 5 of these, so I shouldn't even be that happy. I'm sorry. Does that say 4,000 gems a run for the boss rush? What? I probably don't want to do this one though. Oh, and I'm dumb. This isn't an evo item. It's the headgear you need for the entire fit for the Shadow Reaper set. That's insane that I pulled that. That's really good then. I for some reason forgot that. Whatever. I'm stupid. But it would be faster for me to just farm this stage. I guess I'm just gonna like macro this or something. Hopefully I get Ichigo within 85 runs. Hopefully I don't have to go to pity, but you never know with this game, man. All right, guys. I left it macroing for a little bit. It was like an hour or two, honestly. I came back. The macro was broken, so I assume we got him. Let's go ahead and check. We did end up getting Ichigo here. Awesome. Really fast as well. Like, I don't even think I have enough to get his evo item. Let me double check. What do we need to evolve Ichigo? I have everything except for his evo item, the hollow essence. I want to see what it takes to get that. So it takes 800 of the essence here to get the hollow essence, or I guess the ghost, whatever this is. I don't know. 800 of it. I'm at 600, so I only got to do the event a little bit more, the boss rush a little bit more. But since I got Ichigo here, man, it's time to roll, man. And I have been collecting rerolls so much. I have stockpiled. This is about a week's worth of just stockpiling. We're at 791. Let's roll, man. Please give me ruler without having to go to pity. That's all I ask, man. You know, I don't think it's that crazy of an ask. Sacred is good, but it's ruler or nothing. Ooh, they actually did buff Eternal though. Eternal's probably much better now. It was basically only for Infinite before, but now it's noticeably better. Astral, get out of here, man. Okay, so we're about 100 rerolls down. This is awful. Astral again. Ooh, but we got another thing with it. I'm gonna pass. Vision is cool, but not what we want. Like it's ruler or nothing. Like I said, man. Worst case scenario, I have to grind out an additional 500 rerolls, which I know sounds like a lot. It's kind of not. With all the ways you can get rerolls now, you can stock up rerolls pretty quickly. It would be nice to just have like oh, let's go. Nice. That only took like 400. I was gonna say it's always nice to have just like a stockpile of rerolls, obviously. There actually is a new unit in banner, so let's go ahead and roll, man. Sun Jin-woo would make my whole night, but I don't think we'll get him. He's so rare, dude. Like it's insane to me. I got my last Hatsune Miku I needed. That's really good. My Miku has been at like 5 stars for the past 3 weeks, dude. And I've been summoning like when she's the main featured unit on the banner. It's not like I just haven't been summoning and like saving all my gems. No, dude, I have been. Trust me. I've been going crazy on the banner, and I've yet to see Sun Jin-woo because that's just how it goes with this game. I don't know why. I mean, I might go this like 50,000 gems without even pulling one Nelly. Oh, there we go. We pulled her. Nice. Go ahead and equip Ichigo to our team here. And hopefully this guy isn't like another Ragnarok where he's really rare, super exclusive, and he just sucks. Because I got really excited over Ragnarok over here, man. Getting ruler on him and everything, and he's really not that great. I mean, he's okay, but like it really shouldn't be that way, dude. He has the best trait in the game, and he's rare. Like he shouldn't be just okay. Oh yeah, real quick. Let's see how many gems I've used. 556,000 gems used. Absolutely no Sun Jin-woo in sight. Awful. Absolutely awful. All right, man. Time to see what Ichigo is doing with no dupes. He's level 70, but I didn't do any of his stats. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. Off placement, he has 756 damage. Not crazy, but not like horrible. Upgraded once he gets to 1k. Let's read what his passives are. On critical hit, his crit chance goes up 1%, and it caps at 15%. Pretty solid, honestly. And then on critical hit, he stops regen for 2 seconds. This guy, honestly, could be really like, he could age really well, because right now, I don't think there's any enemies that heal, is there? I don't know. I can't think of any. Not that heal a lot, at least, but I mean, this stops regen completely. This isn't like stop regen by like 50% or something. This is a complete stop or regen. Pretty solid. He has an active ability, Screech, deals 125% damage, and then stuns enemies hit for 5 seconds. So 5-second stun has a cooldown of 90 seconds. Not too long of a cooldown. Not bad. Then each kill, he gets 25% more damage, and it has a cap of 40%. Once again, solid. Gotta quickly place down my aces, man. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. Oh yeah, also, this is no equipment. Maybe, should I put equipment? Comment down below if y'all like the just base unit, what they're doing, or if y'all want me to like fully kit them out. Because I feel like equipment matters does way more than even traits do in this game, dude. Like, you get such good boosts off equipment. And then he has a passive. If Ichigo is stunned during Horn to Zero, he triggers an AoE burst. That's pretty solid. And then deals... Wait, I lost? Okay. If Ichigo is stunned during Horn to Zero, which is his... Wait, what is Horn to Zero? I don't know what this is. Maybe he gets it whenever he evolves. He deals 45% damage, and then enemies hit get 2 seconds added to the existing stun or receive a 2-second stun if they're not already stunned. For a non-evoed unit, no equipment, I think this dude is going to be really good once you evolve him. I think he's going to be crazy strong when you put the right equipment on him and everything. I'm excited. I need to see what this guy looks like fully evolved. I'm going to go ahead, get these elims. I will be back when we can evolve Ichigo. All right, man. Finally have everything to go ahead and evolve Ichigo. This took a minute. Oh, wait, I haven't got the hollow lenses yet. Whoops. There we go. And now we should be able to evolve our Ichigo. We can. I don't want to evolve him just yet. At first, I want to get better stats on him real quick. Oh, nice. Double S. I mean, I think I should just do a stat transfer. Whenever it says this unit will be reset, do they mean like the stars as well? Because that would suck. I mean, I can get that back. Like, I'll pull enough mobs, I feel like. Let's do it. Okay, so it says nothing about the stars being reset. It just says reset to level 1 with F rank stats and no traits. I'm totally fine with that. He only has duelist. And I forgot to unlock mob. Great. There we go. Now we can transfer this. Stat potential transfer successfully. Nice, dude. Look at that. So once we evolve him, he should have triple S everything. Oh, wait. Does it not work like that in this game? I can't remember, bro. Do you even get a stat increase whenever you evolve him? Whatever. Let's evolve him. Let's go, man. We got Ichigo here. Fully evolved. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't increase the stats. Unfortunate. Whatever. Triple S, double S, still fine. And I ended up going with an attackless SBA build. I think this is just the best build in the game for almost every unit, unless we get to the point where like units start getting to like 1 second SBA, 0.85 second SBA, because at that point you are probably better off going for range. But otherwise, I'm rocking with SBA. Also, we have another unit here in Banner who I haven't gotten in this video, so let's go ahead and pull for him. I think I decided this video is just going to be the Ichigo video. I'm not going to evolve any of the other units. I'll save that for a separate video. Nice, we actually got him. Wait, it does take away the stars. Oh, they gotta change that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They need to add that in there. They get rid of stars, because that's crazy. Whatever. I'll get those back. This has a 3.3 second SPA. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me go ahead and put some good equips on him, and then we can load in. All right, so I went ahead and put on the default damage equips here, and I want to load in and see how well Ichigo does in it. Specifically, I mean, I was gonna say boss rush, but I don't really want anything here. Let's load into Act 4, because I need the equips that this drops. All right, let's go ahead and place Ichigo down. He's doing 2.2k off placement, very similar to Kenpachi. And like I said, this is just the default. All the equips on him are just damage, and they don't like I don't have any other bonuses, right? Like I don't have the entire set. Let's see, the passives don't change, I don't think. Yeah, they're the exact same. We're at upgrade 4 and he's already doing almost 10k damage. Oh my, he's not a full AoE though, unfortunately. Not full AoE, hybrid. I mean, like, super early thoughts on the unit. I think he just might be the best in the game, especially if you grind out the equips for him, because he's going to be getting all of those bonuses listed. I think every bonus, and those bonuses are going to make him infinitely better. I want to see, does he ever become hybrid? Because if he becomes hybrid eventually, then yeah, he is without a doubt the best unit in the game. Dang, dude, still at this point, he's still ground, man. He actually does become hybrid on upgrade 9. So that's very, I was going to say very good. It is good, but upgrade 9 is expensive, man. That is a very expensive on just becoming hybrid. 48,000 damage with a 4.52 SPA and then a lot of range. Yeah, I mean, with the equips, he is by far and away, I think, the best unit in the game. He's going to be doing like 70k or something like that, probably. I mean, he does have the additional, what is it, like 20% boost just from being in the stage. So you'd have to take that away, but he's going to be doing a lot of damage once you get that full set for him. As you see, he's not like so good that he'll just solo the entire game. Like, he's still going to struggle just like everybody else with the shield enemies other than Kenpachi. But once that shield goes, you guys can see the damage, and we use the screech, that way they get stunned. Yeah, that health bar is just getting absolutely melted. And this is 0 stars as well, by the way. Like, the more dupes you get of this guy, the better he's going to be. Let me go ahead and take a look at what you get for getting dupes in him as well. So, of course, we have the get plus 10 stats. We have the screech damage to 15%. So it's going to be doing 140% damage. Oh, he gets hyper armor penetration. That's so good. That is very good. Isn't that what Kenpachi has? Yeah, this unit deals 15% more damage to enemy armor and hyper armor. So I don't know exactly what's the difference between hyper armor as well as just like regular armor, but that's what this guy needs. So dupe 4, he's already looking way better. And then collapse of charge damage, an extra 20%, which is okay. I mean, I don't know, how often are you getting stunned in this game? I feel like I can never tell when my units are stunned, but it has to be a lot. because I feel like my units just sometimes just don't do damage every once in a while. So yeah, this guy seems very good. Best unit in the game once you get his equips, probably. Yeah, and I just quickly looked. The Shadow Reaper set, which is the one you want to use with Ichigo, has every single tag that Ichigo has, and by far and away makes him the best unit in the game, I believe. You're gonna get like a 2-second SBA or like a 3-second SBA with this like fully upgraded. Very, very, very good. All right, guys, Universal Tower Defense just updated, and look at this, man. It's winter. It's snowing. How nice, man. Ooh, they got some new winter event achievements. That's pretty cool. Not bad. We have the winter shop here, capsules, 150 rerolls, and the event ends in 8 days. It's pretty short, man. I'm pretty sure the only thing this update added was the new winter mode. And oh, they have a daily limit thing on the side here. You can actually keep track of what your limit is. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load in here. I cranked up the difficulty just a little bit. Let's see if my team can handle it. Okay, man, what am I looking at here, bro? What is this? How many paths even is this? Is it 15 paths? That's insane. I've got to make sure to set up my aces correctly, because otherwise I'm cooked. I lost anyway. Hold on, let me redo this. 2.4 gems. Nice, dude. Let me redo this. I'm gonna upgrade ace, I think, just off rip. I think ace is the key here. Now that I have my first ace full AoE, I think I can start upgrading the other units. And now that we got both of our aces basically fully upgraded, then we can upgrade Arkenpachi here and we'll be good to go. Cool. We got all of our units fully upgraded. We're good. Can I pick up these chests, or these presents rather? Oh, I can. Look, if I just run through them really quick, I can just pick them up. You guys can see the ice gifts counter is going up. That's kind of cool. I like that idea a lot, man. Counters macroing, but it doesn't take away macroing. Gives people who can't macro a way to just stay in the game. I like that, man. Ichigo is so good for this, man. His range, 61. Now all they got to do is just add auto upgrade and we're in business, man. You can also turn off VFX individually. That's nice. This stage does kind of drag on for a little while though, man. 30 waves is a lot, but honestly I think it all just depends on how much we get for clearing this on each of like the respective difficulties. All right, nice. We get to clear 3,600 ice gifts. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. All right, let's see what I can buy with these gifts. I want to buy one of each of these capsules just to see what's in them. So in the New Year's capsule, you can get Megumon and then Bambi. And then in the actual winter capsule itself, you can get Jinglu as well as Ice Empress. Interesting. Okay. Isn't Ice Empress Esdeath? I think we should go for her. So let's go ahead and get some more of these. We only got 15 here. So, oh, that's so nice, man. They already have like a use 15 capsules at a time. That's so nice. We get 2 rerolls, 1,000 gems, and 8,000 coins. Well, on the bright side, this is going to be a pretty good gem method. Oh, and we have access to the infinite mode. Okay, I want to see how much this gets me. Surely it's more than just the regular mode, right? Because otherwise, this grind is going to be brutal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sell all my units. 25 minutes in the infinite. Let's see how many presents I get for this. I'm hoping it's like in the, 7K range. Does that say 11,000? Okay, not bad. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and farm the infinite, man. All right, 64 more capsules. This is taking forever. Hopefully, I just get both the units right now. That'd be incredible. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, it is taking quite a bit of time to farm all these out, and we once again don't get anything. Nice. Fantastic. All right, 45 more capsules, man. We're nearing pity. Like, I've got to be close. Once again, nothing. Yikes. That's all I can say is yikes. 80,000 more presents. I am really not enjoying this grind. This is taking like ridiculously long, man. Hopefully I can get one of the new units right now. Please, man. Nice. We got Esdeath. Finally. I think that might have been pity, but I don't care because we got the unit. Finally, it's been like, I'm not gonna lie, fellas. I went to sleep and woke up, so it's a new day. But I went to sleep because I was like, this is taking so long. I'm just gonna wake up and finish this video tomorrow. But yeah, we got Esdeath now. Cool. So to evolve her, we just need her specific Evo item, which you get from doing the winter event. I think it's only 30,000 to craft. Not too bad. We got an additional 16 capsules here. I may as well use these. I got these from the challenges. We don't get any units, but we do get some Evo materials. Not too shabby. This is a good farm. I'm not gonna lie. Just for getting like gems and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead, load into I guess I'll load into the nightmare mode, right? Just to see what Esdeath does. Also, I should say, don't do the infinite. The infinite is far worse than just doing the nightmare version of the first stage. Just to make sure I don't lose right here, let me go ahead, upgrade Ace fully, and we can go ahead and read what Esdeath is doing. For active ability, Ice Empress releases a full AoE attack, dealing 100% damage, freezing all enemies in a range for 3 seconds, and it has a cooldown of 60 seconds. Depending on how large her range is, could be very solid. Passive Frostbite Execution. If Ice Empress attacks a non-boss enemy under 15% health, it has a 30% chance to be killed instantly. Oh. Once an enemy enters Ice Empress's range, they get frozen for 1 second. This applies to all unit types. Sorry, I keep on pausing in between reading these because they have like the etherealization thing also there, so it's kind of confusing me a little bit. But yeah, they get frozen for 1 second and then 2 seconds on etherealization 4. I mean, this just seems kind of mid to me. I mean, 2 seconds is nice, right? Once you get her to etherealization 4, but to me, that just seems extremely mid without having her the 4 stars. Then her passive, Forestborn Commander. I don't know if that's like is that a misspelling? It's supposed to be Frostborn Commander, but I don't know. Ice Empress freezes any enemy she attacks for 1 second. Every time an enemy is frozen, Ice Empress gains 2.5% damage up to 50%, and then once you have her at etherealization 2, it goes up 5% instead of 2.5. Once Ice Empress reaches the buff cap, her next attack will reset this passive. That's kind of unfortunate. I was gonna say this passive is really crazy. It still is very good, but it's crazy as I thought. So it seems like to me, Esdeath is probably the first character that you are gonna want to go with range. I talked about this in my Ichigo video. If you're gonna spec a unit with range, it's gonna have to be very specific, and I think this is the specific case where range is going to be the best for Esdeath, just because she relies so heavily on enemies being in her range. Don't get me wrong, her range stat is already pretty high, like 44.9 with no trait, no equips. Her range is going to be massive, which is really good. She'll be one of the best support characters in the game, in my opinion, especially whenever you get her to 4 stars, dude. That 2 second freeze is going to be super strong. Her damage, I guess I can't really judge the damage, right? I'll judge the damage once I evolve her and roll like a trade on her and give her equips and stuff later in the video. But honestly, just like as a base unit, not too bad for support. How many placements does she have? Only 2. Okay. So you're probably going to want ruler on her, but she's going to help a lot in clearing this stage because she's just going to freeze and pretty solid late game. Also, this Frostbite execution passive is nuts. The reason why I was freezing up whenever I was saying or reading this passive, this like keeps this unit in the game forever. You'll never have to like take her off your team if you don't want to. This is ridiculous. Anytime a unit gets like a passive like this where, you know, it could insta kill a boss if it drops below a certain amount of percentage of HP, super duper strong, and they usually age very well. But we'll see, man. I've been wrong before. I think she's probably the best support in the game though. I'll have to see what she's like whenever she's fully evolved. All right, fellas, now that I got Esdeath, I think I still want to open up the winter capsules because the supposed best unit of the updates in there, the character here with the blindfold in the top left turn, the winter login like thing, from what I hear, that's the best character in the update. We go ahead, get that character. That's fire. We also get an additional copy of Esdeath. That's fire. Oh my gosh, dude, let's go. Let's open up the last 13 here. Nice. I also want to try my hand at getting Sung Jin Woo. Still don't have my first copy yet. This has nothing to do with the actual winter update itself, but a copy of Sung Jin Woo would be massive. I think I'm the only person on planet Earth who hasn't pulled Sung Jin Woo yet. It's truly astonishing. Oh, that's actually nice. We got 2 copies of Coyote. Nope, no Sung Jin Woo. 710,000 gem spam, by the way. Unlucky. All right, fellas, my bad for the quick cut there. I realized that I didn't have enough presents to get the actual Evo items themselves, so I went ahead, grinded the event a little bit more. I have enough here to grab all the Evo items. There we go. And I believe, let me double check here. I assume the character with the blindfold on, their Evo item is a blindfold, right? That's probably a safe assumption, but just want to double check here. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Now we can go ahead and evolve both these units here. I got all the takedowns required. Units in this game don't get like a stat increase if you evolve them, so no reason to do that. I'll do that after. Let's go ahead, evolve both these units. Nice. This blessing is sick, bro. It gives me like the full kind of ice aura with the sword. That's pretty awesome. Blessing, it's all right. Now I only have a couple like rerolls here. Hopefully I can get something good. Realistically, for Ice Empress, I might just keep Sacred just for now and then ensure that I can at least get something good on Jianglu. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know who this character is, man. Literally have never seen this character before in my entire life. I don't know if this character is from like a gacha game or something. I don't get anything, man. That's fine. Now I already got an Ice Empress here. This is what the equips look like that I have on her. The main thing that I'd want to focus on is just pure range. The other stuff I don't think really matters. And then for Jianglu here, I think I want damage. From what I know, this unit does just crazy amounts of damage, so pure damage equips would be pretty nice. What element is she? Ice. Okay, so the gear 5 equips are probably the best, and then we'll put Kenpachi's eye patch. Let me go ahead and upgrade these, and then I'm gonna go a lot of SPA, some damage. Okay, we got S damage, A SPA, and then S range. We'll take it. In this game, I really feel like stats don't really matter that much. It's more just like nice addition to the unit, right? I'll just keep the A damage. Not bad. All right, let's see what these units are doing here, fellas. First off, Jianglu. Active ability Icy Flux. Release a powerful slash that does 200% damage. Frozen enemies take 300% damage instead. Okay. Already, this unit's going to go really good with Esdeath. Upon this ability, gain +1 Syzygy stack. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. The next passive, Lucent Champion. Zhang Lu gets a base crit rate of 15%. When an enemy enters Zhang Lu's range, applies freeze but doesn't stun. Okay, so you don't need to run Esdeath with this unit. And then frozen enemies take 20% more damage until Zhang Lu attacks them, removing the effect. So it's a one-time 20% damage increase. This unit is just damage, damage, damage. Okay. Landing a critical hit gives Zhang Lu +1 Syzygy stacks. Reaching 4 stacks makes Zhang Lu enter her lunar eclipse state, gaining 35% damage and 25% crit rate. While in lunar eclipse, every attack consumes 1 Syzygy stack, but each hit permanently increases Zhang Lu's crit damage by 0.5%. Okay, so this unit is just damage, man. Like, really a ton of damage. Fly freeze but doesn't stun is, I don't know, was that supposed to be like a balancing thing? Because I don't think this unit's like that insane, even if you let that freeze stun. And hopefully the stars give Zhang Lu more than 0.5% increase on the crit damage, because like, yeah, she's gonna stack pretty quick, but she's not probably ever gonna hit the cap, I don't think. Not in like regular wave based modes. In like the 30 wave modes, like the boss rush, the winter event, you'll be able to hit that probably pretty easily. But in the regular modes, I don't think so, man. Maybe. The main question here is, does this unit keep up with Ace? Because both of them are hill units. Ace himself is like just ridiculously strong, like top 5 best units in the game probably. Does Zhang Lu come close to that? I don't know. It's kind of, I think it's too early to tell for me, but she isn't bad, right? All right, let's see what the evolved Esdeath is doing here. Fully upgraded. Unfortunately, neither of these units are full AoE, which is where I think Ace really is better than Zhang Lu. That full AoE effect is so nice to have, man, especially on a hill unit. And the damage over time. I don't think Zhang Lu has that. Zhang Lu just does like a ton of damage. She has way more passives. Okay, so she had Frost Dominion before, I believe, right? Oh, I guess that's full AoE. Okay, so her Frost Dominion ability is full AoE. Once an enemy enters Ice Empress range, they get frozen for 2 seconds. This applies to all unit types. She already had that. I guess the only 2 new ones is Queen of Ice and then Ice Cavalry. Queen of Ice, any allied ice unit placed within Ice Empress's range receives 20% extra damage. They definitely want you running Zhang Lu and Ice Empress together for sure. As well as after reaching 50 kills on her meter, Esdeath can summon Ice Cavalry for the next 5 waves. Each wave summons 10 Ice Soldiers, wave 1 HP, 15% Esdeath's total damage each wave after 5% damage and 5% walk speed. So she's a little bit like Sung Jin Woo. Well, that's great for me because I don't have Sung Jin Woo, so she'll be a really good replacement for that, I assume. Maybe not as crazy, but yeah, both these units should be at least like top 10 to the like top 15 meta chart, right? Like neither of these units I don't think are best in the game, but I think they give the best units in the game a run for their money. Like Esdeath could be a replacement for somebody like Sung Jin Woo, or I guess a better comparison would be like Coyote, right? Coyote can also do summons. That's, I feel like, is a much better argument because Sung Jin Woo is just so much better than everybody else. So maybe comparing her to Coyote would be better. But I do think Zhang Lu is just not nearly as good as Ace, unfortunately. That's just first time using the unit. I don't know. Maybe I might need more time with the unit, but from what I can see, Ace is still better. All right, guys, we are back on Universal Tower Defense, and we have a bit of a mini update here, man. This update came out way sooner than even I expected, and it's a small quality of life update. The main thing that they added was the new step up banner, which you guys can see here. They have these in a ton of different gacha games. I personally know them from like Dragon Ball Legends, and if y'all are unfamiliar with what this is, it's basically just the normal summoning method, except there's some add-ons in between each of the multis. So you guys can see it, like step 4, you get a 4 times chance for any of the mythic units. Step 5, 2x chance for shiny units. Step 6 is free, and then a 3x chance for a secret unit on the final summon. I think this is a good idea. I just wish Sung Jin Woo was also on the banner though, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that'd be bad for some players, but like having both secret units I don't think is that awful of an idea. Maybe like cycle them out. I wonder if that's actually how that works. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't think they added anything else. I think this was literally just a quality of life update. The codes are really nice though. You get a code here that gives you 10,000 gems. So I believe that's like an entire free step up. So not too bad, man. Pretty solid. I'm gonna do the step up here. Imagine I pulled the secret unit like right away. We get an additional copy of Yolkiora. Not bad. It's actually really cheap to get through all this as well. We're on the final step here. We're on step 7. Do we get the secret unit? We do. Yo, really? I honestly didn't think I was gonna pull this unit. I don't know who this character is. Like, literally no idea. But they gotta be good, right? I mean, Sung Jin Woo is amazing. Do I even do more multis, or am I Am I done already, man? That was pretty sick. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of stun locked, man. Well, since I can't pull Sun Jin Woo from the Captain Step Up banner, it actually does say Captain Step Up, so I don't think Sun Jin Woo will appear on this banner, unfortunately. Imagine I can pull Sun Jin Woo right after that. That'd be insane. Dude, I wonder what the odds are. I wonder if somebody's good enough at math with the 2 times X or the 2 times luck potions I have active. What are the odds with a 3x chance with those potions? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the greatest at math here, man. But it's got to be less than like a 1% chance, right? So this unit has an evolution here. Wait, she's hybrid on placement? Okay. How do we get that Evo item? Oh, dude, it's so cheap. I'm gonna craft that real quick. Unbelievably cheap. Oh my gosh. Nice. And I'm gonna load into just an infinite here. Just have this unit at level 1, no trades, no like equips or anything. I just want to see what this unit's doing completely standalone. Also, we get to check out some of the quality of life stuff. So let's go ahead, load in here, check this unit out. I just hope this unit's better than Sun Jin Woo, guys, to be honest. I can't believe I don't have this unit yet. Sun Jin Woo specifically. But I guess the luck paid off, man. I've been saving my Sun Jin Woo luck for this unit. How many placements is she? Just 1. Oh, they had an auto upgrade, dude. Nice. Oh my gosh, nice. Okay. I've been waiting on that, man. So she has an active ability called Call the Fleet. Summon 4 phantom planes along the captain that move along the pathway. Okay. Like Sun Jin Woo's Shadow Fleet. Upon contact with an enemy, release an AoE explosion that deals 15% damage to surrounding enemies, and then it has a 30-second cooldown. That's a really short cooldown. Let's use this. And you guys can see the planes like kind of just immediately start flying in. Dude, that cooldown is so short. And it does AoE damage. Wait, they're like spawning in as she is attacking. Carrier of the Seas. After attacking, Phantom places one of 2 different types of planes around her. Sorry, explosive ordnance. Last 24 seconds. Attacks once every 12 seconds, dealing 50% damage in a large AoE explosion. Mounted weaponry. Lasts 30 seconds. Attacks once every 5 seconds, dealing 50% of damage in a focused barrage of bullets. Phantom Captain can have a maximum of 6 planes active, 9 on Etherealization 6. Okay. We can actually click on the planes themselves. That's so cool, dude. This unit seems pretty insane. I need to see the damage numbers because I feel like that's what really it's gonna fall down to. How much damage is this unit doing? But the kit is there, man. The kit is definitely there. Like this unit has the potential to be something extremely special. Awesome. All right, man. We got the takedowns required to go ahead and evolve this unit. Let's do it now. All right, man. Got Phantom Captain fully evolved. Let's check the blessing. That's kind of sick, man. Kind of cool. I have literally no rerolls. Maybe we'll get something though. You never know. It would be insane. It would be some crazy work, man. Dude, 2 fissions? Oh my... If this unit isn't, like... What? It's in the 2nd slot, too. So that means I would have had to get... What is my luck? It's in the 2nd slot, so I would have to get lucky enough to get 2 traits, and the 2nd trait is Ruler? With light speed? Yo. Dude, I need to go, like, join the lottery or something, man. What equips am I giving her? Probably just like damage, right? I think that's what I like to do in these showcases. Just give the units pure damage equips. I don't want to have like any matching sets because I literally just want the damage equips to do pretty much all the work. That way there's like no confusion. Let's quickly get... Oh, you know what? I actually just read the patch notes. I should have rolled the stats on her before I evolved her. Unlucky. They added that, by the way, fellas. So make sure you actually roll the stats before you evolve units now. I'll just keep the A. It's fine. That's unfortunate, bro. I really should have rolled the stats. That's my bad. Whoops. Dude, when are we getting a new battle pass, man? Surely soon, right? Like, it's been almost 2 months. All right, now that we got her to level 70, I think I'm gonna go full... yeah, probably like full SPA, right? I'll do 50 SPA, 19 damage. So we get that nice 4K damage number, almost a 7-second SPA, which is pretty high. But regardless, let's load in here, see what this unit's doing with damage equips as well as ruler trait. Let's get it, man. So I believe she does get an additional upgrade. I'm pretty sure she only had 4, but she gained a new passive, the Blessed Enterprise. Phantom Captain's planes gained 30% crit rate plus 50% crit damage during the first 10 seconds of their lifetime. That's pretty solid. Crit damage especially, because I'm pretty sure crit rate, I could be wrong, but since it's like a percentage thing, it's really not that great, but I could be wrong. As we upgrade Phantom Captain here, fellas, holy, this unit isn't very expensive. Let me actually sell her and re-buy all the upgrades here. I was not paying attention. That's on me. 7.5k, 13k, 39 plus 27k. So you're looking at about what, 66,000 damage, I believe. Not damage, sorry. Cost for totally upgrading the unit. For damage-wise, though, look at that, man. 29k once you fully upgrade her. I've definitely seen larger numbers but I don't think that's a good representation of really what this unit's going to be doing, especially with the correct equips and stuff. Like I said, this is just pure damage, just a base 60 plus 60%. You can lower this unit's SPA by a ton. You could rock specific gear that'll make this unit attack faster, as well as have a little bit more range. 65.7 range, I think, is more than good enough, though. Holy. I mean, wow. This unit is really, really, really good. I don't know if she's as good as Sun Jin Woo. Actually, I've got a better test. I'm going to load into like a difficult event just to see. So I went ahead and loaded it into the featured challenge, the Ragnarok challenge. I know this isn't like that difficult, but I figured this would be a stage typically that somebody like Sun Jin Woo would be able to solo, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't have the unit, but especially with something like Ruler and like decent equipped, Sun Jin Woo should be more than capable of soloing this. I just want to see if this unit is capable of doing the exact same thing. May need a little bit of help for like the hyper armor and stuff, but we'll see. Since she's hybrid on placement, man, it helps so much. Like that is a really big deal. I feel like I'm not placing down anybody like Idol or I'm gonna try and not place down Kenpachi. I genuinely want to see if this unit is capable of just soloing this all by herself. Even if we lose, I'm just kind of curious to see how this unit holds up. I mean, she's doing extraordinarily well. All of the enemies are just kind of dying right here, and then she's able to summon in a bunch of her summons, like her planes and stuff. All right, here we go. We have the boss spawning in here. A couple of the planes are about to crash into the dragon. The hyper armor might be too much for this unit, but we'll see. I mean, she's kind of like burning through it, man. Like this is better than somebody like Ace would do, I'm pretty sure, in this fight with the hyper armor specifically. Do these planes, like, do they deal with hyper armor? Does it say anywhere? I don't think so. And once you burn through the hyper armor, I'm pretty sure she might just be able to solo this. Barely out of range. If I place her correctly, she is, though. Like, instead of placing her there, I place her here in the middle. I think she's 100% able to just clear this. That's pretty insane, man. I'm really like happy about this unit's performance in that stage. One last thing I want to check. What do the ethereal levels give her? Maximum spawned planes increased to 9. Call the fleet damage increased to 25%. And then maximum plane fuel increased by 50%. So her planes will last a little bit longer. This unit is very good. But I think she's top 2. Really cheap. You don't really have to do much with this unit. You just kind of place her, hit auto ability, and you win the game. The brand new Dragon Ball Z update just dropped in Universal Tower Defense, fellas, and I've got to move quick, man, because I've got a 2x luck potion active right now, so we got to get these summons in really fast. Yeah, man, this update looks absolutely massive. Seems like there's a lot of stuff to do, so I'm pretty excited, man. We get our very first copy of Goku. That's fire. Hopefully we can get all of the new characters. Sasuke, what? Come on, man. This is not the Naruto update, bro. Maybe next time, man. Who knows? We get another copy of Goku. Oh, we got a copy of Bulma. Nice, dude. I believe that's a new farm unit. I've been absolutely farming off camera, man. Like, I've been playing so much of this game. For some reason, the banner unit's flipped upside down. I don't know what's happening, but hey, I guess, bro. Yeah, man, I've been just stockpiling gems because I really want to get all of these units through realization 5, or I think it's 6, right? There's 6 stars in this game, something like that. Dude, I have like a bunch of luck potions active, and I still have to go to pity for this. We get a copy of Vegeta. Very nice. Now all we need is Trunks, and I think I'm gonna move to the selection banner so that way I can get copies of Gohan. That's who I'm really here for. I assume Gohan's gonna be the best unit of the update because he's on the cover, man. If he's not the best, dude, this is so weird. The units on the banner keep on like switching positions. I think every time I'm summoned, they're like slowly moving. Get another copy of Goku. Come on, man, just give me Trunks. Or maybe my first copy of Sun Jin Woo, man. Who knows? Still don't have that unit. Nice, we got our first copy of Trunks. Okay, cool. Let's move to the selection banner. Where is Gohan at? Here we go. And let's summon, man. Quick, quick, quick. Come on. 10 minutes to go through all of these gems. Come on, man. Give me many copies of Gohan. Nice, we get our very first copy. I guess it's Gohan and Android 16. Interesting. We get another copy. Nice. I really hope this unit evolves into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Nice, we get another copy. Holy. All right, we're almost done with Gohan. Let's go, dude. 3 more and we're good. Nice. 2 more. Come on, dude, Sasuke, stop showing up, bro. You're not even featured once again. Maybe the next update, bro. Who knows? Probably not, though. I think they were talking about a couple weeks ago doing like more current anime, like animes that released in the past like 10 years. So we'll definitely see, man. Okay, now I'm getting hoed on this banner. Y'all gave me like 2 Gohans off rip, and now I'm not getting anything. There we go. We just have to complain. I believe I need 1 more copy, and we're going right back to the regular banner once I get that last copy, by the way. So I might be able to 6-star a bunch more units. We'll see. This glitch is very amusing, though. Like, look at the units on the banner, bro. They're like completely upside down. I wonder what causes that. It's got to be because I'm summoning so much. Like they're slowly rotating. Dude, the first 10 minutes of this video is literally just gonna be summoning on the banner. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how long this would take. We're only like halfway through. I should have set up a macro for this, man. My finger is gonna be cooked. Like, I'm gonna get carpal tunnel. And then right after this, I've got to go roll on Gohan. So, like, I'm gonna set up a macro for that one. No way. I can't do 1,000 rolls, man. Oh, nice. I think that's our last copy. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold on. You need 7 copies in total. I'm dumb because you need the original copy. So we need 1 more. Give me 1 more Gohan and we can move to the main banner. I mean, is 1 copy of Sung Jin Woo really like that crazy to ask for? 190,000 gems and with like 2 double XP potions popped? Stingy, man. So stingy. When I eventually finally pull Sung Jin Woo, bro, it's gonna be a miracle, man. It's gonna be on some like random update, I bet, as well. Like 5 months from now, he's gonna be outdated, completely useless, but I'll still be happy, man. Game, can you please give me the last copy of Gohan I need, man? Golly, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm at max unit capacity. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. All right, we're good. Come on. Nice. Okay, cool. We got our last copy of Gohan. Back to the main banner. Let's get some more copies of Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, please. Okay, I officially have to switch hands. I'm now clicking with the left hand. Okay, we get another copy of Goku. Not bad. I think we need 3 more of Goku. I think we'll only have 2 copies of Vegeta, then 1 of Trunks. So one of them would be nice. For sure. Max unit capacity once again. We gotta delete some stuff, bro. Okay, idea. Let me just put legendaries on auto sell as well. Nice, another copy of Goku. Apparently this update is supposed to be like the most free-to-play friendly update they've dropped so far. They said everybody's gonna get like Etherealization 6 units or something. I'm excited to see what this update actually has in store for us, man. We're almost done, man. 7k more gems to go. All right, cool. We're officially out of gems. The last multi gives us another copy of Goku. That's fire. Real quick, profile check. I've officially spent 1,000,000 gems and not pulled Sung Jin Woo yet. So that is awesome possum. Not really. That's atrocious. Oh, that's cool. You can get a shiny Goku for free for signing in for 7 days. So let's see. What did I get from doing all that, man? We can etherealize our Gohan for sure here. Let's do that. Get this unit to etherealization 6 real quick. You'll love to see it. And then who else? Oh, I already pulled a shiny Goku. Look at that, dude. He's in his yard guy uniform. Cool. Oh, let's go. And that was the last copy of Goku I needed as well, man. That's fire. This is a great start to the video. And then Vegeta I only pulled 1 copy for. Dang, that's insane. Okay. How do I evolve Gohan? Oh, I need to get Android 16's head, bro. Aw, man. And Android 16 is a part of his evolution. That's kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping for just a standalone Gohan, but it is what it is, right? And then to evolve Goku, we need to get his power pole, which we can get from the perfect arena shop. Same with Android 16's head. Then we need to get these Sane fragments. I don't know how we get these, but it doesn't even show. I've got 790 trait rerolls. Let's roll on Gohan, man. My luck was pretty solid with getting all the dupes for him. Oh my gosh. Hello? I'm gonna save my rerolls for Cell because I'd also want to get Cell this update. But what's going on, man? That's awesome. That's all right. Goodbye, Ichigo. And hello, Gohan. Let's go, man. Oh, yeah. And we got Bulma as well, bro. Hold on. Speed card, get out of here, man. Dude, and I got a shiny version of Bulma. It's her from Dragon Ball. That's pretty cool. Realization 6. Is she a support unit or a farm unit? Oh, she's got to be a farm, yeah. 1k income off placement. All right. Seems pretty solid. Let's bring, because I got to bring Speedwagon, right? Low key, let's drop Hatsune Miku and then put in Speedwagon. Dude, what is this Zoro that I pulled, bro? What? Hello? Did they just like increase the luck for this update or something? Real quick, I want to get the farm trait on Bulma. Eternal, no. Duelist, no. Come on, man. Nice, fortunate, cool, easy peasy. All right, where's the new content at, man? Where do I go for this? Wait, there's a relic inventory now? Uh-oh, that's probably for the best, bro. I have so many relics, my game lags whenever I open up my inventory here. Dude, where is the new content at? I'm so confused. Is it a story stage? Oh, it is. Cool. All right, well, easy enough. Let's go ahead and load in here. All right, man, here we are in the destroyed Cell Games arena. Hopefully, with the help of Bulma, you can really get a lot of money. Wait, she has 2 active abilities, but I can't see what they do. She can summon Shenron. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude. She generates so much money. This is going to be amazing. Let's place down Gohan first, just to see what he's doing. He's only level 1, so he's not really going to be doing a whole lot. Also, no equip, so I probably should have put some damage ones on him, but whatever. Oh, dude, look at the right side of the screen. I have a Dragon Ball. So, pre-evolution Gohan has 3 passives here. Gohan starts with minus 40% damage each wave. Gohan gains 5% damage until he reaches 10%, and then 20% on Etherealization 4, which is the one I have. Interesting. So he's weak. He's weak when you place him, but he gets stronger. Okay. Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of self-nerfing units, but it is what it is. It's not that bad once you get him at the realization too. Gohan has a chance to chain up his attack 5 times. Wait, hold on. I mean, each time an attack is chained, Gohan gains 5% damage. The 5th chained attack will deal 50% damage and inflict stun. And then Android 16 has his own passive. Every 5 attacks Gohan does, Android 16 does a follow-up attack, dealing 20% damage. After the 3rd follow-up attack Android 16 performs, he will make Gohan immune to stun for the next 6 seconds. Dog, this is a unevolved unit. What is he gonna do post-evolution? I was kind of disappointed with the self-nerf stuff. It's no wonder why he nerfs himself. He does chain attacks. That's like really like super duper strong in these games, man. Wow. I am so glad I got ruler on him, dude. Oh my, I'm cheesing. I could not be happier, bro. He's gonna be doing so much damage. Like, actually, this is a pre-evolved unit, dude. What? Hey, Sungjin woohoo, bro. I don't need that unit, man. He is really not that great off placement, but as you like upgrade him and you start like going through the waves a little bit, he gets much stronger. And this is level 1, terrible like attack stats and stuff. Oh man, this is gonna be diabolical once I evolve him, man. I assume Cell's gonna be available at the end of clearing all of these in like one of the legend stages, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of these stages off camera. I will be back once I have access to the actual legend stages. So I was planning on doing one of the legend stages, and I realized that I completely missed this, bro. There's a whole event section with Bulma here on the far right. What is this? Oh my gosh. Wow. So I guess you'll just need gems from now on, bro. Like there's not that's crazy. Wait, you don't even need gems because don't you have to use gems to actually extract the crystal itself? That's insane. You can get all of the different shards, dude. 6 starring units is going to be so easy now. That is a W, bro. That is actually really good. Wow. We also have the perfect shop, the perfect arena shop, rather. How do I get that currency? New Ultra Boss game mode. Is it this key? Is that what this key is for? Low key, it's just a legend stage, right? Like I should be able to do like 1000% difficulty. Screw it, bro. I'm gonna try doing 1000% difficulty. Let's see. How difficult is this legend stage, man? Can't be that bad, right? Seems to be doing pretty good so far. My team is absolutely killing it, man. Bulma is such a nice addition. It is crazy how much having a second farm unit helps, dude. I'm able to basically max out almost all of my units in a legend stage. Like I'm fairly sure all of my units will be fully maxed out by the end of this legend stage. That is incredible and impossible. It was literally impossible before Bulma was added. That was like one of my biggest gripes with this game. Was how like the units are really cool and stuff, but I mean I can only upgrade 1 unit a run, dude, unless I'm doing like the Christmas event. Oh, speaking of that, dude, I'm excited to see how Gohan cooks in that event. I've needed like a nice early game hybrid on placement unit for that, and Gohan is that, bro. I think I forgot to mention that Gohan is hybrid on placement. This unit's ridiculous. Like, I'm calling it now. This is going to be the best unit of the update, and I don't even think it's close. Unless Cell does something crazy, or Goku or Vegeta does something crazy. Like, I'm excited, man. Dude, only 250k health? Come on, man. Come on, Trunks. What are we doing, bro? We got the Trunks Evo item. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. I'm just gonna go through these legend stages. Hopefully we can get the key to drop. I assume that's what we need. Hopefully I didn't just waste like a bunch of my time here. Either way, I'm gonna have to evolve or want to evolve Trunks, so wasn't a complete waste. Yeah, look at this. So if I go to the stage information real quick, a tier 1 golden key that can be used to take you to a place containing something truly perfect. That sounds like where I want to go, man. This stage can drop Android 16's head, bro. Please let that drop, man. I still can't believe that's the Evo item they chose, bro. That's diabolical, man. Come on. Didn't they do something similar with Ace, where like it was like a donut or something, bro? Or no, that's his Evo name. So bad, man. That's devious. Come on, Android 16, give me the Evo item, bro. First clear, just like Trunks, please. No Evo item drop. I'm actually gonna redo this one. I kind of want to farm this specific one because I have the chance of getting the Gohan Evo item and of course the key, and I want to evolve Gohan the most. And I think it's like a 7% chance, right? Like, come on, the Evo item's got to drop soon for sure. Oh, we got the key, man. Let's go. We get the Evo item as well? Nope, just the key. Let's go ahead and no, you know what, I'm gonna keep on farming this stage until I can get the Evo item to drop, and then that way I can take Gohan into the portal and see his full potential, man. Hey, let's go. We got the Evo item. Nice. Very, very good. I still can't get over the fact like this is so broken, dude. Like being able to get so many secret shards, dupes don't even mean anything anymore, and it's actually really rewarding. I think it's a good thing, honestly. We'll have to see the future ramifications of adding that, but I forgot, bro. I need to get the eliminations. They gotta take this out, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I also need sane fragments. How do I get this? All right, let's go ahead and use this key and load in here, man. I gotta really focus on, whoa. Oh, there was a cutscene, bro. I have cutscene skip off. Dang it. Hopefully that plays again. Dude, look at Cell, man. Dude, I'm like way taller than him. This is like that one panel with Escanor, bro. So we can get Zenny to drop from this, but not the actual Evo item stuff I need. Android 17 spawns in here. I wonder if Cell's gonna absorb him, because he's been firing off like little special beam cannons here and there. I guess that's like a Gallic gun. I can't tell. Oh, we killed Android 17 and he went to his second form. That's pretty sick. So I assume this is gonna be like a 30 wave event. It's probably safe to assume. Let's see. So Android 18 is gonna die here. Oh, that is so bright, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo. Okay, that's a little bit better. That initial one, bro, was so bright. My entire room was just lit up light blue. That was insane. So now Perfect Cell is here. Where are all the enemies at? Oh, okay, that was weird. They just stopped spawning for some reason. Warning. Perfect Cell has spawned. Man, 520k? That is nothing. Kampachi's gonna make such quick work of that when Cell steps into his range here, man. Look at that health bar just fall apart, man. Oh, wait, he went into his first form. He has like a final stand. Wait, what? What is this? Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Yo, where's Goku at when you need him, man? I need the instant transmission, Goku. No, we might be good. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh, that was scary though. I did not expect that. Yeah, I think we have more than enough time. Still have 220 seconds. He's on his last health bar. This was pretty sick, man. This was a cool like boss event though. I do really like this. Nice. Oh, we got a second key. Wait, that was easy? That was on the easy difficulty? Oh my goodness. Oh, so you gotta clear like the different tiers of portals in order to get the Saiyan fragments. I was about to say, man, how am I supposed to evolve Gohan? But that makes sense. I'm just gonna give Gohan some like generic damage equips just to kind of help a little bit. Nothing crazy. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna load into the tier 2 portal. See if I can complete this. Oh, nice. We have the animation here that plays in the beginning. Oh, dude, this is sick. This is when he shows up to fight Piccolo. He interrupts one of the best fights in the entirety of Dragon Ball, man. That Piccolo versus 17 fight. Come on. Oh, dude. Okay. So the key to doing this like really super duper quick is placing your units up far. Like place them as far as you can with still winning, and you can get Cell to spawn in really early. I don't know if I talked about it, but Cell also has a 1% drop rate on this specific stage. So hopefully as we go up in the portals, it'll get a bit easier. Like 1% is brutal. Nice. We get 8 Saiyan fragments. We only need to do one more clear, and then I'm pretty sure we can evolve Gohan. Now the only issue is the eliminations, because I think I've gotten enough. I'm not sure though. I might have to go into like an infinite or something. Really wish they would change that. None of these tower defense games should have that, man. I feel like that's such an old mechanic that for some reason is still around. I guess it's not too egregious in this game because, you know, there's 1.5 speed, but still, man. Just get it out of here. Wait, I have all the Dragon Balls. Can I summon Shenron? Oh, I can. Oh, it's the Anime Last Stand Bulma. Okay. I'm gonna just do damage. Nice. Still didn't get the tier 3 portal key, but now I believe we have enough Saiyan fragments to go ahead and evolve Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So let's go ahead, go do that now. All right, man, finally I can go ahead and evolve Gohan. Finally got the takedowns done. Let's go ahead and evolve him. Wait, what do you mean not enough Zen beams? What is that? Is there another item and I just can't see it because you can't scroll? Oh no, dude. I should have just been farming the portals then. Dang it. Oh well. I didn't realize, fellas, the Zen beams are just Sensu beams, and you get that from just clearing the first portal. So just had to do another clear of that. Now we should be able to evolve Gohan. Let's go, man. Dude, that aura is bright, man. You can't even see Android 16. And I just realized I forgot to roll stats on him. Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is preservable. I can preserve this. Hold on. Okay, we'll take the AA then the double S. Not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna do a full SBA build on Gohan 100% because you're gonna want this guy to attack as much as humanly possible just to trigger those follow-up attacks and stuff. 2.8 SBA, not too bad. We will take that. Let's go ahead, load into, I guess I'll load into the portal here. I still need to get perfect cells, so let's load in here, see what Gohan is doing. All right, man, while we're waiting for our farms to go ahead and level up and stuff, let's see what Gohan is doing. He has the exact same combo move, so that's very good. He has an active ability here. Android 16 sacrifices himself, dealing 200% damage to anyone within Gohan's range, so he has a bit of a nuke. Okay. After using Android Bomb, Android 16 disappears and Gohan enters his Unleashed state, unlocking the final upgrade that gives Gohan a new active ability, Father Son Kamehameha. His ability, Gohan must be at 100% range. Sorry, 100% rage. Once the ability is used, the rage bar will reset. Okay. And then the actual active ability itself, once Gohan enters his Unleashed state and is fully upgraded, he unlocks the active ability, Father Son Kamehameha. Father Son Kamehameha releases a massive line attack, dealing 450% damage to anyone in Gohan's range. Upon using Father Son Kamehameha, Gohan gains 100% crit rate and 50% crit damage that lasts until he uses his next attack. He's his ability, Gohan must be at 100% range. Oh my gosh, I messed up again. 100% rage. Once the ability is used, the rage bar will be reset. And then the actual rage bar itself, it fills up 5% per attack if he's at a 3 realization 6, which mine is. Then at 25%, he gains 5% attack speed. At 50%, gain 15% crit rate. Then at 75%, Gohan becomes completely immune to stuns. I suppose we can go ahead and use this active ability here, the Android Bomb, and Gohan enters Super Saiyan 2. Can we zoom in here? Oh, the farms are in the way. Oh no. Look at Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, man. Looks pretty cool. The unfortunate part is he's not gonna have enough range to actually hit the exploding cell, so I'm gonna use this nuke on the Perfect Cell. All right, Perfect Cell is here. Let's go ahead and use the Father-Son Kamehameha. Did it do anything? I mean, there's no way the shield is that strong that Gohan just did like nothing with that, right? Surely not, man. Not with the crit rate and 50% crit damage also active. Hopefully there's another unit in this update that can break shields, because if there isn't, dude, Kenpachi might have the most longevity ever. Like he is still an absolute must bring, dude. He's the only shield breaker I feel like in this game. He does his job so well too, man. Maybe we'll get Cell on this clear. I've cleared this stage so many times already, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm already tired of clearing this. Cell needs to hurry up, man. Chop chop. Still nothing. And I can't get past tier 2 for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. I'm only getting tier 2 keys. But it is what it is. I'll be back, I guess, when I have Cell. Hopefully it's soon, man. Oh my god, dude. Finally! Fellas, I am not exaggerating when I say I stayed up until like 6 a.m. trying to get Cell to drop, right? I go to bed, I wake up, and I still had to grind an extra like 4 hours. I started recording this video at like 9 o'clock p.m. my time, dude. This grind might be the longest grind I've ever done on the channel. It's up there with like the Kaido and Luffy grind on Anime Crusaders. I was getting so unlucky, man. I've never been this unlucky with getting a unit, dude. He had a 10% drop rate on the tier 4 portal, and I was running that a couple times. Sometimes I wouldn't be able to clear it because he respawns after killing him sometimes. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, man, I'm pretty sure the odds were like a 10%, and I was clearing that tier 4 portal on a semi-consistent basis. I don't know what was happening, dude. I'm just glad I have him now, man. Thank goodness. All right, man, time to evolve Cell. First, I gotta roll stats on him. Not gonna forget this time. All right, cool. We're gonna keep this. I can't get anything higher than an S. It is what it is. Look how many Evo items I got for Cell, by the way. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Four Evo items before I can get 1 copy. Come on, man. Hooray. All right, let's go ahead. Get Ruler on Cell. After using Gohan for a little bit, fellas, I'm actually like very underwhelmed, to say the least. I got better equips on him, and he's still like low-key. Like, this might sound crazy to say, I'm still using Ace over him, bro. Like, I think that's one really bad thing about this game, is it's kind of like the reverse of Anime Last Stand, where Anime Last Stand goes too fast. This game scales units way too slow. Kenpachi still has not left my team. Ace hasn't left my team. Phantom Captain won't leave my team. Sung Jin-woo, I've looked at a tier list, is apparently still one of, if not the best unit in the game. Very, I guess disappointing. I think they've said they're going to buff the units, which is good. It's just like, bro, I've seen this screenshot of evolved Trunks with Ruler 7-star doing 12k damage with a 6-second SBA. That's inexcusable. Like, that is nasty. I'm not sure if they're going to give me the Ruler or not, fellas. It's not looking too good. Unless the last 15 rolls? Nope. Time to buy some bundles, man. Come on. I'm only gonna buy the 79 Robux one, I think, though. No reason to buy anymore. So I'll be close enough to pity that I can just get it off camera. Not a huge deal. That's our first vision. We're getting closer. Eternal and Agile. Okay, I have 3 rolls left and I'm on a Sacred. I'm just gonna keep Sacred. It is what it is. The good news is I can immediately 6-star Cell, so we'll have that at least. That is pretty cool. And let me put on some basic just attack equips here. Okay, yeah. The Berserk Shinigami set, and I'm just gonna leave the accessory blank. I might regret doing this, but I'm gonna first off boost his SBA, because a 6-second SBA is nasty. All right, man, let's go load into an infinite and see what exactly Cell is doing. All right, Cell, what are you doing, bro? Striving for Perfection is his first passive. While in his imperfect state, Cell will gain 1% damage every kill with a cap of 50%. This buff stays as Cell evolves, but can no longer be increased after leaving his imperfect state. Okay, so he's essentially absorbing energy. The second passive, Searching for Energy. Cell starts in his imperfect state and can only be upgraded to upgrade 4. 4 waves after being placed. Cell will summon a Android 17 boss that has 12 times his damage as health. Once 17 is defeated, Cell will evolve into a semi-perfect state. Oh, Android 17 already spawned in, I guess. Oh, Cell's now in his second form. His new passive, Perfection. While in his semi-perfect state, Cell can only be upgraded to upgrade 7. 4 waves after being placed, Cell will summon a Robot 18, Android 18 boss that has 20 times his damage is health, 13 times on etherealization too. Once Android 18 is defeated, Cell will evolve into his perfect state. Okay. I kind of like this unit's design. I don't like the whole 4 waves after being placed because his peak is probably his perfect form, and you're never going to see that in anything other than like the end of story missions, or I guess raids and stuff, or in infinites. So it seems like he's more of an infinite unit. Cell has a 5% chance to release a line follow-up attack dealing 20% damage. Okay, good. More follow-up attacks. That's super strong. Oh, here we go. We have Android 18 down right here. And once we defeat her, Cell should go into his perfect state. He does. And now he has a brand new passive, the Perfect Nightmare. Every third attack, Cell will spawn a Cell Junior subunit nearby. The maximum amount of active Cell Juniors at once is 3, so he's a summoner. Once spawned, they will use an attack from either Goku, Vegeta, or Trunks every 7.5 seconds, and then the subunit will disappear after 30 seconds. Wait, so is this a summon, or is it like... Oh, no, it's like... It's literally just like Phantom Captain. Okay, cool. I do really like that mechanic. That is pretty strong. And then finally, we have Annihilation of an Inferior Being. This is an active ability. Cell releases a powerful line attack, dealing 100% damage and stunning enemies for 5 seconds. 8 on etherealization 6. This ability has a 90-second global cooldown, so not like that crazy, but not a bad, like, I don't know what you would call this, like kind of a nuke. We have a brand new thing here, Doomsday Clock, but it doesn't have a thing. I can't read what it says. I'm just gonna use this. Oh, Cell's gonna explode. I wonder if he comes back stronger. That would be really cool. So obviously I assume this is a nuke. So Cell sells himself, and look, he's a nucleus now. Well, I gotta place on other units because he's not alive anymore. So True Perfection is a brand new passive. Every wave after the Aftermath is complete, Cell enters a new regeneration state. Instead of attacking, gain 10,000 yen per wave. This increases by 5,000 yen every step Bio Android is closer to his final form. Once the 4th and final stage is reached, Cell enters his ultimate life form state, losing this passive. So he's a farm unit now, effectively. And this goes on for 3 waves. Then after 3 waves, Cell will be affected by his True Perfection passive. So I guess we should just wait until Cell comes back. This is pretty cool. This is a cool idea for a unit, man. Not very practical, I will say that. This unit needs to be doing a lot in his 1st, 2nd, and 3rd form, because otherwise you're not going to use this guy in anything other than Infinite, which does have a leaderboard now, I think. So Cell would be very viable there, but oh my goodness, bro. Look at Cell, man. What are we doing, bro? I should make this the thumbnail, man. Whoa! He switched to his super perfect state now. And you don't have to upgrade him anymore. So now he has 3 more passives. The Perfect Counter. Every attack has a 100% chance to release a line follow-up attack dealing 10% damage. Wow. So he just guarantees follow-up attacks. Next is the Ultimate Life Form. Upon reaching the final form of his evolution, Cell rejects all previous passives. Okay, that makes sense. And then finally, Perfection Attained. If this unit is etherealization 2 to 3, he gains a 50% damage buff, and then 4 to 5, a 60% damage buff, and then 6 plus a 70% damage buff. Yeah, I mean, Cell seems very, very, very good for long-term modes. If in the future they add something like a 50-wave event or something like that, Cell will be very viable in there. Otherwise, pretty mid, low-key. Like, those beginning stages are going to be really rough for Cell, man. That damage is, like, super low. Right now, his damage is pretty good, and it's going to be insane if you have Ruler on him. Like, he'd be doing, like, 30, 40k. Around Kenpachi level, which is crazy because Kenpachi's, like, an update 0 unit, whatever. But yeah, hopefully the buffs coming to these units are going to be very good. Cell, to me, let me look in the beginning form again, bro. Like, that just is not good enough in my opinion. He does have this he does have this active skill off rip though, but like, I don't know, man. He needs a damage buff, I feel. Or just a buff in general. It doesn't have to be a damage buff. Like, they could make it to where as soon as you place him, Android 17 spawns in, and then 4 waves pass, and then Android 18 spawns in. I think that's honestly the fix to Cell. Get him into his perfect state, like, quick. Because we're not trying to use imperfect Cell, man. That's not what we're here for. We want to use perfection, man. But yeah, W update. Really enjoy it. I just wish the units were better. Universal Tower Defense. Finally, it's dropped a brand new update. The Record of Ragnarok update that's been talked about for like 2 months now is finally here. Universal Tower Defense is back. Let's get some of these new units, man. Look at this new lobby, man. We also have leaderboards here. This was supposed to come out in the last update, but I think it was just delayed. But it's here now, so that's pretty cool. I should also mention this is creator early access. So by the time you guys are seeing this video, the game might be out fully. I'm not sure. It might not be. If it's not, it should be out tomorrow by the time you guys are watching this. I spent so much time in the winter AFK chamber, man. So I'm able to buy a ton of these capsules. Got to get my gems and rerolls up, man. But yeah, since the last update, I've spent a lot of time trying to 6-star every single unit in the game. At least like mythic wise and stuff. And I've gotten pretty close. I also was able to get my hands on Sun Jinwoo, so that's pretty cool. And it's not letting me open up any more capsules. So I'm just going to assume that's the game telling me to go play the update. So we have a brand new step-up banner here. I think these are all of the characters in the update, if I'm not mistaken, other than maybe like 2 or 3, because I think those drop from the actual event itself. So I guess I should just go ahead, summon. I've got 90,000 gems here. Nice. We get Enlightened God right away. That's a good pull. Also, this step-up banner is, I think, is much cheaper than the last one. Ooh, we actually got a shiny of the Enlightened God. It's been so long since I played, man. I forgot. Like, dupes are really important on this game, so I'm very happy at getting dupes. So far, I've only gotten Enlightened God. We're about halfway through. We get Underworld God now. I wish I knew their actual names, man. I've never seen Record or Ragnarok. Oh, wait, there's a setting here. Summon maximum banner, so I can do 1 through 7 and just 1 click. Oh, that's so nice. And unfortunately, I don't get the secret nor the Lord of Flies. Okay, so I quickly just re-logged back in so that way I can open more capsules, just so I can get more gems. I really want to just pull all the units right now. That way I don't have to summon anymore in this video. And these capsules gives me so many gems, bro. So many. Okay, I only have 80 capsules left, and I have 180,000 gems. So hopefully now I'm able to pull the secret unit. Come on, man. I always have the worst luck when it comes to like the banner's secrets. Nice. We pulled them. This is a cool little animation. How does it happen every single time? I swear that's not like on purpose or something. Every single time I complain about not pulling a unit, they pop up. I don't know, man. We'll take it though. We still haven't pulled the Lord of Flies though. That would be nice to pull him. That way I literally have everybody from the banner. Nice. Okay, we go ahead, get Lord of Flies. We are done with this banner. I don't have to summon anymore, although he is the main featured unit. So actually I may as well just keep on going. That way I don't have to use that many like mythic, what are these called again? Yeah, mythic shards. But now we literally have everybody. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now we can finally play the game. The game mode is available right here. Do you seek strength or melee survival? Then we get a ton of the Evo items here. Okay. The gods have challenged humanity to a tournament of power to determine whether humans should continue to exist or not. Beware, every 10 waves a different god will appear, each one applying a global debuff to your units. At the start of the match, the host can choose one of 5 different Valkyries, each with a different passive and purchasable upgrades. Sounds pretty sick. Let's go ahead, load in here, see what this is all about. Oh, and this character is available. This dude looks so cool, bro. Okay, so this event spawns you in with a bunch of different units. Interesting. So we can choose a Valkyrie to help us. Who am I choosing? The enemies entering range are stunned for 5 seconds. This one looks insane. I'm gonna take this one, and then I'm gonna take this. So these menus look very different now. I didn't realize this is how this unit worked. I didn't realize that it had its own range. I want to try and avoid what the passives of these units are, because I kind of want to wait until I get them myself. But yeah, man, I'm very happy Universal Tower Defense is making a comeback, bro. This was one of my favorite like tower defense games I think I've ever played. I was playing this so much, even off camera. So hopefully they can actually like fully make a comeback, you know, drop consistent updates. That would be amazing, man. So y'all can see the curse that we currently have. All status effects reduced by 50%. You get one of these new curses once every 10 waves, but they don't seem to be like that serious. Like it seems to just be like weak debuffs. Like 50% status effects is not doing too much, man. I don't think most of these units even have status effects, so that is pretty good for us here, man. But this game mode does seem extremely easy. I'm not even using any of these abilities because, like I said, I don't really want to spoil what these units do exactly. And we're still just doing our thing, man. This seems pretty easy, which is good, man. I think it's kind of important that we get new players in, and this game was going to be perfect for that. Oh, this is sick too, so we can actually buy relics for the units. Live event starting in 1 minute. Make sure to join the lobby not to miss it. Oh, well, I gotta go back to lobby, bro. Hold on, let me sell my units real quick. So I gotta see what this is. Okay, so I lost. I need to go see what this live event is, bro. It's starting in 30 seconds. Oh, the live event is starting, man. What is this? Yo, this dude Zeus. Zeus is not looking too good these days, man. The Valkyries have revolted, and I see this as a perfect opportunity to make things interesting. Humans, send your best fighters and show me what you can achieve with the help of traitorous Valkyries. Step through this portal and face what awaits you in the arena. What? What is this? Okay, so I loaded in. I have my actual units this time. And now that I know how this actually works, I can place my Valkyrie a little bit better. Wait, this is... Aw, I messed up by placing her again, bro. So this event just seems to give you like rerolls and shards, which if it's a lot, could be pretty fire. So all of this live event seems to be is the exact same game mode, except with different rewards, and you bring in your own team, which makes it like infinitely easier, by the way. Like, okay, so since this event doesn't really give anything I particularly need, I'm just gonna let them win. But it's a cool event nonetheless, especially actually even get some like really good amount of rerolls. So I made it to wave 32 and I only got 10 rerolls for that. This might not be as good as I thought it was. That's not amazing. So the plan for this video was for me to get every single unit in this update. But fellas, to be honest with you, I think some of this is glitched. Now remember, I am in early access, so hopefully this will be patched by the time the game mode actually comes out. But first of all, first Emperor does not have a pity. There's no pity for this unit. And second of all, there is no way he's capable of dropping from this stage. Unless I just got like super duper unlucky. I'm like 9 hours in, haven't gotten a single drop. And I went to wave like 60 every single time. So unless I just got like super duper unlucky, I don't know, man. Maybe I did. But for now, these are the 3 units I'm just going to evolve and we'll take into a stage in this video, right? I'll get the other ones in a different video whenever the update's like actually fully out for everybody. But the good news is I have enough of all of the Evo items or event currency to buy the Evo items. So first, let's get the Water Trident, the Light Staff, and the Underworld Spear. And before we evolve these units, of course, I have to get better stats on them. I have a ton of stat cubes and a couple locks, so we can hopefully get at least like S on each of these units. I said this in the last Universal Tower Defense video, but I still think it's like pretty important for me to bring this up. My one like really big gripe with this game was the fact that like Sung Jin Woo and a bunch of the other Update 1 units were still extremely viable and very good. Typically, it's not that big of an issue if they aren't like top 10. Sung Jin Woo was like the best unit in the game. 3 updates after he came out, right? Like he released, started the game, 3 updates later, still one of the best units in the game, if not the best unit. I really truly hope that with these units, that changes by either just making their damage ridiculous, giving them better passives, I don't know. Hopefully they came up with something to make these units slightly better, at least. They don't need to be like crazy strong, like basically sunsetting the entire game. They don't need to do that, but it would be pretty awesome in my opinion if these units were on the same level as somebody like Sung Jin Woo, because the Dragon Ball units, they were kind of, especially post rework. Also, take the takedown requirements out of the game, man. It adds an additional like 30-45 minutes to the grind, bro. It's ridiculous. So we got this guy evolved. We got this dude evolved, and Underworld God evolved. Now it's time to get traits on all these units. I don't have that many rerolls, so hopefully... Ooh, wait, they added an auto reroll. Dude, that is nice. Okay. And they also added like way more like colors and stuff. It's not just black and white. Like, the damage is red, and the range is yellow, and the SPA is blue. Pretty cool. But yeah, man, I wish I had more rerolls, but hey, we get ruler. My trait luck in this game is incredible. I'll never deny that fact. Out of all the tower defense games, I think I've easily had the best luck on this specific game. But yeah, so far, I guess I can give my thoughts on the update. It's fine. I think the main event is made to make people spend a lot of time in the game, and I'm not sure how people are going to feel about that. Like, they are riding the line between taking forever and it just being like kind of fillery, at least with the main event where you get all of the characters' Evo items and stuff. I haven't tried. I know they have a new like challenge thing. I'm saving that for the other video for sure, because I've heard how difficult it is. I assume they're going to tune it just a little bit, because from what I hear, you literally have to do it with multiple people or else you can't clear it. I assume they're going to change that. Maybe they won't. I also kind of hope they do change how the main event works, but literally this update's perfectly fine as long as they change the difficulty for that challenge and then maybe tune the actual like main event itself. I don't know. That one I'm kind of unsure about, because like I said, it's not really my thing, but maybe people like it. I don't know. I got very lucky with getting ruler on Water God. Doesn't seem like I'm going to get that same amount of luck on Enlightened God. Out to drop below 100 trait rerolls. It's not looking good, man. Okay, yep, unlucky. Didn't get ruler on Underworld God or Enlightened God, but that's fine. We got the main unit with ruler. And of course, I've prepped a ton of shards just specifically for this update. So we're going to be able to 6-star all of these units. Nice. So now all of these units are 6 stars. And I don't think I'm going to mess with any of the stat points. I can't remember if I do or don't on this game, but I don't want to mess with it until I actually learn what these units do. So, oh yeah, and I can claim these. Wait, can I get rerolls with these? Because if I can, I'm not going to lie. I can get 40 rerolls. Oh, and I have these. I guess I can get some of these capsules. Maybe I'll get lucky and get the unit. Oh, this unit has an 100 pity. That's actually pretty good. I think that's pretty reasonable. 1% chance. Do I get the unit? Nope. Unfortunate. Maybe, just maybe, I can get ruler in this last 40. I doubt it. Nope. No ruler. Okay, first things first, let's see what Water God is doing. This is like the main, well, one of the main units of the update. What exactly are you doing, bro? Oh, before I read the passive, I can look at the relic in game, or relics, I guess. Dude, this is amazing. I don't even have to show you guys anything in the lobby then, once I have all these units. Oh, I love this change. This is a really good change. Anyways, passive God of the Seas. Water God passively applies 20% damage over time, and affliction time. And it's 30% on a 3 realization 4. Okay. Depending on what his damage over time is, that could be very good. After each attack, Water God increases crit rate by 5% up to a cap of 30%. And then if you have him at a 3 realization 2, it's a 50%. Upon reaching the crit rate cap, Water God begins performing his attacks twice, dealing an additional 100% damage. Okay, so he does follow-ups. That seems very good. And then we have Primordial Power. Enemies hit by Water God will get the Time Snail status effect. Enemies with Time Snail will have all of their DOT durations increased by 20%, be slowed by 30%, and then each enemy afflicted by Time Snail in Water God's range will buff his damage by 5% up to 50% damage. Okay, not gonna lie, this unit so far seems very good. This Time Snail ability, hey, y'all know me, man. Big fan of slow effects in these games. And that's exactly what this guy does. And he buffs other DOTs, I assume, because have all their DOT durations increased by 20%. So this guy will buff future damage over time units. Oh, wow. At least I assume so. Next up, we have the active ability Primordial Wave. Water God summons a Primordial Wave down the path that deals 200% damage to all enemies on that path. This ability has a 60-second cooldown. So that's what that does. I was using this ability in the event. This was the only thing I knew he did, but I didn't know it was like a nuke. It's kind of cool. Let's upgrade him. What is the damage looking like? So it's going to be pretty stagnant. I think I used that word wrong. It's going to be doing the opposite of stagnating. It's going to be like jumping all around. It's going to be going from like 39 to 38 to 40 because it depends on how many enemies are in his range. And you can definitely maximize both his SPA and his range way more. Like I said, the relics on him are just basic damage. I even mismatched him so that way I wouldn't get any additional like combo buffs or anything like that. I just want the 60% damage and that's pretty much it. The ideal like setup, I bet you can get his damage way higher than what you're seeing on the screen. Like 40k is probably the average, or like 41k, but he seems very good. The only thing that I'm not too hype about is the fact that he's only ground and not hybrid. Like that's very weird. I feel like at this point every like premium unit who's supposed to be on like the cover of the update should be hybrid at least some point, right? I think that's actually like really strange, but the Primordial Wave active ability does say it hits everybody, I believe. Yeah, damage to all enemies on that path. So he's kind of hybrid, kind of not. Every 60 seconds you'll be hybrid, I guess. And here's the wave, by the way. Look at this thing, man. It's quick too, man. Like it's moving. All right, let's see what Enlightened God is doing. Ooh, wait, he's 4 placement. Interesting. Depending on his passives, Ruler might not be his best trait. Let's see what they are. Passive Enlightened Will. Enlightened God grants all units in his range 5% damage, attack speed, and range. This buff has a stacking effect, increasing every 60 seconds until it reaches 20%. Oh, okay. Divine Foresight. When Enlightened God is stunned, his next attack will deal 100% damage. This passive has a 12-second cooldown every time it gets triggered. Okay, how often is the boss stunning you though in this game? Like not really, unless hopefully he has a ability to stun himself, because that would be insane. That'd be really good. Passive Staff of Realms. Enlightened God's weapon changes and gains new effects and passive based on his stance. And we have 3 stances here. First of all, the Axe of Smugness. Enlightened God deals up to 50% damage to enemies the higher their health percentage is. All takedowns during the stance will give Enlightened God double the emotion. Divine Foresight additionally gets 20% crit rate and goes on a 15-second cooldown after 3 uses in this stance. Then we have Shield of Fear. Enlightened God raises his shield and no longer does any attacks in this stance. Instead, whenever Enlightened God gets a negative buff, he reverses it and buffs the units in his range. Enlightened God will gain emotion every 5 seconds based on the amount of units in his range. Have they brought up the emotion thing? I don't know why they keep on bringing that up. That's not in any of the passives that I read so far. Maybe it'll be at the bottom. Next stance is Cycle of Wrath. Enlightened God's attacks inflict bleed and burn for 20% damage for 5 ticks each. So he'll be very good with Water God if the damage over time buff works like how I think it does. The bleed and burn damage is doubled if applied to a boss enemy. He's going to be very good then. And Enlightened God gains 5% damage per bleeding enemy in his range, going up to 60%. And then he gets elemental damage for every burning enemy in his range. And I don't think he has to be the one to do the burn or the bleed. Interesting. Oh, okay. So the emotion bar is literally just for switching stances. Once it's full, you can switch. Cool. So we don't have Ruler on him, so his damage isn't going to be the best. I want to switch to the Cycle of Wrath. I think this will be his best form, especially with Water God. Just having that double damage over time seems insane to me. Unfortunately, this passive Divine Foresight is kind of just like a waste of a passive, low-key. I don't remember ever getting stunned in this game. And in a lot of these games as well. It's not only just Enlightened God who has like a passive like this in these type of games. Any passive that requires you to get hit or get stunned, it's really, I feel like, bad in every game except for like Anime Guardians. But we'll see, man. Maybe they'll add, you know, an event or something that has a boss that's just constantly stunning, and Enlightened God will be the best unit in the game in that event. Okay, next up we have Underworld God. Whenever Underworld God gets a negative buff, he will convert it into a positive buff. This positive buff will last indefinitely if you have him with Etherealization 4. Whoa, dude, that is like, okay. The difference between having him Etherealization 4 and not is huge. You need this dude to have Etherealization 4. That is insane. Indefinitely? If they ever add a stage in the future, because this passive is supposed to be used in like the main event where you get the Evo items and stuff. If like the daily challenge, sorry, not the daily challenge. If any future difficult stage that allows you to bring your own units in have debuffs, this dude will be a must-have. Like 110%. That is a ridiculous passive, in theory, right? They could just drop like the whole buff idea and then he'll just be useless forever, but we'll see. Next up we have Underworld Ruler. When attacking an enemy, Underworld God applies Wind Shear, dealing 60% damage over 8 ticks. Another damage over time unit, goes perfectly with Water God. Each enemy inflicted with Wind Shear will increase Underworld God's damage by 2.5% per enemy up to 50%. Then when reaching the damage cap, Underworld God additionally applies stun for 3 seconds to attacked enemies. Next up we have Sibling Combined Weapon. Underworld God passively has 60% hyper armor damage. Nice. This is good. When attacking an armored enemy for the first time, Underworld God will do a follow-up attack dealing 100% damage. This unit is very good. What's the damage looking like? Oh yeah. Wait, what's synchro? What is this? Can I click this? Oh, wait, what? Can I like combine the units? That's what it says. It says Underworld God plus Water God. Okay, I clicked it. I'm not sure what that did, but considering this dude doesn't have a trait and he's doing 12k damage, I mean, a 6.8 second SPA is kind of brutal, but that can be lowered if you bring the right like relics and stuff. That can be lowered a ton, especially if you actually use the skill points. You can get that down to like a 4-second SPA, I think. Something like that. I'm so glad they finally added a unit other than Kenpachi to deal with hyper armor. I don't know if Kenpachi's better. I have to look at Kenpachi's passive again, but I doubt it's something as good as this. Oh wait, he has a brand new passive here now. Primordial Power. Underworld God passively applies 20% damage over time and affliction time. Enemies hit by Underworld God will get the time snail status effect for 3 seconds. Enemies with the time snail of all their DOT durations increased by 20%. Be slowed. So this guy just gains another damage over time. Wait, did he have this passive earlier, bro? No way. No way he had this passive earlier. He had to have just gotten this, right? I didn't read this and just like gloss over it. Each unit with the divinity tag placed in Underworld God's range will buff his damage by 15% up to 60% and then 90% on Etherealization 2. No way he had that earlier. This is pretty cool. It does kind of force you to run him with the other divinity tag characters. I think the divinity tag is literally just all the units in this update, but maybe that could change in the future. That's what's kind of cool about the tag feature being a thing, right? Like divinity could mean a lot of things. There are a lot of gods in like different anime and stuff, and I imagine if they don't sell, they'd make those godly characters on the divinity tag. So maybe this would be still good. We'll see. I feel like a lot of these characters so far are very dependent on the future of what content they drop. I really like this hyper armor damage thing though. Kenpachi needs to get off my team, bro. He's been there since day one. It's time to get a bump out of you. Okay, now it's time to actually do the difficult grinds. Last video, all I did was obtain a bunch of the banner units, but I gotta go for First Emperor. He's the first unit in this video I want to get. He looks so cool, bro. I gotta get this guy. And what I like to do with this event is walk over here to the blue gate. I pick the Valkyrie that gives units in range 10% more damage. Place down Bulma. Wait for 2 waves to pass, so that way I have enough money to actually place down like good damage dealing units. Place down Enlightened God. And now that we have Enlightened God down, we're good to go, bro. We can just start spam placing a bunch of units. And we will be good until wave 50, which is where I'll show you guys what I like to do. Oh yeah, once I get all my units down, I just auto upgrade them all. Now we should be good until about wave 50 or 60. Okay, so I've made it to wave 54, and what I like to do is try and make it to wave 60. If you can't, then it is what it is. But if you make it to wave 60, you'll get an additional like 40 currency, I think, or like 30 currency. But it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to make it to wave 60, unfortunately, on this specific clear. I didn't end up fusing my Underworld God with Poseidon, and that's why. Make sure you guys fuse the 2 units together. I don't know if they're the best fusion, or actually, I think they're the only fusion. Whatever. We made it to wave 50. We didn't get the drop. I'm gonna keep on farming this event until eventually we get the drop. They actually increased the currency for this. Not bad. 155, much better than it was last night, bro. I was getting like 90 per clear. I'll take the 155. Not too bad. Hey, nice. We got him. There was no like animation or anything. I didn't even have time to like start the recording before the run ended, but hooray. We got First Emperor. Let's go, man. Oh my goodness, dude. My first Emperor dropped with triple S SBA. That's really good. So to get the Evo item for first Emperor, you actually have to go over here to quests, and it's under the trial section. Now, unfortunately, I didn't know this was here until like a couple hours ago, much after, or way after I already had evolved. So I do have to go ahead and re-evolve Enlightened God. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It just means this video is going to take a little bit longer probably, but it's fine. Okay, so I went ahead, evolved Enlightened God, the second one I had to evolve, and now I need to go ahead and evolve the Lord of Flies. I have his shiny right here, and I have done everything required except for getting his Evo item. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up, and let's quickly roll stats on him. I guess I'll keep that, and we can go ahead and evolve him. There we go. The shiny's pretty cool. And now that we've done that, we have one more challenge, and it's fully upgrade Alvitar. Is it Alvitar? Alvitar? I don't know. I've never seen the show. In the Ragnarok game mode. Now, I assume that character is one of the Valkyries. So let me load in here and double check that. Okay, let's see. Are any of these Valkyries? Yeah, here she is. So we can go ahead and place her down. And now I gotta wait till I have enough money to fully upgrade her. Okay, so we're on wave 25. I should have enough money to go ahead and fully evolve this Valkyrie. And I do. Great. She's fully upgraded. Now I think we can just lose. So I'm just going to sell all my units and wait for these enemies to get to the end. And we go ahead, lose. That challenge should now be completed. I'm going to go ahead, back out. Let's see if it's completed. All right, hopefully. Oh, wait, it isn't completed. They want me to... Wait, I've got to do this 2 more times? Yikes. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead, upgraded that unit 80 times. Now we have the Evo item. Fantastic. Let's quickly get better stats on this dude. Okay, we get S damage. I really hope they made this unit good, man. Just because how cool he looks, man. His design is so sick. And before y'all say anything, yes, it's the blindfold, bro. You add a blindfold on any character, and it automatically gives them plus 20 aura points. They get plus 100 aura points if they're wearing a blindfold for no reason, just for the fashion. Nice, we get double S. This is really good. Now we can go ahead and evolve this dude. Hooray! And it's trait time. I have 540 trait rerolls. Hopefully we can get ruler. This is not looking good, man. We're about halfway through and no ruler in sight. Hey, we got ruler. Let's go, man. We went below 100 rerolls. That was getting a little risky. Awesome. And I had to clear that stage so many times. I actually got a couple dupes of this dude as well, so we can immediately 6-star him. And hold on, let me look at this blessing real quick. This looks kind of insane. Yeah, that is pretty sick. With the pose as well. Yeah, that's fire. Unfortunately, I don't have enough units to fuse into this guy to get him to max level, but I am gonna make him way more SBA as well as some damage. Range, not a huge deal, unless he has a passive around that, but we'll see. Now, typically, I would take this unit into like an infinite or something like that, but there's another unit I want to get in this video, and I think this is the perfect time for me to test him out. Or rather, the perfect stage to test him out in, because I've heard that this stage is ridiculously difficult. So I want to go ahead, load in here, and see if we can't get this unit. Okay, so this stage has 3 entry points. Interesting. So unfortunately, off rip, First Emperor isn't hybrid. What's with these units not being hybrid on placement, man? Also, I just put like the Kenpachi set on this dude. So those are his equips. So I fully upgraded him here, and he's doing 33,000 damage. He's still not hybrid. He gets access to all these different abilities. What do these do? When First Emperor attacks a sprinter enemy, the enemy gets slowed by 30% for 30 seconds. Okay. Every time First Emperor switches demonic arts, all units in First Emperor's range will form an attack. Oh, wow. Okay. This seems very good. Active ability, demonic art swap. When First Emperor reaches his final upgrade, he unlocks the ability to change his demonic art. First Emperor starts with demonic art blade. The demonic arts are the following. Blade form, gain 60% damage for 15 seconds when indomitable willpower has been triggered. What is indomitable willpower? Ah, it's a stun immunity. Okay. Then we have the axe form. Attacks slow enemies by 40% for 5 seconds. If the enemy is hit for the first time, apply confusion for 3 seconds instead. I assume confusion makes them walk backwards, or maybe it just stuns them. Not sure what confusion is though. Next up we have the crossbow. Sets priority to strongest in 1,000% range. Attacks apply stun for 2 seconds at the cost of 20% attack speed, and then he gains 30% damage during demonic art crossbow, which you have etherealization 6 on him. So I just put the crossbow form on, dude. Look at this range. This dude covers all the lanes. You do not need range on this dude. Unfortunately though, he is like just single attacking. Like he's not full AoE or anything. Next up we have spear. Attacking bleeding enemies will get rid of the old effect and apply a new bleed, dealing 100% damage damage over 10 ticks. Wow, it's really good. And then 120% on etherealization too. Next we have armor. First Emperor sets his priority to last and moves to the closest path point available when a non-boss enemy walks into him. First Emperor applies confusion for 1.5 seconds, up to 2 times per enemy. The attack will deal 50% damage to enemies who got inflicted by confusion. And then he does 25% extra damage to non-shielded enemies. I mean, this dude seems pretty good to me, man. Unfortunately, he is kind of confusing. Like, I'm gonna have to get used to knowing what all these forms actually do. But on the surface, seems very strong. And unfortunately, to like actually unlock this form, you need to get him to upgrade 9. But it's not a huge deal in this game. It's not like money is like a problem. Like now that we have Bulma and Speed Cart, it's kind of free. So what did they like do to this stage? Because this doesn't seem difficult at all to me. Maybe Zeus is going to do something crazy here. But I mean, y'all saw I was able to read the entire passive and I didn't have to focus on the stage at all. It kind of kills me that this dude is ground only though. Like, why isn't he hybrid? What? Where is Zeus going? What the? Oh, these are the pillars everybody's been talking about. I see. I don't think this stage is like difficult. I think it's just annoying maybe. So he flew back down. Does he only do that once or do I have to destroy the pillars before he like full heals or something? That could be difficult. But low-key, First Emperor might be just like super good for this because his range is insane. Let's see. Is he going to fly back up? He will. Okay. We got to burn down these pillars really fast. I can't do it quick enough, man. I see what everybody was talking about now. And for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like anybody's able to attack the pillars except for Kenpachi. Or maybe I have to like replace the unit? I don't know, dude. This has me so confused. I mean, I think I just lose because I keep on having to like replace my units. I'm going to give this another shot. Now I'm going to watch a video on like the best placements because this is ridiculous. Like you have such a small time frame to actually to kill the pillars. That is insane. Okay, so I opted for more DPS this time around, bringing in Megumon, and I placed the units. I tried to place them all in like different quadrants of the map, so that way I wouldn't have to pick up and place a bunch of different ones. Okay, so here he goes with the floating thing, and did I do it right? I don't think I did. We'll see. For some reason, First Emperor isn't attacking the pillars. I don't know what's going on with that, but if he was able to, this would be so much easier. Okay, so we were able to destroy all the pillars that time, but do we have enough damage? No, I don't think we do. I waited too long. Okay, I got the strat for this now. I'm gonna for sure clear it on this next attempt. So what I realized on the last run is the reason why First Emperor isn't attacking the pillars is because he's in his crossbow mode. What I also figured out is, for whatever reason, if I switch to like his blade form real quick, you'll see he keeps the crossbow range for at least like 2 attacks. He keeps it, and then it'll eventually go away. But yeah, I mean, he still has it even right now. Like, it's been like 5 seconds. Yeah, for whatever reason, when he's in his crossbow form, if you switch out of it, he keeps the range. So I have him in his sword mode, which I think is his strongest, at least for knocking out the pillars. And then I swapped out Kenpachi for Gohan, because Gohan just has more range, and Kenpachi doesn't really have a use in here. First Emperor will do all the damage we need to the boss. You're gonna see his health bar just get absolutely shredded down. Okay, let's go ahead, see if when these pillars spawn, we can get the clear. Well, pillars spawn in. First Emperor is gonna shred these 2 at the front. We just need Gohan to deal with this one at the back, which he should be able to handle no problem. Just in case, though, we're gonna bring down Phantom Captain as well, just to guarantee the clear here. And Zeus is gonna come down and get absolutely shredded by First Emperor. I'm actually gonna put him right back into the crossbow form. So I think he does more boss damage. No, but he does stun in the crossbow form. But yeah, I didn't realize that's why First Emperor wasn't attacking the pillars. It's because he's in his crossbow form. Hey, we get the clear. Did we already just get him? First clear? Nice, dude. This is kind of a cool animation. So we got First Human as well as 5 rerolls. Pretty good. Okay, so to evolve First Human, I just need Brass Knuckles as well as get 5,000 takedowns. So I'm going to quickly go ahead, get the takedowns knocked out. I will be back once all of the takedowns. Okay, so I got the eliminations done. Now I need to go ahead, buy the Evo item. There we go. And now we can go ahead and evolve First Human. I almost forgot to roll stats on him. Okay, I'm just going to keep the A. And we can go ahead and evolve First Human. There he is. Oh, that's cool. The blessing gives you the apple. That's kind of cool. Okay, 100 rerolls. Can I get ruler? No way, right? No chance. Unless. Nope, no ruler. Unlucky. And it's kind of unfortunate. I don't have any more etherealization crystals, so he's going to be 0 star. I'm not going to increase his stats, but I will give him some attack equips, and then we can go ahead, load in to an infinite. Okay, First Human's first passive is God's Gift. First Human has a 50% chance to ignore stuns. Already off to a pretty bad start. Stuns aren't common in this game. And if First Human gets stunned, he is stunned for 10 seconds, but also gives each unit in his range 15% attack speed for the duration of the stun. I really have no comment on this passive. Looks pretty bad though, because from what I know, stunning is not really a thing in this game, other than in like one game mode, but that's only limited time. Next up, we have Father of Humanity. First human's attack changes based on the replicated unit's element from creation of God. Okay, so I'm going to read this one first then, because this one directly correlates with the other one. The creation of God passive. First human will do a follow-up attack, copying a random attack from any unit in his range, dealing 100% damage. While performing the follow-up, first human will gain 10% damage. This passive has a 10-second cooldown once activated. Oh, wow. And then depending on which element you copy, do something different. I'm not going to go through and read all these. But to me, the best two of these is Ice and Wind. Next up, we have the active ability, Replication. When activated, select a unit within first human's range and whose element you want to replicate. If no unit is selected within 15 seconds or a unit outside his range is selected, nothing happens. So, oh wow. This is actually really unique. He's all elements. So if in the future the devs decide that elements are going to matter way more, I can see this guy being very good. As of right now, elements basically hold no bearing on anything. Like, they don't really mean much. I think there is like a element system where, you know, certain elements take more damage than others, but I don't even think about that whenever I build a team. I just put units on the team who are good. But I mean, 10k damage, right? I didn't increase his stats at all. The only thing he has as far as stats increases are these two relics that have no synergy. It's basically just a raw 120% damage buff. I didn't increase his like actual stats themselves, so I'm gonna be able to lower this SPA. No like decent trait. I think this dude is really good. I think if in the future stuns become more relevant, he can be like top 2 units in this update. But as it stands, I think I have Poseidon over him just slightly, and then I have First Emperor as number 1. I love this dude's design. First Emperor is awesome. He's my favorite unit of the update easily. Also, real quick before I end the video, what is with all the units in this update not being hybrid at all? You can't even upgrade them to hybrid. It's like we went backwards, bro. It feels like every unit in the Dragon Ball update was hybrid, and then none of the units in this update were hybrid. I don't understand. That matters a lot, especially in this game. There's so many flying enemies and stuff. Not being hybrid sucks, and I don't think a single one of these units are hybrid except for Poseidon whenever he does the active ability that he has, and that's only once every 60 seconds. But yeah, I really enjoy this update. I just wish the units would have been hybrid. It doesn't even have to be on placement, just hybrid at all. None of them were, except for Poseidon, I guess. Universal Tower Defense has finally released its Update 2.0, the Shinobi World War update. So let's get some of these new units, man. I think in this video, I want to prioritize just getting Naruto and Sasuke, but we'll see. So we get Madara from this event over here, the Shinobi Alliance event. How do I get Naruto and Sasuke, though? Okay, so it says here, there's a new Ultra Boss stage and a Shinobi Battlefield raid, and that's how you get Naruto and Sasuke. Let me check the raid real quick. Okay, yeah, so there is a new raid, and units with the tag Ninjaverse get a 30% damage buff. Okay, so that's Naruto characters, just like the Bleach one. All right, well, let's load in here, see if this raid hopefully leads us to getting Sasuke. Okay, so I don't know if this stage is glitched or not, but this is literally just the same stage from the very first act. Oh, nice. They added in a built-in macro. I've been noticing a lot more tower defense games have been adding this. This is a pretty good feature, man. I think I low-key prefer Anime Vanguard's like autoplay system to this, but this is still pretty cool. You can be more precise with this. No, they nerfed First Emperor, bro. You can't switch between them like fast anymore. There's a 120-second cooldown. That was probably a necessary change. I'm not gonna lie. This unit was ridiculous, bro. Being able to just switch between all of them whenever you wanted to. Ooh, and they also changed how like the passives look and stuff. They like color coded it. Nice. Oh, nice. That's the end of that run. Cool. I didn't get any of the equips to drop though. Also, they have this weird leader thing now. Like, are there leader skills in the game? Because why else would that be there? This is pretty easy though, man. I'm not even using any Naruto units, and this stage is not giving me any trouble. Granted, it is Act 2. Oh, nice. We get the Sasuke equip. Cool. I want to take a look at that after I actually get the unit. So I'm just taking a look over at the update log. Apparently there's a new rarity unit in this update. What? Unrivaled. Cool. Oh, nice. And they added a way to use gold with the etherealization converter. Instead of costing gems, it just costs coins now. That should have been in the game from the beginning, bro. That's exactly how it should have been. But better late than never. Oh my gosh. And they removed the requirement of having to get eliminations to evolve units. This is the best update of all time. I've seen enough. Also, we get the other part of the Sasuke set. Not bad. Getting the eliminations for evolutions in this game was so much pain, bro. Like, depending on the unit, on its like placements and such, it would take like an hour and 45 minutes. Just ridiculous, right? So that's a really good change. And Phantom Captain and Ragnarok back, so that's good. Apparently they have new exclusive accessories like equipment. So that's cool. Ragnar will hopefully finally be useful. This update seems like super jam-packed, bro. Like I could just be gassing it up, but I mean, there's a lot here, bro. I was low-key kind of upset that they reused the Act 1 stage. For this, they just took out like a bunch of the trees and stuff. But honestly, if that's like the trade-off, I'm fine with it, bro. With this amount of content, I mean, I am not complaining. Dude, I really like raid stages in this game as well, because the boss will spawn in so much earlier than wave 20. Like I think the boss spawns on like wave 15, and all you got to do is kill the boss and then you're good. Like the stage just ends. It's amazing. This should be Act 5. Does anything drop from here? Yes. Okay, so Sasuke has a 3% drop chance. You can get 2 mounts as well, and then I assume this is his Evo item, the Spirited Ribcage. That has a 4% drop chance. Okay. Dude, these 2 mounts look so cool, man. Oh my goodness. They cooked, bro. Oh wait, there was a cutscene. Hold on. I want to see what that looks like. Okay, we have Naruto here, man. Oh, this is their fight in the final valley, bro. That is sick. I think that's where they were at least. I see Naruto, I see Sasuke, I see a waterfall behind them. It's got to be the final valley. Oh, I'm dumb. The Rinnegan is a equip, not an Evo item. Okay, that makes way more sense. Yo, why is the Ninetales on its hind legs, bro? Oh, okay, so this boss has a second phase. I was about to say, bro, this is maybe a little bit too easy. Okay, nice. We get the clear. We get the Evo item. Wait, nice. And then we get the other, the third part of the Sasuke equips. So that's nice. We have the entire set now, and we got the Evo item. That is immaculate. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They gotta change the font or change the outline or something on this, bro, because I can even tell how much I have, bro. I think that's 80. Yeah, it was 80. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we have access to the boss rush, which is a 15 pity for Sasuke, and he has a 10% drop chance. Hopefully I can get it before pity. Let me actually reconstruct this team real quick, because Cell is not doing anything, bro. He's actually useless. I want to add Idol, and then let's get rid of Gohan and put in Poseidon. Let's see if this works a little bit better. Hopefully Sasuke drops relatively quick, man. It is a 10% drop chance, I believe. And all I ask is that when I get Sasuke, he's hybrid on placement. That's all I want to see from any, or I guess just Naruto and Sasuke, because for whatever reason, the unit's last update, I think there was only 1 unit who was hybrid on placement. Maybe 2. Or sorry, not hybrid on placement, hybrid at all. It was ridiculous, bro. That was my like largest gripe with the update. Like, yeah, the pity was bad last update, but like I could work with that at least. The fact that none of the units were hybrid at all, like even if you upgrade them, yeah, that's just like, that's bad, bro. That is not good. I forgot boss rush stages go to wave 30. Okay, well, the first boss spawns in here, and we are just gonna absolutely shred him. I maybe should have brought somebody that could break through hyper armor. That was probably a good call, but maybe not. Okay, so the second boss spawns in here, and I don't think hyper armor is gonna be that big of an issue, actually, because we're doing just fine. Okay, so we finally made it to wave 30, and I think we're good. Oh yeah, the boss doesn't even have a second layer of armor. You're done, pal. Please, Sasuke. We didn't get him. Unfortunate. I will be back once I get Sasuke to finally drop from the stage. Hey, nice. I got Sasuke to drop. That took like 45 minutes. It's not bad. I think that was like the 4th clear. We'll take it. Okay, so now that I have Sasuke, I believe I'll just be able to go evolve him, since they took out the takedown requirements. Yeah, I have everything for him. Let me roll some better stats on him first. Okay, we'll take 2 S's than an A. Not bad. This should give me double S, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's how this game works. Hey, look at Sasuke, man. This is what the blessing looks like. Pretty cool. Not bad. And I have hardly any rerolls. It will be an actual miracle if I can get ruler on this unit. But a miracle happened last time, so maybe I can get lucky. It is not looking good though, man. 20 rerolls left to go. I don't think we're getting ruler. Unlucky. Oh well, that's on me for not prepping better for this update. Let me go ahead and equip Sasuke. Actually, what I want to do is really quickly summon on this banner. That way I can fuse a couple of these units into Sasuke. Okay, nice. We're gonna do level 70. I'm gonna do 30 damage and then 39 cooldown. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so there's 2 new story stages, the Naruto one and the Frieren one. I'm assuming to get Naruto, it's going to be a lot like getting Cell, as they're both, like hyper modes, or what is it called again? Ultra boss modes. So I assume I'm going to have to do legend stages in order to get the key to actually drop. So let's go ahead, load in here. I can only do this on easy mode. We can see what Sasuke is doing here. Okay, so Sasuke has a 2,000 placement. That's pretty standard. Dude, he has so much, man. Oh my goodness. It's like an anime last stand passive. Okay, so we have Spirited Cage. Add +1 to Spirited Cage charge. So every time Sasuke stuns an enemy, he basically adds a charge into this passive. And once he maxes it out, he gets 50% true damage for 10 seconds, stun immunity for 10 seconds. Not bad. This was pretty confusing though, I'm not gonna lie. For every owned unit in range with the bloodline tag, get 10% damage. I need to take a look at what that actually is. Maybe this is like Uchiha. That would make sense. And then we have his active ability, which is the Renegade. He has Almighty Push. Attack deals 200% damage. Push enemies 20 studs backwards. And then apply slow for 25%. Sorry. Apply slow by 25% for 5 seconds. And then has a 40-second cooldown. Okay, that's not bad. Then we have the Almighty Pull. Apply a 5-second stun to 15 enemies in range. Has a cooldown of 50 seconds. 5-second stun? My goodness. Okay. Teleport to a chosen position in range. And then he gains 30% crit damage for 6 seconds. And then 15% crit chance for 6 seconds. With a cooldown of 60 seconds. Hold on. We're going to have to destroy this boss real quick. Whoa, okay. So when you upgrade him, he goes into his Susanoo. It's kind of cool. Dude, that 5-second stun is strong, man. With a 45-second cooldown, that's pretty good. And you can use the Almighty Push and the Almighty Pull all at the same time. So it's not like you have to choose one over the other. That's really good. Okay, now we have Dimensional Warp. When an enemy in range goes below 30% health, apply Black Burn for 60% damage over 10 ticks. And then if the enemy is a boss, deal 300% damage instantly and apply Black Burn for 3% damage until death. Wow, this is insane. Sasuke is super duper duper good. He has more, bro. Okay, so we have Pure Hatred here. When an enemy enters or exits this unit's range, apply Hatred for 5 seconds. If enemy element is dark, apply Stun instead for 3 seconds. And then the Hatred effect is 15% damage taken. This dude does everything. I mean, this is, to me at least, by far and away, one of the best units in the game, if not the best. I'll have to wait and see, like, Naruto and stuff, but, like, he even has stun immunity. At least I think. 50% chance to dodge whenever he stuns. I don't know what this could mean. I want to say it's he has a chance to dodge an enemy stun, which is very good. His damage in SBA is just going to be super unimpressive because I don't have ruler on him. But I mean, low-key, you don't even need a trade on this unit, dude. His support is so strong. Also, hold on. He becomes hybrid on upgrade 3, I think. Yes, he does. What an incredible unit. Like, he is very good. These are the equips I'm using. Just the Sasuke set, but I didn't, like, level it up or anything, so not a whole lot going on here. But, I mean, wow, dude. Okay, so I managed to beat all of the Axe in the Shinobi World War story stages, and now we have access to the Legend stage. And here is the key we need. It's the Kurama fight key. Oh, that's sick, dude. They have a Gamma Boon to mount. That's really cool. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, load in here, and hopefully we can get this key to drop pretty quick. Hey, nice. I got the key to drop, and now I can finally start my journey to obtaining Naruto. Fantastic. Okay, so on the tier 1 portal, Naruto has a 1% drop chance. That's pretty horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily for tier 2 and stuff, it should go up. Like with Cell, it goes up pretty rapidly. The only issue with the whole Cell grind was that I had really bad luck when it came to actually getting the drops for the next tier of the portal. And that stage was actually not easy, like by any means. Oh, nice. We have a little cutscene, I think. Yeah, we do. Dude, that Naruto model looks pretty good, man. I think that's like my favorite Naruto look. Sage mode Naruto. So tough, bro. It is tough, man. Dude, this looks sick. This is really cool. So is this whole stage just going to be like fighting Kurama, I assume? A chakra string has appeared. Get rid of it to obtain a global buff. Okay. This thing only has 70,000 health. Activate the hand to absorb the blast. Okay, I deflected the blast. I am so confused, bro. What is the goal here? Is it just to survive? I'm not supposed to be like doing damage or anything to Kurama himself. Okay, so every time I destroy the chakra string, I have to go over here and then hold E. Great. Phantom Captain makes this stage so easy, bro. Thank goodness I have her. And just like the Cell stage, you can't really macro this. Because like you can destroy the chakra string, but you can't reflect the blast. Oh, wait, I have to do 3 now, I think. Okay, this one, and this one. Oh, I think we beat the stage. We chained Kurama back up, bro. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, how am I supposed to attack him? I mean, first Emperor can barely attack him. And he's got like one of the highest ranges in the game with this crossbow form. What? Oh, okay. His hitbox is kind of glitched. Like, Sasuke can still hit him. Good. How do they expect me to beat this on like the later stages? Like, I guess I can drop Sasuke for a different like DPS unit. But even then, like that is so much HP. And this is tier 1. Like, okay, dude. We should end up getting the clear here though. Maybe, hopefully. Dude, all my units are stunned. This is coming down to the wire. Okay. Woo, we get the clear. Oh, nice. We get the mount, I think. And we get the tier 2 portal. Nice. Not bad. So one thing about this update so far that I really don't like is that this stage forces you to play with others. I'm in a group right now of like 4 people. You cannot clear any stage higher than tier 1 otherwise. At least I couldn't. Maybe there's a team out there that somebody will find that can. I was running a team of full rulers really good equips, literally everything I could possibly do, and I still wasn't getting the clear. I wasn't even close. I don't think they tested this for like solo players. I think you just have to do this in a group. It's really unfortunate. Unless, like I said, maybe one of the new units is like disgustingly broken and they kind of balance it around having that unit, which that would make sense, I guess. There is a brand new rarity, so maybe that unit is just by far and away the best unit in the game. I don't know. I'm currently in a tier 4 with these dudes, so hopefully I can get Naruto to drop relatively soon. Because I think there's a 5% chance, right? Yeah, 5% chance. And then we can also get his Evo item to drop. I will say, doing this stage with 4 players makes this so much easier, bro. We're going to go ahead and get the clear here. I actually think this is tier 3, not tier 4. Naruto doesn't drop, unfortunately. It is what it is, bro. Hey, let's go. I finally got Naruto, man. This took so many clears. And y'all didn't see it, but I also got Naruto's Evo item. So we can go ahead and we should be able to evolve Naruto, if I'm not mistaken. Never mind, we can't. We need Chakra Essence. Okay, I will be back once I have 10 of these. Okay, now I can go ahead and evolve Naruto. We've got all 10 Chakra Essences. Before we do that, gotta get better stats on him. Okay, now we can go ahead and evolve Naruto. I'm pretty sure he has 2 evolutions, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Okay, no, he doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. He does have a transformation, though. That looks sick. 214 rerolls. Maybe we can get Ruler. That'd be incredible. Oh, thank goodness. Can we get Ruler on Sasuke now? The back-to-back? No, Sasuke's gonna be more difficult. That's all right, bro. Thank goodness, bro. That is actually so elite, man. Okay, so we have Naruto. And since we actually have Ruler on Naruto, I was going to use these Etherealization shards on Sasuke, but we'll use them on Naruto. And I'm going to quickly summon real quick. I'm going to do the same thing I did with Sasuke, just so that way I can hopefully pull some just like legendary units to feed into Naruto. Okay, so I can't max him out, but I did get him to level 63, so we'll take it. Let's do some SPA and then some damage here. Then I'm going to give Naruto the Sasuke set. Okay, nice. Now we can go ahead and load into an infinite just to see what Naruto is doing. Okay. Naruto also has a novel of passives, just like Sasuke. First off, he has an ability called Summoning Jutsu. Summons a boss frog to fight with you. If used in beast mode, summon the Ninetales instead. Boss frog gains 10% damage, and then it lasts for 30 seconds, has a cooldown of 120 seconds. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Okay, so it's literally just like a second, it's like a shadow clone basically. Just a second Naruto. Doesn't do nearly as much damage. Cool, interesting. Next up we have chakra control. Gain 5% chakra per attack. At 100 chakra, enter beast mode automatically. In beast mode, lose 1% chakra. Oh, we just entered beast mode. So that's how he transforms. Interesting. When Naruto enters beast mode, he gains the following buffs: 30% damage, 20% crit rate, 50% crit damage. Additionally, Naruto will now cycle between his new attacks: Beast Slam, Beast Ball, Massive Beast Ball. When full attack cycle is done, 50% damage until beast mode ends. So this is uncapped, I assume? Wow. Okay, that's really good. Chakra Link. Naruto extends his energy outward, linking nearby allies with glowing red cloaks. Naruto will apply following buff until beast mode ends: 25% damage, 25% range, 50% attack speed. I love the fact that both Naruto and Sasuke do some form of support. Naruto especially. Like, that is pretty good support. Yeah, I mean, not bad, right? It is quite unfortunate that Naruto isn't hybrid at all. Sasuke is, though, which is pretty cool. But Naruto seems pretty good, man. I thought I saw somebody say in the Discord that if you run these two together, something will happen. I'm not sure. I want to see. Maybe I gotta summon the Ninetales once Naruto enters his tailed beast state. Okay, so he's in the tailed beast state. Oh yeah, look. We have a synchro drive option now. Oh, that is so sick. Let's use it, man. So they fuse, and we have a brand new unit here. I shouldn't have fused with Sasuke. I kind of messed up because now we don't have Ruler. We have Agile 1. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick little reset because I need to see what this unit's actually fully doing. Okay, so let me make sure that I'm actually fusing with Naruto being the main person. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I did fuse, but he still gets Agile 3. I wonder if it's just guaranteed to take Sasuke's trait. So it's really super duper uber important that you get Ruler on Sasuke, as well as actually get stars on him. All right, let's see what the Susanoo Kurama is doing here. His first passive, Combined Might. Apply either Black Burn or Wind Shear for 60% damage over 6 ticks. And then the last passive this unit has is Unlikely Alliance. On placement, gain 50% crit rate as well as 100% crit damage. Now, if I'm not mistaken, crit rate doesn't work like how it works in usual games. Usually this would mean like a 50% chance to crit. I don't think it works like that in this game. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, maybe I'm wrong because at the top here, the crit rate is 70%. Yeah, I have no idea. I think both of these units are like insanely good. I think both of them are like a must get if you play Universal Tower Defense. Naruto is much more difficult to get than Sasuke though. You will probably need to join other people, unfortunately. That's what I had to do. I did not have a good enough team to do it by myself, so good luck to everybody out there trying to get Naruto. He's a really good unit, and I really like the update so far, man. It's really good. Okay, so I just got Naruto and Sasuke, and so I think it's time to get Madara. He drops from the Shinobi Alliance event. It's over here, right below Kurama. Not only do we have a chance of getting Madara, we also have the unparalleled armor, which looks really cool. It's like the Nine Tails fused with Madara's Susanoo. Really, really, really cool. As well as, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there is a game mode shop here, which I think restocks once a day, and you can get a ton of secret shards, mythic shards. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead, load in here, see what this event is all about. Okay, so I can open coffins around the map. Stand in the zone to help Gaara. So I get to stand in this zone for 5 seconds. Okay, seems easy enough. So I've got to get 20 kills to help Gaara, apparently. Bro, I lose. Wait, this is like really difficult. Hold on. I did not expect this. Okay, so I for sure have to drop Idol from the team. She's just not very good in this situation. And then do I just bring like Ace? Because I need hill units. Bruh, too much is going on, man. I'm like selling and replacing units. This stage is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. I think we're good. I think we've stabilized. That was ridiculous, man. And I assume the way we win is just by getting Madara's percentage in the top right down to 0. Yeah, I can already tell y'all, I am not a fan of this event, bro. There's just too much happening, man. Making this 2 lanes is just like insane. Also, it just seems to be like really buggy. Like I can't buy this coffin for whatever reason. Not sure what's happening there, but it doesn't even give me the option to. It's really weird. I am not going to look forward to having to farm this stage. Oh, nice. Okay. I think, okay, so we got him to 0%. Now Madara actually spawns in. The good news is, as soon as that first wave of enemies pass, it seems like no other enemies spawn in and you can kind of just move your units into Madara's range and you can just shred them down. I don't think there's like a timer on this or anything. It doesn't look like there is. So at least that part's easy. But this is gonna be just ridiculous to grind, bruh. Oh my goodness. Let's go, dude. Finally got Madara to drop. I needed to join other people, bro, because this stage is ridiculously difficult. It's crazy. But we got the drop, so now I can continue the video. Awesome. Okay, so it's time to go ahead and evolve Madara. I think I have everything for him. No, I'm missing his actual Evo item, but I think I can just go buy that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. I can go ahead, buy the Evo item here, and of course, let's go ahead, get better stats on Madara. And one thing I noticed that I'm super grateful about, it might seem like a small thing, but the fact that evolved Madara isn't the 10 Tails Jinchuriki version of Madara is amazing to me, man. That form does have some pretty sick attacks, but overall, I think Madara is at his absolute best in the form he first arrives in whenever he's initially revived. That's just my opinion, though. Let me know down below, man. Do y'all like, you know, the whole 10 Tails fusion version of Madara? I don't know, man. I think his attacks are really cool in that form with like the whole like limbo thing. Like that's sick. But the Madara who pulls up and like decimates entire armies of villages by himself is so cool, man. That's such a sick scene. Plus, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, bro. I really don't like that entire part of the 4th Great Ninja War, man. I think the story as a whole just like completely goes off the deep end. We do get some cool moments, like Night Guy. That was sick. That was really cool. But then you have like the whole like Kaguya thing. I don't know, bro. But we do get 3 S's for Madara here. And now we can go ahead and evolve Madara. Cool. And there he is. What does the blessing look like? Let's see. Oh, that's so sick, dude. It even gives you like the fan that he uses. That's super sick. Now, can I get ruler on this unit? I doubt it. I only have like 200 rerolls. I really should have prepared better for this update. So that's on me. But who knows? I think we got ruler on Naruto within like 50. So anything could happen, I guess. So unfortunately, we don't end up getting ruler. We did actually get prodigy though. I mean, that's not bad for a unit who's level 1. Let's go ahead, feed him all these units. We get him to level 62. And I've got some etherealization shards. Let's use these on Madara. And I actually have been farming the story stage. Or rather, I've been in the AFK chamber. Just letting that do its thing on this story stage, so that way I can get Madara's actual equips itself. So we can go ahead and rock the full Madara set on Madara. It's kind of fire. I'm gonna give him a bunch of SPA and then some damage. I think this is the build I want to go with. Let's go ahead, load into an infinite and see what Madara is cooking. Okay, so off rip, Madara has something extremely interesting, and it's the fact that he's 3 placement. Now what this means is, depending on what he does, ruler actually might not be his best trait. Okay, so Madara has a ton of passives similar to Naruto and Sasuke. This unit does a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the first passive here. Ancient techniques of old. Attack 1 and 2 apply 2 different effects. Attack 1 confuses for 2 seconds. Attack 2 applies burn for 15% damage over 6 ticks. Enemies hit take 20% damage. Okay, so what I hope this means is the attack 2, while doing the damage Madara already does an additional 20% damage, and then the burn 15% damage over 6 ticks. I hope that's how it works. I hope he's not doing 20% damage, because that just seems ridiculously low to me. Next up, we have weapon proficiency. Every 5 attacks cycle between 4 weapons. He also gains stun immunity, so that's very good. The first attack confuses the enemies for 3 seconds. The next attack confuse for 3 seconds again, plus minus 20% attack speed. Then the third attack applies bleed, as well as increases Madara's range by 35% and lowers his own damage, which is only by 5%. That's not too bad. The next up, 50% range, 20% less damage, and then 25% attack speed. The 20% damage would be a big deal if the 25% attack speed wasn't also there, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to the minus percent damage. I don't think either of these are enough to matter, in the grand scheme of things at least. Next up, we have his active ability, Samurai Technique. Unlocked at the final upgrade, it changes attack to Meteoric Crash, which does different stats, and then Etherealization 2 switching to Wood Style Forest damage for 15 seconds, and then this ability has a 30-second cooldown. The final active ability here, Reanimation, unlocked at final upgrade, removes all placements, sets placement limit to 1, and then he gets a replace bonus. Next placement, 150% damage. Resets if sold or deleted. And then his final passive here, the Wisest, gain 2% damage every 5 seconds. With a max of 30% damage. And then on Etherealization 4, he gets 5% every 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and upgrade him here. Dude, that damage is ridiculously high, I feel like, for a unit with no trait, essentially. And I'm sorry, if I sell this unit, let me sell all these Madaras and then replace them. Wait, why doesn't that work? Oh, I have to use the ability. Whoops. Okay, so if I use the reanimation ability, it's gonna sell Madara, I replace him, and he should have way more damage. Yeah, he does 43,000 with no trait. And you guys saw the equips. It's not like these are the craziest equips in the world. The pants don't even buff damage by 60%. It buffs SPA as its main stat. Oh my gosh. And how much does this unit cost to upgrade exactly? Okay, so it's not like he's like insanely cheap. But I mean, like, you could fully upgrade him 2 or 3 waves after you fully upgrade Bulma and Speed Cart. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Samurai Technique here. And I'm pretty sure that doubles his SPA, but it also doubles his damage. And his attack now is a massive full AoE circle. I mean, he may as well be full AoE at this point. On top of having a whopping 64.6 range. Once again, hardly any range built into the relic. I guess relics. Also no ruler. 81,000 damage. What is this unit, dude? And I also had this spoiled for me. Madara has a synchro drive with Naruto, which is super cool. We get the unparalleled armor here. Let's fuse them together. We get a unit here with 59,000 damage with a 6.19 SPA. Once again, no ruler. I mean, what else is there to say, dude? He does 60% hyper armor damage as well, which isn't like, I say that like it's the biggest deal in the world. It's not, but it's still really nice to have. Unparalleled armor's energy overflows to allies in range, giving them glowing red cloaks. Unparalleled armor will apply the following buffs: 25% damage, 25% range, and 15% attack speed. I'm pretty sure this is the Naruto buff, so that's good that he keeps it. That might be more. Is it really 25%? Hold on. Okay, so yeah, it's the exact same as Naruto's passive, but that's still good. I don't think Sasuke's Susanoo fused with Kurama had this passive, so Madara keeps it. And then apply either stun or confuse for 3 seconds. Is it crazy for me to say that this is the best unit of the update and it's not even like particularly close? I probably shouldn't say that because I haven't seen all the units yet, but out of the Naruto units at least, Madara destroys Naruto and Sasuke, which is crazy because those units are both really good as well. Just, I can't believe the damage on this unit without having ruler. I will say the fact that Madara isn't hybrid like at all really does I feel like hurt this unit's value a little bit, but the fact that you can fuse with Naruto and then this unit becomes hybrid, I feel like that solves that issue. You just have to run Naruto with Madara. I mean, yeah, I've pretty much said all I can say about this unit. Really super good. He is a pain to farm for. I really do recommend you guys like using their official Discord to find a group of players to help, because that event is a pain to do solo. It's possible, but just I guess overwhelming is the word. But yeah, man, this unit's great. I recommend everybody to go ahead and get him. So the brand new JJK update is here over on Universal Tower Defense, and it seems like there's a ton to do. Like, look at how many units dropped in this update, man. Like, what is Sun Jin-woo doing here, man? I guess I just wanted to throw him in here. I'm with it, bro. Still pretty cool. Let's see. So we have Higuruma on banner. That's pretty sick. That model looks awesome, dude. That looks really good. Is he the only banner unit? No, Ryu is also a banner unit as well as Akari. Oh, y'all already know. I gotta summon for Akari real quick, bro. For whatever reason, my units are taking forever to load in. But we pull Hikari, and now we can come back to this banner and pull Higuruma real quick. And there's Higuruma. Nice. Cool. So there's apparently a new thing in the game, Universal Tears. Universal Tears are a portal that spawn every hour and stay in the lobby for 10 minutes before disappearing. Players can only complete one Universal Tear until the next rotation of Universal Tears. The red tear fight against the strongest sorcerer in history, and the blue tear fight against the strongest sorcerer of today. Interesting. So is that like spawning in every hour on the hour, or like when is that supposed to spawn in, bro? I assume it's going to be at the start of every single hour. And Sunjin Wu, you can evolve them from just doing the new raid they dropped. Very interesting. But while we wait for that portal or tear or whatever it is to spawn in, how do I evolve Hikari as well as Higuruma? Oh, okay, there's a new story stage. Whoops, I didn't even think to check that. Okay, so here's the first story stage, and of course, since it's story, it's going to be super duper easy. But yeah, as expected, this is going very smoothly. Hikari goes ahead, spawns in here, get the easy clear. All right, cool. Act 2 completed. While I'm completing these stages, I may as well look over the update log here. Okay, so it says here we do get Gojo from the blue tear as well as Sukuna from the red tear. Unfortunately, there's still a little bit more time before those are supposed to open. Oh, but Yuta is available from the Legend Stage Act 3. Okay. Wait, hold on a minute, bro. There's a new rarity again, Boundless. So it says Universal Tears appear in the lobby every 3 hours, not every hour. I don't know how true that is. And I just realized it's a new hour, so I need to go back to lobby as soon as this story stage is completed. All right, let's head back to lobby, man. Okay, so I'm back to the lobby and I still can't see any portals or anything. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they like hid it, bro. Who put this back here, bro? We got, yo, look where they placed this. Okay, so it does rotate once every 3 hours. Right now it's the Sukuna one. So I want to go ahead, load in here, see if I can solo this. Oh, there was a cutscene, bro. I have auto cutscene on, or auto skip cutscenes. Dang it, bro. It's all good. I'll redo this stage at some point. Okay, so this seems pretty easy compared to like the Ultra Boss stages. Maybe easy isn't the right word, but like tame. This is pretty relaxed. Not a whole lot going on here. Basically just like enemy spawning in. There's no extra mechanics or anything like that. And we got the Madara Ninetales, so like we're chilling, bro. Okay, Sukuna goes ahead, spawns in here. And once again, I don't really think he's doing anything. Like he's just an average boss. He does have 30 million HP. Oh, okay, he uses Cleave, which stuns my units for 5 seconds, dude. That's nothing. Oh, wait a minute. He's spawning in Maharaga and company, bro. Oh, no. So it seems like when these two are on the field, you can't attack Sukuna at all. You have to kill Maharaga. And I think I'm gonna lose this, bro. There's not a whole lot I can do. I may need to consider reconstructing the team. Yeah, let me go ahead and put some more damage dealers on the team. Oh, here's the cutscene that I skipped earlier, bro. This is sick. It's Gojo fighting Sukuna, man. When this gets animated, oh my goodness, bro. It's gonna be so peak. All right, here we go. Hopefully this goes a little bit smoother this time. And I want to go ahead and use this ability. Hopefully this does something. That doesn't do enough, bro. Wait, I just read what the perfect curse is doing. I just realized the reason why I'm not able to complete this is because this guy debuffs your stats by 20% every time I think you take a million HP off him. What? Okay, now that I know what that dude does, what do I even do to counteract that, bro? Who do I bring in here? Like, what? Okay, man, so I've given it like 3 or 4 more attempts since the last attempt y'all have seen, and it's not happening, man. So I'm just gonna go back to getting Yuta, and hopefully he'll be strong enough to carry me through the stage. It's really just the slot 3 that I need to upgrade, because in slot 1 and 2, Naruto and Madara, their synchro gauge is really strong, but I just have no good slot 3 options. I got really unlucky with the units I chose to go for in last update, because I chose the worst options, dude. I literally chose like the bottom 3 units, and I just realized I didn't bring in a hybrid unit. Oh my gosh. And it's not like Madara, Sasuke, or Naruto are bad. It's just that Frieren and the Unrivaled units were better from what I hear. Act 5 completed, easy peasy. 1 more to go, and then we can start going into the legend stages. Hopefully Yuta's good enough, man. No way they make Yuta bad, bro. They can't. All right, nice. Time to go do the legend stages. Okay, so Act 3 of the legend stage here has a 3% chance to drop Yuta, and then Yuta's Evo item has a 5% chance to drop. Hopefully we can get him pretty fast. 3% isn't the worst odds ever. First clear here. Do we get anything to drop? Nope. But that's all right. I'm gonna leave this macroing. I will be back once I have Yuta as well as his Evo item. Okay, so I left the stage macroing for like 45 minutes. I want to go ahead and see if I have all of the requirements to evolve Yuta. I think I did end up getting a copy of Yuta as well. Yeah, here we go. And I actually did end up getting his Evo item. So cool. We can go ahead, evolve Yuta. And we actually have auto reroll here for the stats. That's new, I'm pretty sure. And if that's not new, then having like the percentage odds on the side of the screen definitely is new. Unfortunately, I'm out of stat lock, so I'm just gonna have to live with the bad stats for a little bit. If Yuta is like really like next level good, I'll consider getting stats transferred onto him. But we go ahead and evolve Yuta. I'm pretty sure he only has one evolution. Yeah, he only has one evolution. No blessing on Yuta. Let's go ahead, get a materialization 6, and hopefully roll a ruler on him pretty fast. I did prepare for this update a little more than I did last update. Last update, there was literally no preparation, and that's on me. This update, I tried a little bit harder. We get ruler basically immediately. Thank you, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. That's amazing. And on banner, we have Ryu here, so I want to get him. He's the last banner unit we need. Also, Hikari and Higuruma are also featured, so hopefully I can go get a shiny variation of one of these units. That would be pretty fire, not gonna lie. Hey, nice, we got a copy of Ryu. I clicked off, y'all couldn't see it, but trust me, we got the unit. I want to continue summoning here because I really do want to get a shiny variation of Hikari. He's got the purple or pink hair, which in my opinion, that's the best Hikari look, bro. Hopefully he gets the hair in his domain. I've heard that's like a theory. Dude, I get a shiny Berserker? Are you kidding? I got none of the new units shiny. Unlucky. I'm gonna do some damage and then some SBA for Yuta's build here. And these are the relics I chose to put on Yuta. So now we can go ahead, load into the Terror event. Hopefully with this team, I'll be able to go ahead beat this event. I also need to see what Yuta's actually doing. Okay, so off rip, Yuta is not hybrid on placement. It's not a good sign, but it might be built into his passive. Okay, let's see. When attacking an enemy for the first time, inflict stun for 3 seconds. And then on etherealization 2, he has a 50% chance to inflict confusion instead. Confusion, I believe, makes the enemy walk backwards, if I'm not mistaken. On upgrade 4, Yuta summons Rika. Rika copies Yuta's damage as well as range and has a locked SBA of 14. That is a crazy SBA. And here's Rika. Now, Rika actually is hybrid. Okay, that's super good. That is like insanely good. Okay, and then on etherealization 4, Rika's always there. You don't have to get him to upgrade 4 in order to summon Rika. Next up, we have the mimicry ability. Select one sorcerer's passive to copy for the next 45 seconds. Copied passives duration are increased to 75 seconds on etherealization 6. Let's see. So we have cursed vessel. Attacks will apply bleed for 25% damage over 4 ticks. This is Sukuna. We have Gojo's. Enemies that enter this unit's range take 15% damage and are slowed for 30 seconds. Or sorry, they're slowed by 30% for 5 seconds. Okay, next up we have Hikari's mimic ability here. Gain 20% crit rate and 20% crit damage for each missed crit. This passive resets when landing a crit. And then Higuruma Judgment Sorcerer. Gain 10% damage and 10% range, nor stun / debuff once every 30 seconds. Okay, so just taking a quick glance at all of these, I think the best is either Hikari or Gojo's. Sukuna's isn't bad, it's just a bleed for 25% that takes 4 ticks to fully like kind of go through. That's rough, right? My opinion, that's not that great, but the slow is really nice, and Hikari's like crit rate plus crit damage, that's really good as well. Okay, so we have a little screen here, and wait a minute, there's a whole other thing for Ryu. Perform 3 consecutive follow-ups every attack and get stunned for 5 seconds at the end of the last one. Wait, and Higuruma's is different too. Every time this unit damages an enemy and it stays alive, gain 10% damage up to 50%. That seems really good, especially for killing bosses. And Yuta's damage is high, dude. This is with idle, to be fair, that's with the idle ability active, and when it's not active, he has 73k with a 3.74 second SBA, but that's still really good. And I have the Higuruma active ability currently on, so you have to take that into account as well. That seems like a lot of damage to me though, man. 3.74 second SBA, and you have to also take into account Rika, which let's see, where is she, bro? Here she is. She is going to be matching Yuta's damage, but her SBA is much higher than Yuta's. Still, that damage is going to add up. I think for this fight, you're really going to want to focus on killing the perfect curse, because his debuff is way worse than Maharaga. Maharaga only just like stuns your units. Like that's nothing, bro. But we get Maharaga down. I'm just going to keep on using the Higuruma passive. That's crazy. It's different than what it says on here, because here it's like gain 10% damage and 10% range. Well, what is happening? It said Sukuna used his domain. Has used dismantle 3 random units, got a damage and range debuff. I don't know what is happening right now, dude. Like this dude Sukuna is just spamming dismantle. Destroy the flame orb to stop the enemy's attack. I knew there was going to be some gimmick like this, bro. I knew it. Universal Tower Defense loves their hold E on this objective. or else all of your units get debuffed. But nice, we get the clear. Yuta was enough to get us over the hurdle, so that's awesome. He seems very good, by the way. Yuta seems super duper good. So Sukuna went ahead, rotated out, and now we have Gojo. Now, I'm unsure if the stage changes at all. I would imagine it does. So let's go ahead, load in here, see if anything is changed or if it's the exact same stage. Also, I noticed a bug with Yuta that I hope gets changed. The Rika passive says Cursed Lover gets summoned on placement on Etherealization 4. My Yuta is Etherealization 4, and Rika doesn't show up unless you upgrade him once. You gotta upgrade Yuta one time before Rika actually shows up, which isn't the biggest deal. Like, Yuta is still very, very, very good. He just could be better, and I think that's a bug, unless maybe they forgot to change something in the passive or something. I don't know. But so far, this seems exactly the same. Okay, so Gojo shows up here, and he has a massive shield, 235 hit shield. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to break through that, bro. Yeah, no, I can't. Okay, I need to build a different team for this then. So I've ran this event with a couple different teams, none of which work. I can't break Gojo's shield. There's probably a unit out there that like will insta break shields that I can't remember. It is what it is. My solution for this, I'm just gonna run this event with people. Luckily, there is a brand new find a match feature here, so it's not like it's gonna be that difficult to find 3 other people. This event's brand new, so hopefully there's people playing this. Okay, I don't think this feature is actually working, because no way I'm in an almost 3-minute queue in an event that just came out. I guess I'm just gonna have to go find some people on the Discord, bro. It is what it is. Okay, so I managed to find a team here. Hopefully we can go ahead and easily clear this stage. No way we don't, bro. Okay, so we're at wave 20 here, and Gojo spawns in. He is getting absolutely melted, bro. Look at that shield. Oh my goodness, Gojo. It's over, dude. Dude, look at that health bar. It is getting absolutely decimated. Use your infinite void domain, dude. It's not enough, man. You're done, Gojo. Unfortunately, I didn't get the unit to drop there, so I will have to do a couple more clears of this stage. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is pity right here, and it is. There's Gojo. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we have enough stuff to go ahead and evolve Gojo. We actually do. That's awesome. And he has some pretty good stats already. Y'all already saw earlier, I don't have any stat cubes, so we gotta live with like the bad stats. It is what it is. There's Gojo. Pretty cool. Here's the blessing. Pretty standard. And he does actually have a second evo. I forgot. There's a brand new rarity. Dude, what is this evolution requirements, man? What is this? This video, man, is gonna take years off my life. Like, dude, I spent 3 straight hours farming this event, man. I guess I can go ahead and get ruler on this unit, hopefully pretty fast here. I'm gonna have a lot to say about this update at the end of this video, man, after I'm done reviewing these units, because it's not bad. There's a lot of stuff to do. I don't know, bro. They want people to be spending actual like days of constantly running this game, bro. It says there's like a 7% chance to get the 6 eyes to drop as well. That is a lie, bro. That is the most false 7% ever. It is not 7%. 25 clears and I only got 6 to drop, and that's not counting, or that is counting the pity for that, which is 15 clears, I think. And don't even get me started on that orb, bro. And I need to get that for Sukuna as well. Oh yeah. Hey, this video is coming out like 2 or 3 days late. It's gonna be one of those ones, man. Hey, nice. We get ruler. Cool. My goodness, dude. And Gojo's not even like the available stage anymore, man. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, I hate this, bro. Okay, guys, good news. First of all, they dropped a patch that fixed pretty much every single issue I had with this kind of event, other than the fact that you can't pick between Sukuna and Gojo. In my opinion, it's really dumb to have an event like this be one unit for 3 hours and then another unit for 3 hours. It's just not good, bruh. But they fixed being able to retry the event in the actual game itself. You don't have to go back to lobby anymore, and they also fixed global queuing or global matchmaking. So now that works. You don't need to use the Discord at all. You can just find 3 random people. It's pretty good. Also, I have everything to go ahead and evolve Gojo. I got so lucky with the boundless orb, dude. So now we can go ahead, evolve Gojo to get our very first boundless unit in this game, man. And there he is, Satoru Gojo himself. This is what the pose and aura looks like. Looks better than the ultimate version, but once again, it's kind of a standard blessing here. Like this morning, apparently, if you didn't like 6-star this unit, you were doomed, bro. So very good patch. Let's go ahead, get this dude to 6 stars, level him up, and go ahead and see what he's doing in game. I have extremely high expectations for this unit, dude. Maybe too high. We'll see. He goes all the way up to level 100. That in itself is awesome. I can't even fully max him out, dude. We gotta live with the level 87. That's fine. I'm doing full SBA on this unit for sure. And then give him the basic full damage Shinigami set because everybody basically has a set. That's why I usually just use this as the default set. Pretty much everybody has the Berserk Shinigami set. Plus, it's just all around damage. So like, it looks cooler, man. It might not be the best, but we'll see. I also forgot to mention in that hot fix they dropped, or I guess patch, they upped the odds on a lot of the drop rates relating to the Gojo event. So honestly, this unit, I kind of was gassing up how difficult this unit's going to be to get. In hindsight, if I knew they were going to like buff the drop rates on a bunch of stuff, I wouldn't have been complaining that much. Trust me. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at this. This is actually rivaling Anime Last Stand passives. Oh boy. Apply 20% slow for 5 seconds when an enemy enters Gojo's range, then take 25% more damage while in this unit's range. Okay, really good first passive here. It's a 40% slow on etherealization too. Pretty much everybody should have this unit 6 stars, so this is insane. This is super good. Next up, we have gain 5% damage per sorcerer tag. This is Jujutsu Kaisen units. And then he deals 3 times damage to enemies with time stop active on them. Interesting, okay. He has an active ability here, Infinite Purple. Deal 300% damage to all enemies on the map. Pretty standard. Nuke here. And all enemies on the map is very good. It's not just people in his range. It's across the entire map. So that's solid. Really good wide map nuke. Then we have Domain Expansion. Active ability unlocked on the final upgrade. Inflict time stop for 30 seconds to all enemies in range. Enemies with time stop take 150% damage instead. Gain 1% damage per kill until the cooldown. Gain 1% damage per kill until the ability ends. Okay. This is ridiculous because you combine the Domain Expansion, right, with the Infinite Purple nuke. So already looking at a 450% damage, right? And then you 3x it because most people are gonna have etherealization 6. 450 times 3 is 1350. So assuming that all of these things stack, Gojo is the greatest. What? How is there more? This unit is immune to debuff effects. When a debuff is attempted on this unit, nullify the buff, and then the next attack will apply stun for 2 seconds. Every 600 kills, reset every active ability. Yeah, okay, man. All right. I mean, dude, we still have like 2 more passives. How is there more? When a non-hyper armor enemy enters Gojo's range, pull them to the closest point on the path to this unit, instantly deal a crit attack. I don't really know what they mean by pull them to the closest point on the path to this unit. Does it just pull them right next to Gojo, or does it like wind them back? Does it just like completely reset them? I am not sure. Then once a non-hyper armor enemy leaves Gojo's range, pull them to the closest point on the path to this unit, and then apply 50% slow for 5 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to assume, because the enemies aren't being like dragged closer to Gojo here, that these enemies, once they get out of this humongous range, by the way, 63 range, Gojo is going to reset them all the way back. Yeah, we're power crept, guys. We are so power crept. This is actually unreal. This unit has a fixed crit rate of 50%. I mean, I know it says it can't be increased, but that means you won't ever have to worry about crit rate on this unit. You can like go for other stuff. And when Gojo lands a crit, he inflicts time stop for 4 seconds to all ground enemies in range. I mean, this doesn't have a limit. I'm stunned, bro. Like oh my, I mean, I have nothing else to say but to get this unit as fast as y'all can. Like, this is like my dream unit, bro. There is so much support happening here. This unit actually might be better with just a full range build. If you want to go full support on him, he definitely is. Assuming that this ability works like I think it does, where he'll bring enemies back. And this restriction is so like a non-hyper armor enemy, dude. Almost every enemy in the game is non-hyper armor. Like, this is ridiculous. This is the easiest restriction ever. And the enemies who are hyper armor move so slow because they're typically bosses that it doesn't matter. They won't be able to make it to the end of his range because of his slow and his like pretty much, I'm not gonna say endless critting, but I mean 50% chance. Let's use the Domain Expansion, bro. Oh, it's actually me, dude. That's sick. Look at this. It's Infinite Void, man. Yeah, I mean, I can tell y'all, I've seen enough. This is already my favorite unit in the game. I don't think any other unit in this update will have this much support, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, he'll be good forever. You don't even need ruler on him. Like, his damage and his SBA and stuff is good. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's like the best thing ever, but it's good. But to be honest, this unit isn't really for damage and, you know, super crazy numbers or anything, bro. It's all in the passives, man. And he's doing way more damage than even the damage stat tells you because of the fact that he deals 3-time damage with the time stop active. He's got the Infinite Purple, which I can use here. He floats up in the air. Whoa, dude. That was so bright, man. All right, cool. I think I showed everything Gojo can do. Get this unit. Okay, so to end this video off, I want to evolve Sukuna, man. I got this unit a little bit ago, and I think I have enough stuff to evolve him. Now, just like Gojo, this unit does have 2 evolutions. The first evolution being super easy and cheap on resources to go ahead and evolve. So let's get into that first evolution. And there he is, bro. And here we have the second evolution, which luckily I have everything for. I'm telling y'all, man, the real killer for these evolutions are going to be the Boundless Orb. This is such a ridiculously rare drop for no reason. And a 40 pity. Like, oh my goodness, dude. It is what it is. They want these units to be rare. And if this unit is like as good as Gojo, I totally understand why. So let's go ahead, evolve him to the Boundless form. There he is. Now this is a fire blessing, bro. I'm going to be using this effect for sure. Maybe not the pose. The pose is okay. And of course, we absolutely have to roll a trait on this unit. I've had incredible luck in this video. So honestly, I'm ready to not pull a ruler, bro. I'm ready. I think Sukuna is going to be the unit that wastes all 1,000 of these rerolls, bro. And my luck has just been too good. I'm due, bro. We'll see though, you know, maybe not. You've always got to have at least some hope or some delusion. Hey, let's go, dude. What did I tell y'all, man? Come on. You always got to believe. Now, the unfortunate part is I don't have any more secret shards. I've used them all for this video. Actually, I think I can get maybe 1 more. Yes, I can. So we'll have them at 2 stars. I didn't prep with these at all. I really should have, but it is what it is, man. You know, I'm just happy I have the unit and I have ruler on him. That's the really big part. I can get the secret shards. It'll just take some time. And I can only get him to level 71. But his stats are going to be bad anyway because I don't have any stack cubes. Of course, throwing on the default Kenpachi set, and we can go ahead and load in. Okay, so before I get into exactly what this unit does, all I can say is I really hope this unit just does damage, bro. Like Gojo, full support. I don't want to say full support. The guy can do like crazy super high nuke damage, but mostly support. So I want to see Sukuna just be an absolute unit of damage. Let's read what he does. Okay, so we have an active ability here unlocked on the final upgrade. Using this ability will disable the 10 Umbra passive until it ends. Sukuna gains a 1000% range for 15 seconds, and then for every half a second, he deals 20% damage to all enemies in range. Enemies hit with this ability will be slowed by 20% while in range, and then enemies will take an additional 20% more damage. All right, this is a fantastic sign so far. This man is about to be doing some damage. When this active ability ends, this unit will be stunned for 10 seconds. That's literally nothing. Stunning this unit will cancel the active ability. Okay, so this is only here just to stop it from continuing. If a boss is hit with the active ability, this unit will not get stunned at the end, and then do a fire arrow follow-up at the boss's position. Fire arrow deals 300% damage in a circle AoE and apply burn for 50% damage over 10 ticks. It has a cooldown of 300 seconds. This is amazing so far. This man is just raw damage. Next up, we have on attack. If the enemy hit is marked by the shadows, there's a 45% chance to perform a follow-up attack. On a 3 realization 2, there's a 70% chance to perform a follow-up attack. The follow-up attack will deal 100% damage and apply bleed for 15% damage over 3 ticks. Wonderful. More and more damage. Then every follow-up attack, he gains 5% damage. Oh my gosh. And it capped it at 50%. Oh, and here's the shadows passive. I probably should have read this one first. Whatever. Every hit permanently mark enemies. This unit gains a buff based on marked enemies in range. Oh my. Okay. 1 to 10 enemies marked in range. Enemies take 15% damage while in range. 11 to 20 marked enemies in range. Enemies take 20% damage while in range. And then 21 plus marked enemies in range. This unit can have both the 10 Umbra summons active at the same time. And then enemies take 25% damage while in range. Enemies get a 10% slow while in range as well. The realization 4, decrease all marked armaments by 5 and add an additional stage. Once you have them at 3 realization 4 and you have 26 plus marked enemies in range, stun all enemies in range for 0.5 seconds. Enemies take 35% more damage while in Sukuna's range, and then enemies get a 15% slow while in Sukuna's range. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even like done through reading this. This is like, dude, they really wanted to They wanted to power creep this game, didn't they? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get through this, bro. Every 20 marked enemy that is killed, a random 10 Umbra summon will automatically attack. I don't know what that is, but we're about to learn what it is right now. First up, we have Adaptive Wheel. I assume this is Maharaga. When activated, this unit will gain permanent immunity to stun and debuff 60 seconds after they have been applied for the first time. This ability is automatically enabled on placement. Okay, so it's like a one-time deal sort of situation. Not as good as Gojo's. Gojo's has full immunity as well as he buffs himself afterwards. But I mean, honestly, Sukuna's doing so much. They had to stop him somehow, bro. So on upgrade 4, he can summon Perfect Curse. Perfect Curse copies 50% of its summoner's damage and range and has a locked SP of 12. On attack, have a chance to apply one of the following. Oh my gosh. Stun 5 random enemies in range for 3 seconds. Apply 40% bleed for 6 seconds to enemies hit. Apply 20% radiation and make enemies take 15% more damage for 6 seconds. Buff all allies in range with 10% damage, 10% range, and minus 5% SPA for 6 seconds. And once you get him to Etherealization 6, he doesn't just copy 50% damage in range, it's the full thing. He copies Sukuna's damage and range bar for bar. That is insane. And finally, the last passive here, every 5 attacks release a world-cutting slash dealing 150% damage in a 180-degree cone. What's his damage looking like? 71k, and he's hybrid. At what point does it become hybrid? Upgrade 5. Wow. Oh my gosh. So if I use the 10 Umbra ability here, I get to choose between the Perfect Curse or the Adaptive Curse. So I'm pretty sure the Perfect Curse is just for like offense, Maharaga's for defense. Oh wait, I can do the Adaptive Wheel as well. I mean, you're gonna want to summon Maharaga every single time, right? As far as defense goes, I can't imagine ever being in a situation where you'd want to use the wheel if you're not fully maxed out upgraded. Okay, this unit has one more thing, and that's the domain expansion. Let's see what this animation looks like, bro. Okay. That's Curse Shrine, all right. Pretty cool. Domain so strong I fell over, bro. I think Sukuna's better right now, just because he's hybrid on play, or no, I'm sorry, just because he's hybrid. But I mean, both units are absolutely fire. I think one of the game creators mentioned that they like lost sleep over this update because so much like work had to be done, and it seriously shows, man. This is one of the best updates this game has ever put out. Maybe the best. I don't know. I'd have to think about them. But it was a ton of fun getting these units. I recommend everybody get Gojo and Sukuna, honestly. Maybe get Sukuna first. But yeah, great update, man. So there's one more boundless unit I need to get in Universal Tower Defense. I've got Gojo. He's insane. I got Sukuna. He's insane. But now we need to get Sung Jinwoo. Now, I'm pretty sure this unit evolves from the banner unit. I have him right here without like any good trade or anything because honestly, I kind of missed out on using this unit in his prime. I got this unit like an update or 2 ago, and don't get me wrong, he's still good in this form, just not high tier meta like he used to be. So now I'm actually kind of hyped to be able to use this kind of upgraded version of the unit. I already almost have everything. All I need is the Boundless Orb. This is going to take the longest to get, probably, right? I don't know how to get the Shadow Knight Sword nor the Ant King Egg, but no way it's as hard as it is to get the Boundless Orb, man. This thing literally has like a 2% drop rate. Terrible, right? But seems pretty easy. Before we do that though, we gotta roll a trade on this guy. Hopefully we can get Ruler, but honestly, my luck has been so good, man. I'm recording this right after I recorded the Gojo and Sukuna video. Go check that video out. My luck in that video was absolutely insane. So maybe it continues in this video, but honestly, I kind of doubt it. I'm doubting the luck now. My expectations for this unit, by the way, is like through the roof. Gojo and Sukuna are both so good. So I just expect every boundless unit at this point to be ridiculously strong. Sung Jinwoo in particular already has a super good kit. Like I said, even though I just got this unit like an update or 2 ago, I could honestly, if I had Ruler on him, I could probably still run him right now in this like secret state and do fine with him. The way his kit works, where he just summons like allies to help, it's kind of timeless, even if they release other units that kind of function the same way. But it's not looking so good so far, man. It's never mind. Oh, let's go, dude. 26 rerolls to go, man. Oh my goodness. The luck continues. So I definitely want to get the other pieces before I have to get the Boundless Orb thing. And yeah, we get the other Evo items just from clearing the raid. How much currency do we get per clear, bro? I have to get 800 in order to get both Evo items. Oh wait, you get 20 to 25 per clear on Act 1? Yo, this dude Sung Jinwoo is easy to get. What the heck? Let's go ahead and load in here, man. Okay, so loaded into the stage here. And since this is Act 1, I'm not expecting anything too difficult. And even if it is, I have so much confidence in this team, man. I love the way my team is set up. Gojo with the immaculate support, Sukuna with a ton of damage, and then Yuta's there because I need a hybrid unit, at least off placement. That's honestly more than anything else. I hope Sung Jinwoo is hybrid on placement. If he is, the team's unstoppable, man. Like the full boundless team with Idol and Farms might just be the best team in the game. But we'll see though, man. I feel like that's asking for quite a lot. They don't just give people hybrid on placement, right? That's not like a normal thing in Universal Tower Defense. It's very rare, and it's a big deal when a unit has that. Also, for whatever reason, it says I own the like Monarch cloak here. I don't. I have no idea what's up with that. I want to own this whole set because I'm not gonna lie. If Sun Jin-woo does what he used to do, like in his secret state, this whole set is like designed for him, which makes sense. It is his clothes, to be fair. But this is essentially a free 40% damage buff, right? Assuming he does the same thing, right? Like summon allies and stuff. Oh, dude, I forgot raid stages end early, man. Oh my gosh. These are the best design stages in the whole game. But yeah, man, I'm absolutely loving this update so far. Y'all have to let me know down below, how are y'all feeling about this update? In my Gojo and Sukuna video, I went ahead and said, in my opinion, it's probably the best update of all time. And I thought about it, man. I think that has to be true. This game, even though it's probably my favorite tower defense to play right now, has had a really bad history with updates, man. Like, not like the updates haven't been like absolutely horrible or anything, but there's always like something up with them. Like the Record of Ragnarok update was good, but the rates on the units were bad. The actual grind itself wasn't fun. It was missing something. And I think they absolutely nailed it this time around. Now it also helps that it is JJK themed, which is my favorite shonen of all time. So I may be partially biased, but even if it wasn't JJK themed, I still think the content in this update is very, very, very good. I like the unit designs, like their kits and everything are super cool. I can't glaze enough, bro. There's no limit to the glaze. Okay, so now we're at Act 5 here, and we can actually get the Shadow Knight sword to drop us an 8% drop chance. So nice. You don't even really need to save up 400 of the currency. And I assume the thing next to the Evo item, that's a mount, right? Probably. Or is that a unit? The boss is absolutely getting destroyed, man. And there we go. Easy clear there. No Evo item dropped, unfortunately, but it's all right. Now I want to go take a look at something though, because in raids, they also come with a boss rush. So I want to quickly see what are the rewards for clearing that. Okay, yeah, it's actually necessary for me to do the boss rush. I mean, this is unreal. Literally every single item drops from here. And it also seems to me like Egress is a actual unit. Interesting. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead, farm the boss rush, and I will be back once I have the Evo items or enough shadow energy to go ahead and buy the Evo items. Okay, so I went ahead, left a macro on the boss rush stage overnight, as well as farm the Gojo and Sukuna event to go ahead and get the Boundless Orb to drop. So we have everything to go ahead and evolve Sun Jin-woo. Let's go ahead, do it now. The third and final Boundless unit in the game is now here. He looks sick, dude. Get Yuta out of here. This is what the blessing looks like. Absolutely fire. And I was able to get more secret shards, so that way I can go ahead, get this unit to 6 stars. Now we just got to go ahead and fuse some units into him here. I'm going to give him a ton of SPA as well as some damage. I think this is pretty much always the safest build to go. I've also gotten some pretty good equips to drop here. For example, this 3-star Monarch Cloak. Let's give him the pants as well. And I think I have the full set here. I guess maybe I don't. I thought I did. Oh well. I'm just going to give him the Shinigami eye patch, level these relics up, and then I can go ahead, load into an infinite, so that way I can see exactly what Sun Jin-woo is doing. Okay, let's go ahead, see what Sun Jin-woo is cooking up here, man. Just like the other two Boundless units, he has actual pages of passives, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, first passive, Shadow Monarch. This unit has a mana bar that is used for summoning abilities. Every second, gain +3 mana. The active ability allows this unit to summon an arsenal of shadows. So the first tier of shadows we can summon is the Shadow Legion. Summon 3 soldiers, dealing 20 to 40% damage every 5 seconds with 50% health. It costs 50 mana to summon the Shadow Legion. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like here. Wait, I'm confused. So I enabled it, right? Are they like spawning in? Oh, they are. Okay. So literally all they do is just walk down the path. It's not like a Rika or Maharaga situation where like you actually place down the unit. They just go down the path. Interesting. Okay. Next up we have Shadow Bear. In order to summon this shadow, you need to have the system at level 40. Shadow Bear has no attack, instead has 300% health. He costs 50 mana to summon with a cooldown of 20 seconds. Okay, so Shadow Bear is going to be like your tank, I assume. And you're able to run all of these at the same time. Like you can have Shadow Legion and Shadow Bear running at the exact same time. So far, this seems pretty solid. Next up, we have Shadow Dragon. To summon this shadow, you need to have your system at level 60. Shadow Dragon deals 80% damage every 7 seconds with 60% health. The summon can only collide with air enemies and will fly over ground enemies. Okay, so this is where the hybrid functionality comes into play. There's the Shadow Dragon. Looks a little bit goofy, but it is what it is. Next up, we have Shadow Knight. Deal 150% damage and 2-second stun every 6 seconds with 85% health. Shadow Knight costs 120 mana to summon with a cooldown of 50 seconds, which I I don't know how the system thing works. Does this just go off of takedowns? Or maybe the waves passing? I'm not sure. And then finally, we have Ant King, the final summon you can use here. Deal 100% damage and 30% bleed for 5 seconds every 8 seconds with 200% HP. He costs 180 mana to summon with a cooldown of only 6 seconds. Like, that seems like really super duper good, but I don't think you're ever really going to be able to like get this off in anything other than like infinite, because you need to be system level 100, and I'm barely system level 86, and we're on wave 29, so it's not going to be the usual thing of being able to summon Ant King. We have the Shadow Knight and Shadow Bear here. Shadow Knight has 50,000 HP, and the Shadow Bear has 108k. Once Sun Jinwoo is fully maxed out, he also becomes hybrid at some point. Interesting. This unit also applies a buff to all units with the leveling tag that's solo leveling characters, excluding himself. If unit is Shadow Knight, which is Egress, he grants a 40% additional damage, and then out of Etherealization 4, it's a 50% damage increase. Otherwise, it's 20% damage and then 30% on Etherealization 4. The strongest hunter passive here is kind of just odd to me, because there's only like 3 solo leveling characters in the game, I think. So unless we get in the future like a solo leveling only update with just units from solo leveling, this is a nothing passive. This unit has a level and XP system that allows it to get stronger and unlock new abilities. On attack, it get 50 plus XP. On takedown, get 100 plus XP. For every level, get 1% damage, with the cap of 100% because the level cap is 100. On level 20, get minus 20% SVA. On level 40, unlock Summoner Shadow Bear. On level 60, get 25% more hyper armor damage, as well as unlock Shadow Dragon. On level 80, unlock Shadow Knight. And then on level 100, unlock the Ant King. Okay, so Sun Jinwoo seems really good to me. He's basically just a much better version of his secret form. I am kind of, however, a little alarmed of how the early game is going to be for this unit. Late game, he's totally fine. He's probably one of the best late game units in the game, if not the best. But how much is he to get to hybrid? Okay, not that much. It's like 27k or something. But to me, Sun Jinwoo seems like a bit of a step down compared to Sukuna and Gojo as far as boundless units go. I'm gonna have to see how strong his beginning stages are with like the Shadow Legion and the Shadow Bear. Like I said, once you get to like the Shadow Knight and Ant King, he will be matching what Sukuna and Gojo brings. Sukuna and Gojo just get like their strongest form basically off rip. Like there's no building up required. So I think that makes Sun Jinwoo barely a step down from these other 2 boundless units, but he's still extremely good. One of the best units in the game. Go get him. He's ridiculous.